We are all getting DMs and messages. Where's so-and-so? So-and-so's missing. Where's so-and-so? Lily was at my birthday stuff, but you didn't see her on Jennifer's birthday trip.
What's up, y'all? This is your girl, D, and I'm back for another episode of Real Tea with D. You already know this is your favorite YouTube channel for all of your favorite YouTuber gossip, the ones that they talk about and the ones that they don't. And past few weeks, okay? I don't know what's been going on, but between all these ladies, it seems like everybody been throwing a little bit of shade these past few weeks, okay? So let's get into it. For today's first topic, we got your girl, Gina, Jyneen, and child, at the end of the day, I don't know why the hell she thought she was finna make it up this Costa Rican mountain off a cup of liquor, some $300 Yeezys, a wig band, some lip liner, and some damn glasses. But child, let's see how many times she complained before they actually made it.
We got a journey uphill of walking for 3.5 hours, 30 minutes into the hike. Sit down, take a rest. I'm sitting on a tree stump. I ain't built for this. He said we have a really tall hill coming up. Yeah, 30 minutes in. We have another 3 hours to go. Oh, God. Oh, God. Me and Jen got bad knees.
Well, see, I was born with a trick hip, and it made me real bendy. See, I'm just like licorice. Look.
Told you, Auntie ain't built for this. Whew. Oh. And ants are biting me. Oh. I told y'all I started off in the front, I'll end up in the back, and here I am. I'm too heavy. I don't want y'all to think I'm just complaining. My $300 Yeezys. Oh, Lord. But it says maximum 4 people. I'm above average. I might be too. I'm too small people. This is hard. Oh, God.
Now, child, I don't know whose idea it was to hike up this mountain for 3.5 hours, but they should have for damn sure knew that Gina was not going to make it, okay? I don't know what the hell they was thinking, but baby, please.
Y'all leave my socks alone.
And child, but they should have for damn sure knew that Gina was not going to make it, okay? I don't know what the hell they was thinking, but baby, please.
Y'all leave my socks alone.
And child, if she would have flapped them big Dumbo to flying elephant-sized BBO booty cheeks at them people on that beach any harder, she would have accidentally flew her ass right back to Texas and would have been stuck in Costa Rica, child.
I'm still in Costa Rica. You know, I have that flying pass to United. You fly for free, basically. I'm not gonna try to fly for free. I need a ticket in my hand, and I'm going to pay for my flight in the morning. Now, they do have one that's $80. It's a Spirit flight.
Baby, look, if she would have just went ahead and started flapping them big helicopter booty cheeks, she wouldn't have to worry about being stuck in Costa Rica. Child, she would have been back home. And child, I'm not even sure why she concerned about an $80 Spirit flight, because baby, fucking around with Tarzan and this free flying pass, he finna have her ass on the first soul plane smoking back to Texas, child.
Oh, Shawnees, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. So we party like it's my birthday. And you know we don't give a fuck, it's your birthday. Fuck that.
Now, baby, moving along to if it's one thing Gina gonna do is tell us some shit that wasn't our business and some shit she wasn't supposed to. Because, baby, I don't even know what the hell she done told us all this for, child.
We are all getting DMs and messages. Where's so-and-so? So-and-so's missing. Where's so-and-so? Lily was at my birthday stuff, but you didn't see her on Jennifer's birthday trip. First of all, first and foremost, this was not my trip. This was a trip I was invited on, okay? I didn't plan this trip. This was not my birthday trip.
Baby, not Lily new name is so-and-so. I don't even know why she tried to say that like we didn't already know who she was talking about.
Don't ask me why someone ain't there and it ain't my trip.
So, child, she just pretty much told us for no damn reason at all that Corine is the reason that so-and-so was not on this trip, child. And, child, we all know Porchia Nicole was there. And from what I know, Porchia and Lily met Jennifer through Gina. So, at the end of the day, if Porchia was invited, but so-and-so wasn't, y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the comments, child. So, baby, it's looking like Jennifer might be the one that's shady. But at the end of the day, Gina's shady as hell, too, because I don't know what the hell she thought she needed to tell us all this about her and Yolanda not really being friends like that.
Yolanda, which is Jennifer's friend. And actually, she's a new friend of Jennifer. This is my first time hanging out with her intimately for 48 hours on Jennifer's birthday trip. You might not see her on my birthday trip. That's Jennifer's friend, okay? They don't like each other. Gina really don't like her. No, that's Jennifer's friend.
Child, Gina always got to throw somebody's name and information in something for absolutely no damn reason. I don't know what the hell she thought she needed to include Yolanda in on this whole little shady shit for. But baby, you already know that's how Gina works, child, okay? Anyway, moving along to, I don't know who the hell Gina thought she was cussing out this lady on this airplane. Because, baby, please.
Yesterday on the airplane and getting off the airplane, I kind of had to go off on this lady. I said, ma'am, if you don't get your motherfucking dog out this aisle blocking every damn body,
I have had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
Now, baby, moving along to Gina and this little dirty ass wig sale she finna have, because I don't know why the hell she thinks somebody is supposed to be interested after she done told us all this bullshit.
I think I'm about to have a wig sale, but y'all know I sell all my wigs as is. All my wigs are literally on my head for sometimes just when I do my review, or tops maybe a day or two. So all of my wigs are as is. They might have a little bit of product on them. They might have a little bit of glue on them. They might have a little bit of powder on them, but that's why mine are so cheap, because you're not going to get a wig that's freshly washed. No, these are as is. When you get them, you're going to have to wash them. You're going to have to do a little bit of tender loving care to them.
Gina ass is crazy for even admitting that she finna sell some dirty ass, powdered up ass, old ass, raggedy ass wigs that she done wore on her head and they did shit to him. And then have the nerve to tell us we finna wash them, child. Girl, you crazy.
And my wig slid back about an inch. This hair's on this last leg. Child, I'll give y'all a close-up. It don't even look bad. Well, I forgot to bring my edge band. And I'm trying not to sweat like too much, because, baby, this wig gotta last the rest of the day. Huh. And we already about an inch and a half slid back.
And baby, look, y'all not even gonna have to worry about the shipping and handling fees, because if this damn wig slide back off her head any farther, this bitch is gonna slide right off the back of her head and into y'all mailboxes and be waiting for you at your front door.
I was waiting on you at the door.
Anyway, I don't know how the hell Gina be editing these vlogs and don't see what we see, but baby, at the end of the day, she for damn sure should have edited this out.
Buy them food and then drop it off at school.
Gina talking about she finna... Okay, let me see. Are y'all able to hear me now? I don't know what's wrong with the sound. Let me see. Okay, y'all can hear me now? Okay, thank you for the thumbs up. I think I needed to add myself to the stage. I think maybe that's why. That might have been why it was messing up. In and out. Okay, so if it starts glitching or if it starts messing up like it did the other day, we'll go ahead and I'll switch over and I'll try to do it from my phone. So we're gonna go ahead and because I want to get through this part of the marathon so we can finish it up so we can get to the actual live stream that we're trying to do. So hopefully it won't keep glitching, and hopefully y'all will be able to hear throughout the rest of the marathon. So thank y'all for the thumbs up. My friend Sonia C says it's going in and out. So hopefully it's not continuing to glitch. I'm gonna go ahead and press play, and then you guys can let me know if it's playing or not. gonna go drop them off some food. Baby, as hungry as your coochie is eating up these pants, that food don't stand a damn chance, okay? That food gonna be gone by the time your ass get there, child. Girl, them kids is gonna be starving.
Y'all, I'm in talks, working out one of the biggest sponsorships. A very big sponsorship from a company that we all know and love.
Can I apply for a loan with poor credit? Actually, yeah, you can. Just apply for a personal loan through this site right here. There's no need to go to a bank. No annoying forms, no hard checks, and none of that annoying bank stuff either like the other platforms. And it's
Okay, long ass ad. Damn. Now y'all already know if I said hopefully y'all can hear. Is it still glitching or is it playing? Y'all let me know how it's working out because I can't tell on my end. I'm gonna get to some of this chat and then y'all let me know what's happening in the y'all let me know if y'all can hear and if the video is actually playing and stuff in the comments. Let me see. My friend Phoenix Johnson said, see, I told y'all yesterday that she didn't wash them wigs. Baby, look, evidence, okay? This is why we collecting these receipts because these people are not going to get away with the shenanigans and keep on saying we just be saying stuff, okay? Evidence is key. This is what we need in a court of law. Let me see. My friend Bree Trinity said, as you should, de-balance, because I said, it's Friday. I'm going to get my little double cheeseburger with the extra fry and the extra ketchup like Lily said, okay? It's Friday and it's okay now. I done went through this whole week walking my ass off. I'm going to go get whatever I want to go eat right now, at least, okay? At least for the next 2 days, and then we're going to get back to reality, okay? Let me see. My friend said balance, okay? Balance is key. My friend, okay, so that's my friend Crafted always says no sound. So hopefully we back in the game and hopefully y'all can hear me again. My friend Bree Trinity says she will tell you that she don't wash them, that she don't wash the wigs. I don't know how anybody would want to purchase them after she done went to the gym and and all that saltwater vacay and some more BS. Look, after she done got them snatched off by Tarzan and all kind of stuff, still done sold them on Poshmark, child. So somebody is washing. I mean, somebody is out there wearing Tarzan snatched off wig, child. My friend Style Stages says, she said, D, you ain't but a $1.05. You look great, friend. Thank you, friend. She said, you ain't but a $1.05. Child, look, I'm trying to get there. We're going to get there one day because like I said earlier, I fluctuate between 180 and 140. I be jumping my ass to 180 and be having to dive my way back into 140, friend. I be trying because I don't play when it comes to the food. One thing I'm not going to play about is my man and my food. When it comes to this shit, it's this serious, okay? It's the man and then it's the food. And then it's the dog, and then it's the look. We're gonna put God first, because I'm saying a whole bunch of shit, and we're gonna start the list where the list is supposed to start. But y'all know how I go over here. I need a little bit of balance between everything. Okay, my friend Sonia C says she nasty for that child, and she don't care. She don't care because people still purchasing them. So can't nobody prove to her she nasty as long as people still buying them, child. Let me see. So thank y'all for letting me know y'all can hear me. Hopefully the sound is still quality now. Hope y'all can still hear me. Let me see. My friend Joycelyn Jones is in the building. Says I've been tuning in for a few days, girl. I'm about to subscribe. Thank you, friend. I truly appreciate you, and hopefully you've been enjoying yourself for the past few days. We've been over here full of mess, but we've been having 5 days full of fun. So I hope you've been enjoying yourself as well. And thank you for joining the channel. I appreciate that. Seriously, my friend Crafted always says Gina has put in a spell on reaction vlogs. She definitely is doing something, child. You know what? It's funny to me because a lot of the stuff that's happening right now is like all over the place. It's like such a spectacle that you just see a whole bunch of all of them. Not even all of them, but I'm saying you see a whole bunch of Gina. You see a whole bunch of Clayton, child. You see a whole bunch of these two ladies specifically. So it's interesting the energy that they have. The energy that they kind of possess in order to kind of get people's attention. Like I said, I ain't afraid to say, child, the shit be interesting. So I be reacting. I'm not one of the people that's afraid to say, no, I don't care. I like shit. I'm interested. I'm interested. That's why my ass be so nosy and to be able to make these videos. So it's interesting to me. So definitely it's funny that, they do have a shit. Look, shit. Child, they got something going on that they got these people. They got everybody's attention. It's the shit they keep on doing that won't stop us from watching. And I don't know if it's a spell or if I don't know. Look, they done called that lady a witch. I'm not calling that lady a witch, but at the end of the day, something's happening that's keeping all these shenanigans happening. Okay, let me see. My friend Joyce and Jones says, I'm at work, Ken. Thank you, friend. And look, if you know anything about us over here, we're gonna get you right up off the clock. We be talking so damn long, we'll be here all damn day. We'll be here all afternoon, friend. So don't even worry if you gotta go take your break, if you gotta go use the bathroom, you need to go to the grocery store, if you gotta go to bed and come back to work tomorrow, we're gonna be up here talking, okay? So we talk all damn day, friend. So don't worry about it. And my friend Kayla B said, Clayton, you know, friend, we not over here with the bullshit. We finna call this lady Clayton to the end of time because I'm done with the strikes, okay? If my shit gets struck one more time, y'all ain't gonna see me no fucking more, okay? So we trying to keep our shit together so we can keep our shit together over here so I can keep coming to talk to my friends. My friend Style Stages says, you got people tuning in, so we're gonna let you marinate for a while after today, but you're gonna have to come back before Christmas. Look, my plan is to come back next week because after today, these are just the yellow mark videos. After today, Monday, we got to wrap up the end of the marathon. Monday is like the last 6 videos. That's like the very, very last videos, all the way up to the last video that I made. So after that, we're going to do that live stream, friend. And then I'm going to prepare for the reality and therapy with D. I'm going to get my slides and stuff ready because y'all know, if y'all don't know anything about reality and therapy, I'll be having my little slides and stuff ready with my little pictures and stuff on there. I might go ahead and give y'all a little sneak peek of that too if y'all weren't in there, just so y'all can see the mess, child, because it's definitely a mess in therapy and reality. But definitely, I got to get my little slides together for that. And then after that, what month is this, friend? I'm like, what month is this? It's July. Y'all might have to give me till damn September, friend. Y'all might have to give me till September, friend. But no, I'm joking. I definitely will be back because this has definitely been fun kikiing with y'all. And the more I come here, the more I realize why I want to be here and have fun with y'all because it's a kiki. And whoever shows up, whenever y'all show up, it's always fun and funny. So I definitely am going to come back because, like I said, I got some stuff lined up for next week and then therapy and reality. So we got at least 2 more weeks worth of fun before I disappear for a lifetime, okay? But if I disappear, come snatch me by the ponytail. Come leave a comment somewhere. Come leave a comment in my DMs. Come leave a comment somewhere, child, and I'm going to show up. I promise I'm going to show up, okay? Like I said, this is how we showed up last time. My cousin Denny Moss came in here and said, D, come on with it. You need to hurry up. And so this is how we showed up and we showing out this time. So don't be afraid to come snatch me up if I go missing, friends. I'll show up. I promise. Let me see. My friend Bruce Trinity said, for real. I'm like, okay, look, I promise. As long as y'all show up and y'all come looking for me, if I go missing, I'm showing up. But I don't plan to go missing because I still got some fun to have with y'all. And like I said, these topics that I got for therapy and reality is some bullshit. So I definitely need my friends in here for that. And I am going to give y'all a little, we definitely getting yellow mark for this video today because I'm going to give y'all a little sneak peek of that little therapy and reality video because it was a kiki. So my friend Phoenix Johnson says, D, thanks. We appreciate you. Life's hard and we need a laugh. I appreciate y'all because life is hard and we all need a laugh. And I'll be needing to laugh too. So it's fun to have y'all show up because like I said, I don't have too many, my day-to-day don't consist of hanging out with too many people and talking to too many people and stuff like that because I'm busy and doing stuff. And usually I'm in here with male energy. So it's always fun to come on here and blabber with women that actually blabber back because this man gonna sit here and look this man is gonna sit here and look at me like, bitch, you got one more time to turn it to these people and have something to say about it. You're gonna have to watch this shit on your own time, friend. Okay, so I definitely love that y'all love coming in here because it's always definitely, like I said, a relief for everybody. My friend Chocolate Kisses is in the building said I was finally able to get back in here because the man done have me in the on the clock heavy. That's okay, friend. Get your money. That is okay, friend. That is one reason that it is definitely okay to not be in here. Go get your money and we will be here when you show up. Because that's one thing we all got to do. Get your money. Get your money, friend. I appreciate you for being in here. My friend South Stage says we're gonna send a cousin preacher to find it. Look, he definitely gonna snatch me by the ponytail. He gonna snatch me by the ponytail and cuss me out on the way out the door, child. But that's probably what I need, honestly. That's probably the energy I need because ain't nothing else helping. Ain't nothing else helping. You start to talk to me like I got some sense, and you hear how I start talking. I start talking like I don't got no damn sense. But clearly that man that be coming through this door got a little bit of pressure because y'all see I'll be having some act right. By the time he come in, I'll be like, everybody shut up, be quiet, hang up the phone. So I be trying to get my shit together when this man come around. I be trying to get my shit together, okay? But he don't be snatching up ponytails. He got his life together, friends. I promise. Let me see. My friend Life of Piano is in the building. Says, "Hey, friend, I appreciate you, Life of Piano, for being in the building. I truly, truly do, and it's good to see you, friend. So I'm not gonna keep y'all in here forever. Like I said, today's videos are the yellow mark videos. It's the 5th day of the marathon. We got 1 day left for the marathon, friends. So Monday is gonna be the last day of the marathon before we get to the finale live stream. But So yeah, pick up the receipts along the way. Some of these videos are still a kiki. Some of the videos are just kind of, the fun clips and stuff that I put together, but we're going to enjoy them and we're going to stop and laugh as we go. So if you're not doing nothing, make sure that you paying attention and making sure that you understand what's happening so we can kiki, because these people are full of shit, okay? My friend Star Status says, I know you threw your ass in that closet. She said, I know you threw our ass in the closet when you came home. Look, threw y'all ass in the closet. I damn near jumped in the closet. I'm like, look, I be talking to y'all so goddamn much. I be forgetting I'm supposed to do shit around here. It be shit sitting next to me. It be shit in front of me. And I ain't touched a fucking thing with this computer talking to y'all. So it's low-key y'all fault if you come in here tripping, okay? Because y'all be having me on. Yesterday, I had me in here for 4 damn hours. So it's y'all fault. So if something do happen, call the laws, because it's, first of all, y'all need to call the police on your damn selves, because it's y'all fault that I was in here getting beat up anyway. And then call the police on this man if you come here putting his hands on me because I ain't be quiet, okay? But at the end of the day, y'all know I'm joking. I don't have, look, child, we don't got them problems. We don't got them type of problems. So don't worry about D. If anything, my ass be done jumped on him like a spider before anything, okay? Let me see. We're going to go ahead and get to the rest of the live stream so we can have the kikis, friend, have the kikis, okay? Because they're definitely still kikiing. I say enough crazy stuff. I'm going to sprinkle in a little bit of positivity. So congratulations, boo, on whatever this sponsorship is. You deserve it. You've been working hard. So hopefully you end up getting it. And if I'm already late, then baby, congratulations. You deserve it. Moving along to today's next topic, which is Talia, a.k.a. Lily. And baby, she want to be with this stalker so bad because I ain't never seen nobody in my entire life that want to look out for and take care of somebody that they should be fucking running from.
She put money in my car. She do this every time. She done left hundreds of dollars on my car. And I tried to get her a place to stay.
And Chow, unless you was finna get her a place to stay with you, then we all know you was wasting your goddamn time. Okay, Chow? And baby, get her a place to stay for what? Baby, Lily is just as crazy as the damn stalker at this point.
He came into the Captain D's. He started saying, like, he just came here to pay for our lunch and give us this lunch money. He puts $40 on the table. So I'm just like, thank you. You know, I asked him, had he been safe?
And Chow, how the fuck you gonna ask him has he been safe? Baby, you the one that's in the middle of not being safe right now.
Give it to me. Give it. Give me that damn watch. I'm finna beat her ass.
Hurry. Somebody go tell Riley to take the watch and $40 to Captain D's and sit it on the table so Lily don't beat her ass, Chow.
I'm like almost 4 pounds down. I'm excited. I lost like 6 pounds.
Because she always talking about putting her hands on them animals. She always talking about putting her hands on the assistant. She done talked about putting her hands on everybody. She done helped Tay fight. She done helped all these people fight. Okay, Chow? Her and Raven was talking about fighting, but we still ain't seen her put her hands on Jaguar Wright, Chow. Jaguar Wright has been able to do anything and everything she wants to this woman. And she ain't talking about whooping her ass not one time. That's what I'm confused about. Like I'm saying, I don't feel like Jaguar Wright deserve nobody to put their hands on her. And if y'all confused about Jaguar Wright, my friend Brittany Monroe done came in here and said the stalker looked like Jaguar Wright. Okay, so this is not my name for this lady. This is just how she felt in here. Okay, this is what happened. Okay, friends. So at the end of the day, it's just confusing to me that everybody could get their ass whooped except for Jaguar Wright, friends. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Is she scared of her? Do she think Jaguar Wright will whoop her ass is the question. I don't know. I'm starting to think that they all might be a little afraid of Jaguar Wright. And if you paid attention to that video that I posted yesterday, it looked like Raven was the only one that might not have been fucking with Jaguar in the way that everybody. Raven was ready for whatever Jaguar had coming, okay? If Jaguar was going to jump, she was going to jump with her. That's the only person that seemed like she was taking it serious enough and kind of giving the shit that she needed to give, giving the energy she needed to give. But it seemed like everybody else been playing. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. That's just what it seems like to me, okay? Let me see. My friend finished style stage says on mute. Definitely I be throwing y'all in the closet and putting y'all on mute because he already know how it go in here. And he be like, oh shit, she's still in here. I will call this man at 12 o'clock and say, I'm going to start my live stream. And he walk in here at 6 o'clock, my ass still be talking. So I definitely don't be having no damn business still talking to y'all at 6 o'clock when I told this man I was going to start this shit at 12. But you know, I'm full of shit. So that's what we be doing, friends. That's what we be doing, okay? My friend Bree Trinity said Lily be going through it with them animals. They was stressing her out more than anything, okay? Look, that's what I'm saying. The animals can get their ass whooped more than the stalker can. Everybody done got it before the stalker could, okay? I don't even know if the stalker knows she can't get her ass whooped because it don't seem like it. It don't seem like it to me. My friend Phoenix Johnson said Raven and Tootie were the only two who were taking the stalker seriously. Yeah, they were definitely the only ones that were kind of treating her not treating her, badly, but I'm saying actually treating the situation the way it seemed like it needed to be treated. If it's as serious as you're making it, it seems like your friends are taking it more serious than you are, And like I said, sometimes people are more reserved and more uncomfortable. We talked about this earlier in the marathon, where some people will kind of allow people to make them uncomfortable, not purposely, but just kind of because that's the energy that you have, and kind of more laugh things off, or, more laugh things off when they're in a moment of discomfort. So until they can get their way out of the discomfort and kind of say how they feel and express how they truly felt in that moment. So I'm not knocking her if that's kind of, if that's more of who she is. If she's the type of person that gets uncomfortable and laughs in uncomfortable situations instead of confronting them, which I feel like is what we're seeing as far as, like I said, how she's being spoken to in her friendships and stuff like that. I feel like when she's in these situations, she might not be, depending on who the person is, she might not be comfortable enough in that situation to kind of speak up in that moment. She might kind of come on the back end and then tell us on the blog how she feels about it. So that's kind of what it seems like to me. Let me see. My friend South Stage says, where does Lily live? She lives in Chattanooga, Tennessee. So somebody already answered. I'm sorry. So yeah, she lives in Tennessee. So it's she definitely has a tough girl energy, but it's interesting to me kind of who she gives it to and who she doesn't. But we're gonna get back into it so we can. So I ain't holding y'all in here forever today, friends. I ain't gonna hold y'all hostage. It's Friday.
During the jump rope challenge.
Yeah. Somebody go tell Riley to take the watch and $40 to Captain D's and sit it on the table so Lily don't beat her ass, child.
I lost 4 pounds down. I'm excited. I lost like 6 pounds.
Sorry, and especially because that if you weren't paying attention, that little moment that I just said, take the $40 and a watch to Captain D's, because that's the $40 is what the stalker gave to her mom. The stalker left the money on the table, then left the money on the car. The mom took the money off the car and all these things. So it's just kind of like she's accepting certain things from people and then not giving them the same energy. So it's just interesting kind of how that's coming across.
During the jump rope challenge, I need something to help me clear the voices in my head.
Baby, yes, because for some reason it sounds like she said the voices in her head done told her she done almost lost damn near 10 pounds. And child, we don't see it. Unless it's that black ring around that pink bonnet, then baby, you ain't lose a goddamn thing.
Anyways, y'all, I got my tea. I got my tea. Why am I already passing gas? I don't know. I need to turn this nightgown the right side to inside out, or.
And then again, this is another vlog where she farting on camera, child. I just don't understand why this stuff needs to be left on camera. We friends, but we ain't friends like that, okay? We ain't them type of friends that I need you sharing all this shit with me, okay? That's enough. Enough of anything's enough, okay? That's enough of that. We already on reaction number 2 where you farting and you leaving this shit on camera and sharing this shit and giggling like we think it's cute. We don't. We don't. And we don't want to hear it. We don't want to see it, and we don't want to talk about it, okay? That's enough. Enough of that, okay, friend? My friend Bridget, he said, look, D, you don't even have to throw it to the closet. Just cut the live immediately and we'll get the picture. She said, look, just say bye, friend, and cut it off. She said, we understand what's happening. We know you talk too much, okay? We get it. That's funny. But definitely, like I said, I'd be on here for sure, not having a plan to be on here as long as I be on here and then be talking my ass off and we be here all day, friend. My friend Stage says, do any of the other YouTubers she hangs with live out there? No, I believe just her and, well, I don't know. No, not the YouTuber she hangs with, but I believe just her and Brittany as far as, her circle is concerned. And, Tootie, but Tootie is on the outskirts now. But Tootie is part of this blog too, so that's the key. Tootie and Brittany are part of this blog and their friendship. So we'll get to see Tootie and Brittany's friendship dynamic on this video and kind of see what their friendship was given before Tootie came in and spilled all the tea just recently with, saying Brittany had been cheating on Lily and all that stuff. So we catching up to the mess, friends. We catching up to the mess.
Or however I need to turn it.
And child, if she don't stop passing gas like this on this camera and start editing this shit out, I'm about to go sit at the goddamn Captain D's myself and give the stalker $40 so she could go pick her ass up. Now, baby, moving along to this next topic, which is B. And y'all know I usually don't cover her, but she has some shade to throw too, okay, child? And I be needing the interpreter to listen to her because I don't even know what the hell she be saying half the time.
And I'm sorry. I be sorry that I left y'all hanging. I promise I am. I'll keep it up. You gonna be acting expect this motherfucker to get down with somebody breathe next to her, nigga. And then you wake up and your man just breathe blank.
Girl, what the fuck did you just say? Be my main question every time I be watching these videos, okay, child?
I kept saying, oh my God, I know it's been like 3 weeks, but maybe if I edit this vlog, it'll be okay. But I'm like, damn, but that's just so far long ago, and they already probably seen another version on such and such page.
Where's so-and-so? So-and-so's missing. Where's so-and-so?
Baby, Lily done went from so-and-so to such and such, okay? These people don't give a damn what they call her, but at the end of the day, it's a whole bunch of other stuff they could be calling her, so hell.
Okay, well then you ought to take it as a compliment.
I don't know. I'm in this energy. I'm just feeling myself again. I'm in a good place in life, and I'm trying to. My creativity is coming back to me. I've been in the gym. I done lost a little weight.
So now you see Brittany and Lily be on some bullshit. The second they break up, they feeling better, they doing better, they looking better, and then they be back together, child. And I'm just like, this been years worth of over and over. And like I said, I'm not privy to her and Graham's relationship, but I don't know if this is like her thing, and it's always back and forth, and they together and not together, and breaking up and not together. But at the end of the day, it seems like her and Brittany just don't give a fuck about nothing. I don't know what situation. I don't know if that's their reasoning for calling it a situationship, so they can still have, leeway to do what they want to do with each other. I mean, on each other or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's just like years worth of situationship and back and forth and doing better because we ain't talking and stuff no more. It's just, I don't know what. I don't know what the hell you gonna keep doing this for. I don't know what you gonna keep. Is it worth it to continue to do this with somebody, or are you actually looking to carry something through? Is what I'm saying. At a certain age, we gonna have fun, but we ain't gonna have fun for this goddamn long. Okay, we gonna have to make some rules here. Are we actually together? Or are we not together? This has been going on for so damn long that I wouldn't be surprised if what Tootie has been saying lately about the the allegations will be is true, because there's been so much back and forth. There's been so many years, and there's been so many breakups and so many, you know what I'm saying? And there's still no title. So I don't know why there was such a big, well, tell me who it is. And you know what I'm saying? You lying and spilling. Okay, so why not just be adult and say, well, hell, we in a situationship. What the fuck you thought I was doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just me. I'm not gonna drag no nigga through the mud for years and say we in a situationship and then argue a nigga down when it comes to saying I've been talking to other niggas. Yes, until you told me I was your girlfriend, you goddamn right the door been open for other people. So at the end of the day, it's just interesting to me the rules that's applying to a situationship that ain't no relationship. But y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Maybe my ass is crazy, okay? My friend, I'm sorry, hold on one second. My friend Finish Johnson says, Lily talks to B like she's one of the animals. She says she talks to B like she's one of the animals or one of the kids sometimes. They got an interesting back and forth. That's what I'm saying. Girl, that's why I said initially, I thought B was like her cousin or something. Like, they didn't necessarily have like a certain type of relationship chemistry to me. So I thought B was like her little cousin or something like that. And then when I realized they were in a relationship, it just was interesting to me. It was interesting to me. But like I said, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. It seems like to me, after all these years of being in a situationship, it seems like maybe Lily was probably being genuine and Lily was probably, not talking to other people and dibbling and dabbling. But I feel like what Tootie was saying might have had some validity to it. And I'm not saying I know anything, and I'm not saying that this is true. But at the end of the day, I feel like with B's energy and with the type of personality and the type of person that she seems to be, it doesn't seem like over all these years of being in a situationship, she would have stayed loyal to just the situationship. You know what I'm saying? I don't see her not flirting, hanging out with, having drinks with, entertaining, smoking. You know what I'm saying? Doing bitches' hair, because we know she do hair. So I'm saying it doesn't seem like she's just the type of person who's going to close the door all the way to a situationship. So I don't know. Like I said, y'all let me know. But she just got that energy to me. My friend Crafton always says she got some age on. She said she got some age on B. That's no reason to treat her any just type of way. Yeah, and sometimes that happens when you're talking to somebody that might be a little bit more mature than you. That sometimes you start getting sunned, start treated like a child, and that shit don't be fun. Okay, and that's interesting because we know Gina's in an age gap relationship right now too. I don't know how many years older she is than her husband, but I have heard that she's a few years older than her husband. So it'll be interesting to hear. To see kind of how that progresses too. But like we talked about in that live stream the other day, before the marathon, we know that nigga gonna talk her ear off until she believe everything he say, no matter how old she is. So it don't matter if her ass was 74, she gonna let that little nigga talk her ears off, and his ass gonna be right no matter what. So that's what that's given. Okay, let me see. My friend Cali Girls in the building. Thank you for being here, friend. I appreciate you. My friend Bree Trinity says Lily always down, not motivated when she not with B. And as soon as they get back together, Lily doing all kinds of stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. To be back to a challenge, back to I'm walking, running, and doing all these things. So sometimes you got to cut that energy off. You got to cut that weight off, and then you'll get back to yourself fully. That back and forth is coming from that person's energy. You holding weight, and that weight is the back and forth. You know, you're not tussling with yourself. You tussling with this bitch you holding on to. And I'm sorry, y'all know I'm not calling me no bitch, but at the end of the day, you're just tussling with this person that you decided to wear on your back every fucking day instead of taking the backpack off and loosening up your energy a little bit. Find yourself, and then, you know, once you find yourself in that working out every day, that you know, that eating right, all that shit you're trying to do for yourself will come naturally. But if you're so worried about what this woman is doing on the back end, you ain't getting no fucking where, because you always worried about what she's doing on the back end, you know? And I'm not saying that she is. I'm just saying this is what ends up happening when we're seeing all these, you know, cycles and stuff happening. Is it seems like there's always something that you're worried about on the back end instead of being worried about present day and what you could be doing today. So that's definitely what that be giving. My friend Style Stager says, you're right. Until we make a real commitment, I can't call it. Yeah, I can't call it. I can't call it. And I'm free today. Definitely. You know, don't be locking me down and having no expectations for me if this is not what it is. And because of the fact that she's older, I don't know how much older Lily is than B, but if I'm dating somebody, if I'm dating a man, and I'm in a man to woman relationship, so I'm not saying anything about what type of dates anybody should be on. If you're in woman to woman, man to man, however you like to date. But I'm saying, because I date men, if I'm with an older man, and look, my man walked through this is what I be saying, this is why I be having to throw y'all in the closet, because he'd be like, bitch, why are you talking about being with another man? He'd be like, where is this conversation coming from? But y'all know my ass just be talking. This is why I be having to have these conversations while his ass be gone, because I'll be done said some shit, and he'd be like, bitch, you don't even fit them shoes. Why are you saying that to them people? But I just be having shit to say, so I be having to say it to my friends, because obviously I can't say the shit to him, okay? But clearly, y'all get what I'm saying. If I was dating an older man, and this older man continues to tell me we're in a situationship and we're not in a relationship, I'm 100% gonna start to feel manipulated. You know what I'm saying? After, and you know, initially I might think this shit is cute because he's older and he got some pressure. People know who he is. He got a YouTube channel, and you know what I'm saying? Bitches like him, and the niggas like him too. You know, so that might give me the blinders for, you know, a period of time. But over time, I'm gonna start to feel like I'm being manipulated. You trying to lock me down all while we don't have no title, but I can't talk to nobody else and understand and figure out myself as a young person growing up and finding myself. But you done found yourself, or you should know who you are by now. And if you don't know who you are by now, that's not my goddamn fault. So you can't stop me from doing what I'm doing because you don't know what the fuck you doing. So let me go live my life if you don't want to be in a relationship. And if it's because I'm young and I don't want to be in a relationship, then I'm going to have to let you know, hey, look, we having a good time. And if we having a good time, I'm going to have a good time with you on Tuesday and Thursday. Because it's a nigga in between Tuesday and Thursday that got some other shit going on for Wednesday and Friday, okay? And it might be another motherfucker for Saturday and Sunday. And I will double back and see you on Tuesday and Thursday. And then I'm going to line all y'all up and see which one of y'all fits the bill. And guess what? It might not even be which one of y'all fits the bill, because I might not fit your bill. I might think I got 3 niggas to choose from, and y'all niggas might not want to choose me at all. So this is why I'm saying we in a situationship. Y'all need to start saying what the fuck y'all want, because everybody's going to walk around confused. And then when shit hit the fan, everybody going to want to act like somebody did something to them. Hell no, nobody put a title on nothing. How am I supposed to know? If I'm dating all 3 of y'all and I feel like I got 3 people to choose from, and then all 3 of y'all are dating me, and I feel like in my brain, I got 3 people to choose from, and these guys might choose me, and in their minds, they're like, we just fucking around with her. That's a situationship. Clearly, by the end of the week, when I feel like I got one of these niggas to take serious and none of them want to take me serious, I'm going to feel like some bullshit. Because I didn't realize in my mind that they didn't even take me seriously, because I didn't set no boundaries. I'm just going on dates with niggas. I'm going here, there, and everywhere. So yes, I'm going to go on these dates. Yes, I'm going to keep myself open. But if I'm not verbalizing to everybody what I want, what I expect, what I want from you, what I expect from you, we're going to get whatever the fuck they're giving us. And so at this point, I don't feel like they're ready, willing, old enough, mature enough to be honest enough with each other to say what they want. But I definitely, like I said, feel like there was a little bit of validity to what Tootie was saying, and B might not just be ready to hurt Lily's feelings in that way. And I'm not saying that she's, you know, having any sexual encounters with anybody or anything, but like I said, she might be having extra fun, and Tootie knows that as the best friend, because what best friend don't know that? You know what I'm saying? What best friend doesn't know what you've been doing? That's the person you've been having all these conversations with. So you're not blind to what your friend has been doing. You know exactly what your best friend is doing, because y'all kiki about that. So when shit hits the fan, I feel like Tootie has the ability to say what's been happening to hurt Lily's feelings if that's what she wanted to do, you know? And then, like I said, we hear Lily list off 10 people that she knew about be talking to. So like I said, being that it's a situationship, there should be no discomfort or frustration, especially if you're older than B, because you already know what this energy comes with. You know what a situationship comes with. You know if your last relationship was based on or ended based on cheating, then you should know what a situationship comes with, because you knew what a fucked up relationship came with. So why would a situationship not come with at least some of them rules from the last fucked up relationship? Some of them rules got to be similar, because this ain't a relationship. So the cheating and the fucking around with other people has to at least be okay in this situationship, because you took that shit in your relationship. If that makes any sense. Y'all know I'll say stuff and kind of try to put two and two together, but if it don't make sense, y'all let me know. Okay, let me see. My friend Cali Girl says B will always have the other women because how Lily disrespects her with Grams. Now that's interesting too, because we touched on that at the throughout the marathon as well, where B was the one saying, I was feeling Lily's energy so much, I started to pick up on Graham's energy, which that's a hell of a situation. Okay, that means if you picking up on another bitch's energy through her, that means they fucking around too hot and heavy or something. I don't know. Like I said, God didn't give me that intuition. I ain't gonna be able to feel her energy. I might be feeling that you fucking around, but by the time this whole energy come up in this house and I start feeling it, I'm setting this bitch on fire. Okay, it's the computer gonna be on fire, the TV gonna be on fire, the whole fucking YouTube gonna be on fire. Okay, I ain't playing them type of games, but that's what I'm saying. Situationship ain't no rules, child. Ain't no rules and ain't no respect. My friend Brie Trinity says exactly. She should have motivated. She should be motivated with or without a man or woman. Absolutely. My friend Daphne Gilmore's in the building. Thank you, friend, for being here, and thank you for showing up for the workout this morning. Says I don't see B's channel on YouTube right now. Makes me wonder if something happened. BB on and off of YouTube, but I'm not sure exactly. I don't know if when she's off of YouTube, if she takes the channel down, because I don't really kind of check for the I don't check for her content like that. It'll pop up when she posts something, but I don't ever actually goes to try to seek it out. So I'm not sure, but I know a few weeks ago she had posted something, and it was pertaining to the situation that was going on with Tootie coming out and dropping the bomb about her talking to other people as far as cheating on Lily and stuff. My friend Daphne Gilmore says, she did earlier, yes, but I don't see her channel now. So yeah, I'm not sure. But B will be on and off of YouTube every other month, just like me, child. My friend LaHershey Kisses in the building says, I don't see her channel either. So yeah, definitely hope she's in good spirits and hope she's doing well, because like I said, they be so emotional about what's going on with shit, child. She probably okay. They probably broke up. That's what we're talking about. They probably just broke up. That's okay. She didn't admit it off of YouTube because her and Lily going through some bullshit. That's it. That's all that's probably happening, friends. We're going to get back into the kiki so we can finish this video off, y'all.
Keep them thighs toned up. Man, I'm in good spirit. I'm in good energy, man.
Baby, look. B done said since she ain't been over there with such and such eating all them goddamn Burger King chicken fries, she been looking, feeling, and doing a whole lot better, child. Now, baby, moving along to this next topic with B and Tootie. And y'all already know, like I said, I usually don't cover these two, but ain't no damn way I was finna leave this out, child.
Two, and I'ma hold these two. Yes. I need this one. Huh? I need this one. You get them two, I get these. Bitch, I can't hold on like this. Nigga, when I'm sliding on the food. You can't. I need this. Turn on your stomach while I'm holding it. Bitch, fuck, I want to be on my stomach. Turn on your stomach.
We ain't got no air in it.
Get them two. Get them two.
Why you get on?
Yes, and I'm going to get these two.
Okay, and I'm holding these two.
No.
I do need some. No.
I don't know, bitch. I can't swim.
I can't either, cuz.
Put over, bro. What the fuck
You
that
gotta get in the water, bitch.
What the fuck that means?
I'm too big. Move your arm to the other one.
Tootie, no. Tootie, you have to grab the ones by you, Ma. It's not gonna work. Yes, it is.
These two on this rap was full of shit. I don't know what on her made these motherfuckers even think this was gonna be a good idea. First of all, this ain't even no black people sport. And second of all, look at them. Do they look like they was finna be able to handle this shit? They ass is crazy, but this whole little argument was a kiki for me. So I'm gonna rewind it a little bit because they ass is funny. This whole part was a whole kiki for me, child. Keep this out, child.
Two, and I'ma hold these two.
Yes. I need this one.
Huh?
I need this one.
You get them two, I get these.
Bitch, I can't hold on like this. Nigga, when I'm sliding on the food.
You can't.
I need this.
Turn on your stomach while I'm holding it. Bitch, fuck, I want to be on my stomach. Turn on your stomach.
We ain't got no air in it.
Get them two. Get them two.
Why you get on?
Yes, and I'm going to get these two.
Okay, and I'm holding these two.
No.
I do need some.
No. I don't know, bitch. I can't swim.
I can't either, cuz.
Put over, bro.
And who the fuck decides to do something like this knowing you can't swim? And then she gonna say, I can't swim. She gonna say, I can't either. So what the fuck are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? And then what is this nigga doing that's letting them get on this fucking raft? By the time he heard both of these bitches say they couldn't swim, they would have had to get the fuck off there. I would have said, excuse me, y'all gotta get up. Both of y'all said y'all can't swim. I don't give a damn about a life vest or nothing. Y'all need to climb y'all asses back up this fucking ladder and get back on this boat. Because I don't know why y'all think I'm finna facilitate both of you motherfuckers drowning on my dime on my boat. But hell, niggas be doing some shit, y'all. Niggas be trying some shit, and we gonna see if we successful or not by the time we get in and out of this shit, okay?
What the fuck?
You gotta get in the water, bitch.
What the fuck that means?
I'm too big. Move your arm to the other one.
Tootie, no. Tootie, you have to grab the ones by you, Ma.
It's not gonna work.
It's gonna work. Yes, it is. Tootie. You don't make
Baby, with the way that they start bouncing up and down on that raft, ain't no fucking way I thought they was making it back to that boat.
If someone is only making minimum payments on their credit cards every month, here are 3 things.
Child, when I seen Tootie disappearing into that water, I was like, we ain't gonna hear another goddamn song from Trick Daddy ever again, child.
You don't know now, nigga. Who do the shit that I do?
the way you be talking.
I'm a drown. I ain't scared of the fish. I'm a drown, bitch.
Bitch, you don't know now, nigga.
Child, and for the fact that B little bitty ass was just letting her float through the water like that was killing me.
I need a cigarette. Fuck that shit. That shit was fun, though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Now, baby, I don't keep up with Tootie too often, but baby, when I do, she keep me laughing. Now, baby, moving along to Brittany and these cats, because it looked like she finna put their ass on a raft and leave them in the middle of the river, just like she did Tootie. So, baby, let's count how many reasons Brittany said she was finna get rid of such and such and these damn cats.
They still do. But I am fucking mad. When shit like this be making me want to get rid of these fucking cats. Because for one, Boosie, she just ain't coming around. Get out! Like I'm more attached to George than her. But what the fuck George just did, that's gonna get his ass out of here quicker than it's gonna get Boosie out of here. Get out my bitch! Cause I'm mad at you. So look at this fuck nigga. Look at him over there in that fucking corner. I might be getting rid of them cats. I done had them for long enough and they still weird. Like y'all just taking up shit in my house. Y'all fucking up shit in my house.
She said I done had them for long enough and they still weird. That cracked me up too, because I'm like, Brittany, how the fuck are you calling these cats weird? She got all these goddamn animals in her house. She almost might have them for so goddamn long and they still weird. They not adjusting to each other energy either. That's why I'm like, all these people energy fucked up. They can't be cool with the cats. They can't be cool with the people. They can't be cool with no goddamn body. Everybody is fucked up. Okay, child?
House. Y'all costing me money. Like, what's the point of y'all being there? Y'all don't, they really, like, they don't love on me. Why am I attached to y'all? And y'all don't even fuck with me like that. Y'all stressing me out more than y'all making me happy. I rescued y'all because I didn't like where y'all.
She sound like Lily right now. This is what I'm saying. They be back and forth with their emotions so damn. I don't know what sign Brittany is, but hell, it sounds like her and Lily is one and the same when it comes to this back and forth. They got the problem with the animals. They got the problem with each other. It just sounds like this is why they won't leave each other alone. Their energies are definitely similar.
Y'all was there and y'all was cute, but bitch, y'all ain't that cute. I ain't even hold y'all. Y'all is not that.
Not my friend Phoenix Johnson says she learned how to talk to the animals from Lily. She learned how to talk to the animals from Lily. Child, look, Lily done showed her how to whip the animals' ass. She done told her how to feed the animals. Lily asked and told her how to be a fucking mother and everything else. Lily asked and showed her how to cook. It sounds like if nothing else, she gonna at least leave this shit half of a well-rounded woman, okay? Hopefully she picking up a few gems along the way. But at this point, she definitely learned to whip these cats' ass from Lily for sure.
Thank you.
Because you're not that cute. And your hair is uneven. You look dusty.
Something about cat smells, I can't fuck with it. I can't fuck with it. I don't know. It's just too much hair everywhere. It's cute, but bitch, y'all ain't that cute. I ain't even hold y'all. Y'all is not that cute.
Because you're not that cute. And your hair is uneven. You look dusty.
Something about cat smells, I can't fuck with it. I can't fuck with it. I don't know. It's just too much hair everywhere. It's just too much bullshit in my fucking house. You know, I don't like that. They gotta go.
Now, baby, between such and such, so-and-so, and these goddamn cats, it looked like everybody about to get the fuck out of Brittany life because ain't nobody loving or treating her right, child.
So I was told by a United employee before I got on my flight today that my outfit was inappropriate and that I need to wear a sweater next time. This is a Lululemon set with sneakers. So that was a first.
Damn. Gina even got shaded by the flight attendant for not knowing how to dress for the plane. I guess they tired of seeing her activewear sets too, child. Anyway, moving along to this week's shout out goes to... So that was video number 1 for today's marathon. We're going to go ahead and get into today's next video from the marathon is Jyneen tells all life of Lily big problems plus Glamazante. I can't see the rest of the title, so child, we're going to figure it out when we get into it, but we definitely going to get into the key. My friend Phoenix Johnson said B is an October Scorpio. Okay, I don't know very much about Scorpios either, but she definitely bit up under Lily because she definitely giving Lily energy for sure. My friend Phoenix Johnson says they're rescue cats, not Lily's bougie cats. Okay, so that's why they in there cutting up. That's why they in there fucking B house up because they already need some help. They need some tender love and care. And Lily cats over there, first of all, Lily cats over there getting beat and they bougie, child. They got some sense and they still getting their ass whooped. Ain't that about a bitch, okay? She done said she got the classy cats and they still over there getting their ass whooped. It's terrible, child. Look, I thought Ice was cool. Ice was still getting his ass whooped too, but we know that was about them having the wings. So, and I felt like, I don't know. Yes, I felt like at one point it was 2 cats. I feel like it was Riley and Robbie, and now we only seeing 1 cat. So I don't know what happened to the other cat. Hopefully it's doing well, and hopefully, it has a safe place to be and things like that. But I feel like we're only seeing 1 cat now, and there was 2. So it seemed like half the animal family done got the boot shop, if you ask me. But like I said, somebody said yesterday that Isis would be. I don't watch these vlogs very much unless there's something interesting happening. But I couldn't say if he's there, if he's not there, but somebody did mention that Ice was over there with B. So that would be interesting. Hopefully, like I said, he's with somebody that he can talk to all goddamn day because we know that man love to talk. Okay, child. But like I said, we're going to go ahead and get into this next video because there's only 6 videos on here. After this video, the other videos are just kind of funky keys like the first videos that I started just to kind of throw topics and stuff out there. So we'll still get into those as well. My friend Style Stages says, baby, those clips from the jail show be cracking me up. I remember watching it when they came on. Child, I don't know. Actually, people be showing them, some of those men have gotten out of jail by now, and people will catch them in public. So they be on TikTok. It still be little videos of people catching that one specific man on the train. His ass be on the train, and people be like, aren't you the man that was on that jail show? So he's still out and about. So a lot of them people are still findable, child. I don't know where they be at, but they damn sure be showing up on my TikTok from time to time, especially that one specific one. Hopefully this will... Okay, just a disclaimer for all the newcomers. All commentary made in this video is just jokes, okay? We love all these ladies. We just here for a good time.
Now, what I didn't appreciate, baby, I think she's battling BV. And if y'all have ever had BV, don't lie and say you ain't had BV before. BV got a distinct smell. I know what BV smell like. I didn't have BV before. I didn't date a nigga before who gave me BV 3 times.
What's up, y'all? This is your girl D, and I'm back for another episode of Real Tea with D. You already know this is your favorite YouTube channel for all of your favorite YouTuber gossip, the ones that they talk about and the ones that they don't. And child, with all the stuff these ladies been having going on, it's plenty to talk about. And baby, we got a few honorable mentions in here too. So let's get into it. For today's first topic, we got your girl Lee Wantalia, aka Lily. And baby, if all them online courses and digital products don't start selling, shit, she got something else she about to start cashing out on, child.
I stand up and in what the fuck I believe in. If you a slut, you better be selling that thing. Don't be out here doing all that for free. Ain't nothing.
And again, if you've been paying attention and you've been watching the marathon, she just said if you're a slut, you better be selling that thing. If you don't remember, I think that was maybe day 2 of the marathon when she said she used to sell it, okay? She said, back when I used to be, she said, first of all, she said, well, I used to sell coochie. Then she said, back when I used to be selling it, and finished the sentence. So these are these are things that we're frequently touching on, and these are things that we're frequently saying. So I don't know, baby. I don't know. But like I said, I be trying to make sure that I'm only saying and showing what they've been saying. So when we collect all of these pieces to the puzzle and we form opinions, we're not forming opinions based on some shit we thought we remembered. It's going to be some shit we for damn sure remembered, okay? And like I said, we ain't judging nobody. We're just making sure that the things that we be saying have some validity to them, and we just ain't thinking like, I felt like I remember hearing that. No, we for goddamn sure heard that, okay? That's it, okay? Just the proof be in the pudding. My friend Sade Perry's in the building, says, hey, D and hey, Chad. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you, Sade, for being here. I truly appreciate it. My friend said 3 times is diabolical, okay? My friend, thank y'all for being in here. I mean, thank you, Sade, for being in here. I appreciate you. We are in here for day 5 of the marathon, friend. We in here, and like I said, we making it through it. We making it through it, friends. We've been having a good time. I've been having a good time with y'all. My friend, yes, 3 times by the same man, and that's what I'm saying. Okay, time 1, ask this nigga a few questions. Time 2, get your ass the fuck up out of there, because time 3, now your ass is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some shit you're going to do to me a few times, and it is some shit you're going to do to me 1 or 2 times before I start fucking around asking you questions. But if you're going to get to time number 3, I'm starting to feel like you're not getting the picture, or you fucking around with more than just that person, so you're not sure where this is coming from. Now, y'all tell me what y'all think, okay? That's just me. I'm going to either start to, if I'm fucking with one man and I get BV 3 times, I'm going to know that it came from you by time number 2, and I'm definitely going to have to do something with you. Like, let your ass go. Otherwise, I got to be dealing with a few men to not be sure where the BV came from, to not know I got to clip this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know if I'm crazy, but that's how my senses is firing off, okay? That's how my brain is firing off. If I'm in this situation, I'm thinking about my feet in them shoes, how I'm finna take it. So that might sound far-fetched, friends, but y'all let me know if that makes any goddamn sense, okay? At the end of the day, just let me know. If after time number 1 or 2, if you just gonna kind of be like, hey, maybe I gotta let him go, okay, friend? I probably gonna have to let his ass go. That's just me, okay? My friend, my friend Style Stage says, now we judging. Okay, look, we gonna let these people live. We ain't bothering these people about what they got going on. We just bothering these people about why it took them so long to let this nigga go. That's it, friend. That's it. My friend Poppy Montgomery is in the building with the purple hearts. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you for being in here. I truly appreciate that. My friend Sonia C said, my friend Sonia C says, yep, Styles, that's funny. My friend Poppy Montgomery says, hey everyone. And my friend Brie Trinity says, I'm judging her. Y'all are silly. That is hilarious. But no, honestly, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we're all grown. We all been through several different stages of reality. So ain't nobody judging reality. We just got to start judging these people for the choices they make. And after they hit reality, after you hit reality once or twice, I'm going to just start wondering why you hit it 3 times. After that, then I'm going to have to let you go and figure this out on your own. But other than that, like I said, no, we all gonna fuck around and find out somehow, some way. We're going to have to mess around with 1, 2, 3, 4, one the most, and 2 some more. You know what I'm saying? Before we figure out what we want to do in life. Shit, everybody got to grow on stage. We all been young to whatever age we are now, and it takes some time and some learning. It takes some straightening to get there. Shit, you're gonna bump your head a few times before you really figure out what some shit is. And then some of us bump our heads a little bit more than a few times. But like I said, judgment-free zone, child. It's just a key zone, just a key zone, friend. Let me see. And I'm still trying to figure out. Hold on, I'm still trying to figure out where my friend. First of all, she the one that came in here. My friend. Sensible Golda still ain't came back in here after she didn't came in here and try to read me dry. Okay, y'all. She the first comment in the chat and still ain't came in here and said what she had to say. I'm like, girl, you came in here mad about Jen. Anybody said a damn word about Jen in 3 days. Okay, let me see. My friend Poppy Montgomery said, all damn week, my daughter said, you watching again? She said, you watching again? She like, damn, this lady been talking all week in the house. Okay, friend, I appreciate you. Thank you for showing up, because we've been over here full of mess for a whole 5 days now. So I appreciate you for showing up. Let me see, my friend, my friend Brie Trinity said, at this point, I think Gina gave it to him. That is hilarious. Y'all are silly. My friend Penny Johnson is crying laughing. That's hilarious, y'all. I'm gonna get back into it, but like I said, you know what I'm saying? These are things that's falling out these people's mouths. So like I said, I'm not saying what she did or didn't do, but she the one that keep on saying she was selling coochie, which is just, you sharing this. Are you want to share this stuff with us? Are you sure you want to share it with us? Because I don't give a damn, but I just feel like eventually you might give a damn that you sharing all this stuff. You know, I feel like they might give a damn. I think they think we give a damn. We talk about it, but we don't really give a damn. I think that eventually they're going to end up giving a damn, because this is actually going to be effective in their life. You know, these things are going to these things are going to either age well or not, or they're, you know what I'm saying, or they'll just be irrelevant after a while. But at the end of the day, it's a story. It's part of the storyline. So we're going to get back into it, friends. Let me see. And my friend Style Stages says, yep, thank you, friend. I appreciate you, Style Stages, and my friend Poppy Montgomery, and everybody else that's been in here with me all week, laughing and kikiing about the mess, child. I truly appreciate y'all, because we've been in here talking our asses off, but having a good time. And if you're in here and you're having a good time, make sure you hit the like button, friends. I truly appreciate y'all. Start cashing out on child.
I stand up and in what the fuck I believe in. If you a slut, you better be selling that thing. Don't be out here doing all that for free. Ain't nothing free. Nothing. Get your money. Anything that I'm selling, I don't sell bullshit. I don't just do anything for $1. I mean, I used to sell coochie. He that cute boy. He like, girl, stop playing and rub on this ass.
Now, baby, look. She said she ain't gonna do just anything for $1. You're gonna have a few of them. And at the end of the day, it sounds like I said as long as you got a few dollars, he got a little ass you can rub up on too, child.
Because I was real promiscuous, y'all. I was a little... Like, it can bust in my mouth and stuff, but the little sack that it's sitting in, I'm not really feeling that. I ain't feeling that. I don't like the little feeling that it leave in my mouth when it busts. I was the trickiest of tricks, you hear me? Pussy good! You feel me? I'm pretty sure I done whatever you thinking right now. Bitch, I was out here slutty, you know what I'm saying?
Now, child, moving along to her in this little OnlyFans comment, because, baby, that might be the right move for her and Ice.
I'm about to do some motherfucking OnlyFans, you hear me? I mean, I got the body for it. Like, don't sleep on her. Because, hold up, let me show y'all.
Baby, she got the body and the burritos for it, okay? She might as well go ahead and start an eating channel on OnlyFans. And child, speaking of burritos, I don't know why the hell she's so confused about not losing weight when all she do is eat most burritos, drink wine, and eat sushi and egg rolls. Child.
Like, I don't know what's been going on when it comes to my weight. It's really been messing with me. And I've been real consistent. I've been working out. You know, I've been trying to do my best when it comes to eating. Wine, perm rods, sushi today. Honestly, I don't even feel like doing it. Let me just tell you that now. We're not even going to do that. What we about to do is go get something to eat. I feel like I want some moles, so I'm going to get some moles. I want a burrito. I feel like I want a glass of wine, so I'm going to go get a bottle of wine.
Child, what the hell? Now she just said fuck all her plans for today so she could go get some wine and burritos, child.
I went to Moe's and I got my burrito. Look, I always cut my burrito in half. And in here I got ground beef, brown rice, black beans, some queso, some corn. I got a little chipotle ranch, some sour cream, some jalapenos. And then, yeah, I put a little bit more queso on it. I'm going to put this chip down in there. Oh, I got some salsa in here too, but I don't be eating it.
Baby, what the hell do Lily think she needs to put every damn ingredient in that restaurant on this burrito for? Then after all that, she gonna say she don't need the salsa. Girl, if you don't put that fucking salsa on this burrito before you piss me off, hell, you done already put the whole damn Mexican community on there.
My stomach is gonna be hurting.
And see, this is what we was talking about yesterday. It's like the stomach problems over and over. It's continuous talking about stomach problems. And she's like, oh, well, I don't know. I feel like there might be something going on. This is what's going on. This is what's going on. It's not, I'm not trying to be funny. And like I said, if y'all was on the live stream this morning, y'all heard me say, I eat too. You know what I'm saying? And I said it yesterday. I eat too. This is why I have to constantly make sure I'm moving, because I'm a short girl. And by the time any weight get up on me, I'm going to look, you're going to see it. Okay. So I think it's funny because I do the same thing. But at the end of the day, I just feel like we're talking about stomach problems and we don't understand where they're coming from. It's crazy after we done named 17 things we put on this fucking burrito, child. Okay? It ain't even, the burrito, the goddamn tortilla ain't even big enough to fit all this shit. She got the whole fucking restaurant in the burrito. It ain't even no way for you to do this, okay? It's not, there's no logical way to even make this happen. But then we're going to talk about we don't understand why this stuff is happening. We got to understand why it's happening. We got to have at least a little bit of an idea why this shit is happening. Okay? You ain't even said you put a piece of fucking lettuce in the burrito. Okay? It ain't a tomato. It ain't a piece of fucking lettuce. It ain't not a goddamn piece of vegetable on the fucking burrito. Okay? So, of course, you're going to be on the toilet. Of course, your stomach's going to be hurt. Of course, you're going to be constipated. Constipated is on every blog. If I can Google AI generate a word that's on every blog that she done posted for the past 20 days, the word constipation is going to be in there, child, and something about a stomach problem. So I'm just saying, we got to start realizing where this shit is coming from. We can't just be acting like we just got all these, shit is happening to us. Like I said, I always say, we can't just act like shit just be happening to us. We doing some of this shit ourselves, okay? Think about the shit you've been doing for the past week and see if that have anything to do with the constipation. That's it. That's all I'm saying, okay? Let me see. My friend Phoenix Johnson said it's still way too much information. Sharing it, everything. Sharing it all, and then, like I said, be confused about how we know it all. And be like, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. I think you forgot what you was talking about. That's half the damn problem. My friend said, we know WCF. Like, yeah, honey, of course. That's definitely going to be a problem, okay? Let me see. My friend said, literally is number one, though, D. 100%. I just feel like they don't want to get it because they don't give a damn. My friend Phoenix Johnson says, like I said yesterday, she's eating junk food and drinking detox tea, and that doesn't mix. It's even on the packaging. So yeah, so ain't reading it. Look, that probably ain't read the damn packaging, child. Probably ain't read a damn thing on the packaging. She just heard detox and was like, well, it'll get this burrito up out of me. It'll definitely, if anything else, it'll get this burrito and these egg rolls up out of me. So we just gonna make it do what it do, child. But yeah, I'm just saying it's this and then on the part of the marathon yesterday, she said something. It's not that I eat bad. It's that I eat once a day. That can't be it either, because that's not what we're seeing. We're seeing the eating habits. And like I said, I'm not judging because I eat the same way. So like I said, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, it's just kind of, we see all the ladies kind of show us one thing, and then the complaint on the back end is kind of geared towards us. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, well, y'all saying this, but it's not that. It's just this. No, it's what we've been seeing. Just like all the other ladies will say, oh, well, y'all say I'm not friends with, Gina said, oh, y'all say I'm not a good friend, but y'all don't see me do this. But what we do see you do is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, they're going to do things, and then they're going to turn around and kind of like, not subliminally, but kind of like passive aggressively blame us for the shit we saying, even though they're giving us a reason to say it. Like I said earlier, the saying is reap what you sow, but they're reaping what they show. So whatever they're showing us is what they're reaping. At this point, whatever we're saying is what we're seeing, and they have to reap it because this is their choice to show it. It's not our camera. We're not editing. We're just watching, friends. We just watching, okay? My friend Kayla B with the crying laughing face, my friend Bree Trinity says she has to choose one or the other. Definitely you got to choose one or the other. It's balance. And child, look, listen to me talking. I just told y'all I will eat some bullshit and then get up and work out in the morning. So it's just, if you're going to do it, at least you're going to have to work it out. But at the end of the day, like I said, it's just finding your way and finding your happiness. But a lot of that comes from being mixed up in your mind too. A lot of that back and forth is a back and forth it's a battle that you having within your brain. But we are, most of us, I won't say all of us, but we all know, most of us know that, most of us know that weight gain and that, mental depression, or kind of like that mental being stagnant in your mind and all that stuff comes from a lot of sitting around and kind of just having a back and forth in your brain, and not necessarily you not being able to lose the weight. I feel like a lot of people will say, oh, I just can't lose the weight, but you're just battling your mind too much to lose the weight. You know what I'm saying? You're not willing to get up and do the things that you know you need to do. You're more satisfied with the sensation that you get from your comfort foods or whatever the case is. So at the end of the day, it's just, like I said, we're seeing things on camera, and then on the back end, we're saying they're telling us that's not what's happening. Even though we see it, they're comfort foods for you. You like to eat the things that make you comfortable because they keep you going. And when you're going through these depression spurts, or I won't say depression, but when you're going through these moments of being in and out of your situationship and being happy and being sad and things, food is what brings you comfort. So it's not, it's not our problem that's what we're watching. It's just what we're seeing. That's it. My friend Style Stage just says, I'm sorry. My friend Phoenix Johnson says, but you're not drinking detox tea. Does that detox tea even work? Has anybody ever tried that stuff before? I know when Herbalife, I don't know if Herbalife was like a big thing in the state that you guys live in, but out here in California, Herbalife was like a big deal for a period of time. And I know a lot of people were taking out Herbalife, and there were people that were getting results, but I don't know if they were getting results because they were literally kind of not eating and just doing Herbalife and taking those as like supplements instead of, like replacing their meals with them, using them as meal replacements, or if they were actually helping people lose weight. Because I know you're not going to be able to do both and still have the result. You can't just eat your ass off and then drink an Herbalife tea and still lose the weight. So that's what I'm wondering is do these teas work if you use them properly, and do you have to completely kind of stop eating in order for them to work? Or, is there just like a balance of I can still kind of do what I would normally do, but make sure I drink the tea and that'll still kind of flush me out. So anybody can give me clarification on that. Let me see. My friend Style Stage says, I want to talk, but I can't. I bought a Sam's pizza. She said, I bought a Sam's pizza slice, came home, heated it up, and put more cheese on it. If it's Friday, look, child, that's what I said. I'm going to have some bullshit. Okay, by the time this man come home, I got a list of things I want. I know I want some ice cream. I want a burrito from this place down the street. I know this weekend I probably want, oh, you know what? You just said a slice of pizza. I might want to go to Costco because I be liking that little triangle piece of slices here and there. Sometimes that's my little cheat sometimes too, that greasy ass slice of pizza. I be loving it, child. $1.25 will do me straight, okay? Fit my pockets and my stomach just fine, okay? But definitely, it's Friday. I'm finna eat my ass off, so I'm definitely finna be back working out this. I'm gonna be back working out this weekend. I mean, I try to get my little workout in all the time, but I'm definitely gonna be walking my ass off again next week because I'm finna fuck this whole weekend up, friends. For damn sure, okay? So I'm right with you, friend. I can't be talking. That's why I said I can't talk too much. I understand exactly where she's coming from. That's why I be understanding what's happening, okay? My friend Caleb, he said detox is a laxative. Oh, that's it. Okay, so definitely just gonna keep you on the toilet. So it still depends on what you're doing and what you intaking prior to. So I definitely am. That's what I was kind of thinking. Is she's kind of trying to use those to balance it out, but it's just kind of recycling itself. Is kind of what it seems like. My friend Finish Johnson said my brother did Herbalife and it worked. So was he more so not eating and kind of using it as a meal replacement, or was he still keeping his usual diet and taking the Herbalife as well? My friend Bree Trinity says Styles, but you're not doing that every day. LOL, literally eats like this every day. So yeah, the every day is the fucked up part about it. Let me see. My friend South Stage says, baby, yes, I can't leave Costco or Sam's without a cookie, pretzel, or pizza. I can't leave that. Look, child, I'm going to take, this is why this man don't like going to Costco with me. He already know as soon as we walk in the door of Costco, we finna be in there for an hour for nothing because I'm finna go get like 5 things. It's only me and this man, so we don't even need no goddamn Costco membership. We be in there fucking around, okay, child? I use it for more so like my appliances. I mean, my electronics and stuff like that. But I will go in Costco for 45 minutes eating samples just to go get 2 things. So first of all, I'm gonna go get my samples. I'm gonna get what I came in there to get. Then I'm gonna go out there in the front and I'm gonna go get my little pizza and shit too before I leave the place. So I'm all fucked up. Don't let me talk to y'all like I got some sense. Okay, don't ever let me say something to y'all like I'm coming from a place of I ain't done this shit before. I did it before. Besides half the shit that Gina did, because I ain't done half of that shit. But a lot of this shit, I'm coming from a place that I done some of it, okay? So don't think I'm over here just talking from a place of judging these people, because hell no, I'm slightly just as fucked up as they are, okay? My friend Phoenix Johnson says Lily isn't consistent. It takes consistency and not so much food. Yeah, consistency is key. You're gonna have to work out, and you're gonna have to continue to work out as much as you're doing that. So if you're taking those breaks, in between throughout the week, but you're constantly eating throughout the week, it's not gonna balance out properly. The eating is gonna trump the weight loss. So at the end of the day, you're definitely gonna have to make sure that you're moving. And this morning I touched on that at a live stream on a backup channel. This is just a little gem I like to drop on people, just for people that don't like to exercise. For me, I've said this before, but if you're new here, I used to teach a pole dancing class, and for me, I'm just an outdoorsy type of exercise person. I'm not very much of the person that can go to the gym and exercise to lose weight. So I have to be more so outdoors walking, or like I said, dancing or something like that that's going to help me get the workout. No, I didn't used to be no stripper. I know people will have questions about that. No, I wasn't no dancer. I just used to teach a class. Okay, friends, that's it. So at the end of the day, there's something called zone 2 walking. If you don't know what zone 2 walking is the walking pace that will help you melt the fat the quickest and the easiest if you're still doing your dieting right. So you're gonna do your zone 2 walking. Zone 2, and I'm gonna keep this short and sweet so we can get back into the video. Because y'all just don't have shit to do with it. I'm just giving my friends a little gem of how I lost my weight. I've lost, I would say about 12 pounds in the past since April. So 12 pounds don't sound like a lot, but on my ass, it looks like a lot. Okay, so I'm going to just drop this gem on my friends, and then we're going to get right up out of here with this as far as that. But zone 2 walking, you're just going to walk at your quickest pace, at a pace that you will still be able to keep up a conversation, but you might not be able to sing. So you're not going to be able to carry, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to be able to carry your breath very long, but you'll still be able to keep a conversation. So you're going to breathe hard. You're going to be hot and heavy. You're going to sweat a little bit. You don't have to run. You don't have to jog, but you're just going to keep a fast-paced walk. That fast-paced walk on a daily basis, if you walk at least, for me, I walk an hour and a half every day. At least an hour and a half every day. You don't have to do an hour and a half. I would say at least 45 minutes to an hour will still get you where you're trying to go. But fast-paced walking, zone 2 walking every day for at least an hour. If you do that for a week, friends, I promise you, you are going to see some weight fall off. within the first week, I would say within the first week, I lost like 2 to 3 pounds. I drop weight quickly, but because I don't have very much weight to drop, it's not like, I ain't gonna lose. What did it say? Gina said she lost 10 pounds in 3 days. Gina said she lost 3 pounds in 10 days. All right, we ain't doing that shit over here, okay? We're gonna hit about 2 or 3 pounds the first week, but then, like I said, by now, which is about, I think, 2 or 3 months out, I'm 12 pounds down. So that shit still count, okay? Child, 12 pounds is a lot. 12 pounds counts. So zone 2 walk-in, like I said, just for anybody who doesn't like going to the gym, you don't have a gym membership, find a place in your neighborhood, get out, get walking, make sure that you're walking at a fast enough pace where you can breathe hard, sweat a little bit, and get your ass out there at least 4 to 5 times a week and get your workout in. And I'll still meet y'all over there on the backup channel some mornings when I'm doing my walks too, so we can still hold each other accountable. And then, like I said, there's also another video that, look, I'm gonna get right up out of here because I know y'all like, bitch, we don't care about your workout plan. Okay, listen. But there's also another video that I said I wanted to share with you guys that it's kind of an ab video. So, and it's not sit-ups, you're standing up, it's comfortable. So if you're not, if your abs are not intact or you might have, a little bit of a belly on you, because I got one too. If you have a little bit of a belly on you, it's not as uncomfortable as laying on the floor doing sit-ups. You're standing up straight and you're just turning your body from wall to wall. You do those, you do a little leg lift and all that stuff, and you'll be fine. So about a week, 2 weeks of those, you'll definitely see a little bit of weight loss. So that's just my little gem that I like to drop on my friends as far as making sure you get your body moving. If you like to eat, make sure you're balancing that shit out, friends. That's it. We all trying to, look good, stay sexy as long as we can. So let's try to do it together. Let me see. My friend Style Stage just says, no, and I work out, swim at least 3 days a week. Oh, yeah, you swimming, you definitely getting some workout in, because swimming, shit, you using every muscle in your body, so I'm sure you're fit, friend. I'm saying, look, when I say my friend using her fucking fingertips, my friend is using her goddamn toes, okay? She using the muscles in her toes and her fingers. You got to do every bit of everything to be swimming, so I know you definitely fit, friend. That takes a whole lot of energy. So yeah, I commend you for that, because y'all get me the fuck out the pool after I did my first lap. Okay, I gotta go lay on the side. My friend Phoenix Johnson says, everyone everybody that I know that took Herbalife changed their eating habits and exercise, but would also have a cheat day. Okay, so yeah, the balance is kind of what helps it out. And I don't know anybody that still does Herbalife, but it seems like it was doing the thing when it was, child. And it seems like it's not that big of a thing anymore, but it definitely was big when it was out. My friend Phoenix Johnson also says, I have a long-term injuries, but I still do rehab exercises like bike and treadmill in the gym, resistance bands. Yeah, so that's good too. As long as you're doing something to get your heart rate up, get your heart rate up and get your body moving, and that's all that counts. Whatever you're able to do is what I suggest for sure. My friend Style Stage says, hell yeah, 12 pounds is a belt notch. Child, look, and a pair of pants. That's for damn sure. Because honey, when I say I need some damn pants, I don't have no damn pants that I can even fit. I done threw half of this shit away, and now I got like 2 pair. I've been rotating these 2 pair of pants for the past 2 months just in case I get that 12 pounds back. Okay, we gonna keep it a fucking 100. Okay, I've been like, look, bitch, you ain't finna buy not a goddamn pair of pants until you make sure you ain't finna hit that 180 again. So we gonna make sure that you staying where you at before you get too goddamn happy. Because I be done bought 3 extra pair of pants at the weight I'm at right now and be right back eating these fucking burritos and shit tomorrow. So I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing before I get too damn happy, okay? My friend Sonia C says, I'm listening, share. Thank you, I appreciate that. Because like I said, I ain't no workout guru, but I do know how to lose a few pounds, friends. I definitely do. And like I said, I'll get lazy too, but I know what I'm doing when I'm trying to do it. My friend Phoenix Johnson says, check your medical insurance because it covers a lot. Or give discounts for gym memberships. Oh, or the YMCA. That's a good one for sure. I got my little cheap Planet Fitness membership. And look, I be saying, I'm paying $25 a month and I barely fucking go there. I done made it to Planet Fitness since I got this goddamn membership. I probably done been there 5 times. I'm lying. I probably done been there. Look, in 2 years, baby, I done been there 15 times. Okay. But I still will get my other size. I still will get my exercise other ways. And like I said earlier, there's a gym in my building. The gym in my building is 30 seconds away from my door, and I won't even walk to that motherfucker. I'm just not a gym girl like that, so I can't, like, the machines and stuff for me is just not, I'm not motivated for that kind of stuff. I have to be like, I'm a natural exercise type of person. If it's not something that I would normally be doing, like dancing or, walking or some shit like that, my brain goes straight to, bitch, you working out and you can't do this, okay? I don't even know why you're in here doing this anymore, okay? So I definitely have to be in more of a natural setting in order for me to kind of be interested in continuing to work out. My friend Style Stage says, I take supplements and try to eat a balanced diet. I need to start doing better with supplements and stuff as well. that kind of stuff is stuff that I'm not necessarily hot and heavy on. I take my collagen and I make sure that I drink my apple cider vinegar water and stuff like that. But I don't really know what I'm doing when it comes to stuff like that. So that's why I like, chatting and talking to my friends, because we get to bump brains and kind of tell each other what we're doing and help each other out in those ways. So backup channel for sure. We're definitely going to be, when I'm doing my little workouts and stuff, if y'all are ever free, come over there and chime in and let us know your suggestions or what you be doing and stuff like that. Cause that stuff I definitely would like to touch on. And then, like I said, if I remember after this, I'm going to post the short of the lady doing the ab exercises. Like I said, they're all standing wall exercises. So as long as you got a wall in your house, you can do this shit. There's no excuse. So at the end of the day, as long as you got a wall you can stand straight up against, you can do it. It's not strenuous. It's literally the easiest thing you can do, and you're gonna feel it. So I'm gonna make sure that at the end of this, you guys remind me, and I'll share the link, or I'll post it as a short at the end of the marathon. So that definitely, like I said, I was trying not to go off on a tangent about working out too much, but like I said, I want to make sure everybody is as fit and fine as they want to be, child. We all got to look as good as we would like to, child. That's the goal. I told my friend the other day about midwinter, I'm gonna look exactly like I want to look. But for now, we trying to find the balance of eating and exercising, friends. But we're gonna get there together. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit play on this video so we can get through this part of the marathon and then catch up with the rest of the videos while we still kicking, friends.
Like, I don't know what's been going on when it comes to my weight. Like, oh my gosh, it's really stressing me out. But I was craving this real bad. I ain't ate all day. And this is what I wanted. And it's good. Okay. Mo said buy one, get one free, but I was not going to be fat like that.
Baby, that other free burrito is in her refrigerator waiting to be warmed up as soon as she put this damn camera down, child.
I usually get full off a half. I'm smooth. The way you jumped up, thought you were going to take my shit.
And child, I just better stop fucking around before he be one paw short messing with Lily and this burrito, okay?
But yeah, this is my life.
And baby, look, that's how you know the burrito good, because her urge to dance after she take every bite be taking me out, child.
We had a good boot camp last night. And then, girl, we was talking about how Red Lobster is closing. So we ended up going to Red Lobster.
Child, they done celebrated having a good boot camp workout with some damn Red Lobster. Baby, I am fucking done. You hear me? And see, that's the type of shit I'm saying. That's some shit I would have did. I would have felt so successful after doing all that goddamn working out. I would have swore I needed some fucking Red Lobster after that, because why not? I mean, shit, we done did all this work. We got to celebrate somehow. So that's what I'm saying. Like, some of this shit, I'd be like, girl, look, I don't even blame you, because that low-key sound good. I know y'all done worked up an appetite, okay? That Red Lobster probably was fire after that workout, child. My friend, Bree Trinity said, same D, I have a gym also in my complex, and I don't even go. I'd rather walk around the building or go. Yeah, shit, I walk my ass right past the gym, okay? Or go to the park, like you said, and go for a walk. It's boring. It's boring in there. I got to find I'm going to be in there trying to find some shit to watch. Like I said earlier, the easiest thing for me to do is walk outside, because, like I said, either walk or dance if I'm not dancing or something like that. But going for a walk, because then you get to free your mind. You know, you get to kind of gather your thoughts, think of the shit that you needed to do for the day and stuff like that. So it is definitely helpful to get outside and go for a walk, because especially if you got a family, get away from them people for a minute. Get away from them kids, get away from that man, get away from that lady, get away from whoever live in your damn house for at least 30 minutes and get out there and clear your mind. Think of the shit you need to do for your damn self, you know, whatever the hell you need to do. Okay, whatever, if it is, I need to go get my nails done. You know what, I need 30 minutes of just everybody fucking out my face. Go do it so you can get your breathing, plus get your body right. You know, get your exercise and kind of get your and you know what? Actually, I won't even say, even if you're not working out to get your body right, work out to get your mind right, because working out definitely exercises your mind as well. Whether you're losing pounds, whether you're shedding pounds or not, it's definitely going to help you clear your mind, and it's going to help you throughout. You know, the more that you work out, the more that you'll start to see your mind is going to start to clear up, and that mental fog and all that extra frustration and stress it'll kind of start to sort itself out. So all that stuff is definitely helpful for sure.
A good boot camp last night. And then, girl, we was talking about how Red Lobster is closing. So we ended up going to Red Lobster.
Child, They done celebrated having a good boot camp workout with some damn Red Lobster. Baby, I am fucking done. You hear me?
I want to do it because it's funny. It's fun to do bad things.
Well, did you know that you could perhaps kill somebody?
Yes, but I wanted to do hood rat stuff for my friend.
Chow, at this point, they might as well just have the fucking boot camp in the Red Lobster parking lot. Because Red Lobster after boot camp is insane. But we gonna stick beside her, Chow. For today's next topic, we got your girl, Jyneen. And baby, our poor thick bestie, if we want her to know anything, we gonna have to put it in the surgery handbook. Because baby, clearly she ain't reading shit else. And Chow, clearly Peter Pan don't give a fuck if Gina know her black history or not. Because his ass is sitting over here letting her say just about anything without giving no type of correction. But hell, what do he know? Chow, he probably was the one that told her that Atlanta was full of uneducated drug dealers in the first damn place. But anyways, let's count how many times Gina done lost her damn mind in these last 2 vlogs, Chow.
Didn't his ass on slaves?
I remember her on that. I remember her saying that on that blog, and the comment section ate her alive about saying that. When I say that was a kiki, the comment section did not let her live for that whole little clip.
Didn't his ass on slaves?
Okay, breaststroke.
I heard DC is like Atlanta. A lot of black people with money, but it's legal money. The black people there went to school and got degrees. That's what I was told. If you want a comparison of what DC is, that's how DC is. It's like Atlanta, but it's the rich black folks with degrees and real jobs, okay? Now look. Isn't this where the Million Man March is held every year?
And every year is the funniest shit she ever could have said, okay? Every year gotta be the funniest shit she ever said. Because I'm like, how many fucking times you think they done did this shit, lady? How many goddamn Million Man Marches did you think there fucking was? That gotta be the craziest shit to say as a black person. I'm like, that shit is funny to me. I'm like, girl, you really crazy for that one. That's the key. That's definitely, I'm about to post that shit for Black History Month next year. Because, next year, child. Because that is a key. That is funny to me.
Jobs, okay? Now look. Isn't this where the Million Man March is held every year?
You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Y'all know St. James is part of the Virgin Islands. St. Croix, St. James, St. Thomas.
I said what I said. Okay, well, what you said was some bull.
Because, damn. You would think at least by the time she got to the Million Man March and the Abraham Lincoln comment that the motherfucking Tarzan would have said some shit. But baby, hell no. He sat there at that table and still let her say some shit about St. James and didn't say a fucking word, y'all. And baby, I don't know what the problem was, but she must have drove herself crazy on them last 2 vacations because, child, she came back totally unhinged.
Why are my scissors always missing? My scissors? Oh my God. Where the fuck did you drop my stuff off at? He's on the phone with a girl. Does Ashton have my... Ashton has my edge brush. Ashton has my edge brush. I had 3 pair of scissors.
Now, I don't know, but I feel like this is the type of content we finna start seeing when this nigga Wizard Kelly move in, child. I feel like we gonna start seeing a whole lot of passive aggressive energy and a whole lot of frustration out of nowhere, friends. I just feel like her space is gonna be intruded on. I feel like she feels like this is fun and it's interesting right now, but I feel like as soon as that nigga get up in there with her every goddamn day, it's gonna be not as fun and not as interesting. And Wizard Kelly is gonna start getting on her fucking nerves. So at the end of the day, I just feel like we're gonna start seeing a whole lot of more frustrated friend about these vlogs. But y'all let me know what y'all think. But I think that's definitely funny. My friend Phoenix Johnson said Tarzan was letting it be. He was just letting her say whatever the fuck she wanted to say clearly because he's like, look, as soon as this date is over, I'm finna get up out this lady face because her ass is older than me and she ain't got no damn sense. My friend Bree Trinity said she sounded like Porchia when she definitely did. That's funny with the railroad with the railroad comment. Definitely, I know what you're talking about. So she sounded like Porchia when she said there in 265 days in a year. 265 days in a year. Porchia done said some crazy shit too, for sure. She said some shit about the Underground Railroad. She definitely said it's 265 days in a year. Gina will say some shit right up that alley, friend. My friend Style Stages said she was living with someone before when she was when she was engaged. I don't know. I wasn't watching during that time, but I would definitely like to see what the energy is like living with somebody. That should definitely be interesting. My friend Phoenix Johnson said it's been not fun or interesting to me. It's definitely gonna be interesting to see if it stays as. And marriage is what it is. I'm not saying that there always has to be high level, and they have to put on this show for YouTube to make people feel like they're living in bliss, because marriage has its roller coaster. So every day is not going to be vlog day, or every day is not going to be worthy of, showing the ups. But at the end of the day, I feel like since we're so used to seeing her vlogging style and the way that she kind of comes on camera, it'll be interesting to see how she's going to be able to work her way around that with somebody in her space all the time. On her blog, I'm not sure if it was the blog that she posted today or the one that she posted the other day. Somebody commented under there and said something to the effect of, are you going to be doing any more traveling by yourself? Like, are you going to be doing any more like traveling or blogging or something like that by yourself? Because we like to see the solo content. So it's going to be interesting to see if there's going to be a lot of solo content still, or if everything is going to have him in the background, talking his ass off or fucking giving his opinion about everything. So it'll be interesting to see how the dynamics end up working as far as that's concerned. My friend Bree Trinity says that railroad had to be in a casket. Only Porchia man shout. It's just these people don't be thinking before they start saying what they're saying, and then they saying it to us and think we don't be thinking either, child. We thinking, we hearing all of this crazy mess.
He's on the phone with a girl. Does Ashton have my... Ashton has my edge brush. Ashton has my edge brush. I had 3 pair of scissors in this damn drawer. It dwindled down to 1 pair of scissors over the past few months. Now there's none in there. I'm so annoying. Bitch, so y'all gonna make me drop... Where is this located? Hold on. Some little random girl from a random school. Let me get my goddamn coffee so I can calm my nerves. Tell your little girlfriend you can hold on a minute. I'm stressed out. Something happened off camera, and I'm just a little stressed right now.
Baby, somebody send Gina a few dollars so she can get some Botox on her fingertips or something, child, because this was unacceptable. Baby, we do not need to see you like that ever again, okay, child? And baby, speaking of Botox, now Gina done said she was ugly before she got all this surgery and all these enhancements, child.
Maybe I should show y'all how ugly my last picture is. Before my nose job, before I started getting lip filler, before I started changing myself. Twin, where have you been?
Baby, he been right here on the living color the whole time. That's a mess. But look, I'm not even talking about this part. This is a mess. But I'm saying, that's what I'm saying yesterday on the part of the marathon when she was saying, people say I don't love myself. As a matter of fact, I overly love myself and da-da-da-da-da. Okay, but then you still have moments where you say how you felt like you were ugly before you got your nose done, and how you felt like you didn't like your body before this, and your titties was hanging like tennis balls, and all these things that you're saying about how you felt about yourself prior to, but then turn around and say, well, I love myself. Y'all say I don't love myself, and it's like, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. We're watching these things and we're accepting them. It just becomes a topic of discussion when you're kind of passively aggressively arguing at your audience about people saying that you don't love yourself because you're making these modifications. So that's what I'm saying about the passive aggressive energy when it comes to the audience only comes from their actions and then kind of wanting to cover their actions. So like I said, there's nothing wrong with the fact that they do the things that they do. It just becomes a topic of discussion because they forget, or they kind of want it to be brushed over, and then people forget about it and not stop talking about it, but kind of like act like it never happened so they can tell a new story. And that's kind of where I feel like their frustrations come from when it comes to them dealing with the audience. My friend Phoenix Johnson said her fiance was more fun and outgoing. He even did vlogs with her. So there's one blog that I've seen with her and another black man. I'm not sure who he was. I'm not sure what his name was, but it was years ago. It was years ago. And that was a vlog that I ended up just stumbling upon. I wasn't watching her channel at that time. It's something that just came across my algorithm like within the past few years since I've been watching them. So I had no idea who he was. I just watched the blog because now I watched Gina. But at the end of the day, he was on camera and he seemed like he was cool and he seemed like he had a cool energy. So at the end of the day, yeah, I don't know where the not showing people on camera came from. But like I said, if people know who he is, you're kind of, you might as well go ahead and let the cat out the bag because it ain't very much protection you're going to be able to give a nigga that want to be seen at this point, y'all. My friend South Stager says, I thought so too. I came across her channel then. Let me see. My friend South Stage said she looked like her kids. Yeah, definitely. I feel like back, before all the enhancements, she definitely looked more. They all looked more similar for sure.
Before I started changing myself.
Twin, where have you been?
Baby, he been right here on In Living Color the whole time, okay? Since the 90s, baby, okay? I'm sorry, y'all. That was funny, okay? But at the end of the day, we done seen him 1,000 times, Chow. But anyways, moving along to her in this little snorkeling situation. Because, Chow, it started off real cute with the music and stuff. And then, baby, I don't know what the hell started happening.
I love it. That was cool, y'all. Yeah. Highly 10 out of 10 recommend. Ooh, I gotta.
And baby, she done went from homie to clown to coming up out that water with them fish scaring the Kevin Gates out her ass, okay? Because, Chow, it looked like your other twin been right up under that ocean water the whole time. And I'm still trying to figure out which part of it she loved so much. Because it sounded like she was scared for her damn life, if you ask me, Chow. Right, because I'm saying she came up out of there talking about that was so much fun. Like, girl, it didn't sound like it. It sounded like you were fucking terrified under that water. So that's why I'm like, her in these excursions being kiki to me, because I'm like, I think you be doing shit you're not prepared for, friend. I think you be going and doing little adventures and shit that might not be made for you, okay? And it's fine, but you doing a lot for some motherfuckers with some bad ankles, some bad knees, a fucked up chin, and all kind of other shit, okay? At the end of the day, it just don't seem like this shit is made for you, okay? My friend Felix Johnson said, come on, D, modifications. She rebuilt a whole car at this point more than once. Look, she has definitely built a whole damn 1997 Buick from scratch, child, at this point. So modifications is an understatement. My friend South Stage just said, is she from Detroit? Are you talking about Gina? I'm not shit. I think Gina said she's from Chicago, but is in Texas now, child. I think if that's what you're talking about. My friend Bree Trinity said you loved it, but was screaming. That's what I'm saying. You had a hell of a time under there. That's what it sounded like. Talking about I loved it. I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure you loved it under there, friend? Because that sounds crazy. Now, baby, let's get into this mayhem with Keno and Fitz. Because, child, these two are something else, okay? But they seem like they're a good time. And, baby, don't take offense to nothing I'm about to say, because y'all know I'm crazy, child.
Watching, okay? Mayhem with Keno and Fitz.
Yeah. We about to get fucked up. We about to go on our little...
Because, child, all that was not her business to show. And, baby, this wasn't my...
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. We about to get fucked up. We about to go on our little...
Because, child, that little part right there, I don't understand why she let that in there. That's the type of stuff I'm talking about when I say I feel like there's a comfort of showing stuff that other people are doing, but you protecting your man, though. You're showing this young man, whether he lives that lifestyle or not, you're showing him doing something very, very... very, very extreme. You know what I'm saying? And you're leaving that on your channel. And I feel like that's not for you to do. For me, I feel like that is not your place. And there's a moment of having to see what somebody's intentions are. Like, what are your intentions when you sharing this, but you won't share your man? And I'm not saying that you got to share your man, but I'm just saying, like, you showing everybody and everything, but you're not showing certain things. So that's always interesting to me. But we're going to get back into it, friends. We're going to get back into it. All that was not her business to show. And baby, this wasn't mine to show either. But at the end of the day, y'all get the point, okay, child? But baby, she for damn sure could have let him put that in his own blog, okay? But Keno got a little body, and he a little freak. So go ahead and do your thing, boo. I ain't mad at it.
Freak ass nigga, you have 69 God. Freak ass nigga, you have 69 God.
But child, on a serious note, I do enjoy them together. They look like they had a good time. And it sounds like Gina must be watching a little bit of Peyton, because that word mayhem sure did fly through her lips like she ain't been seeing Peyton upload these mayhem blogs, child. Now, moving along to Gina and this BV conversation, because, baby, I'm confused.
Now, what I didn't appreciate, baby, I think she's battling BV. I said, I can't believe this.
Barely.
Because she actually could believe it a little bit. Because right after she said she couldn't believe the shit, baby, she said this. So I don't know what the hell.
And if y'all have ever had BV, don't lie and say you ain't had BV before. BV got a distinct smell. I know what BV smell like. I didn't have BV before.
I done dated a nigga before who got me BV 3 times.
I don't know what's going on. All I know is my side of the story. I can't tell no other story.
Free within a matter of less than a year. Y'all, when I say less than a year, less than 5 months. I said, I can't believe this.
So she actually could believe it because she had it. Child, and 3 times in 5 months don't make no damn sense. Gina ass is crazy, but y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the comments. Now, child, moving along to J. Corine and this new nose. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section too. Are we liking this? Yes or no? So we on day 5 of the marathon and we seeing the oversharing is at an all-time high, child. The oversharing has just become part of the lifestyle, part of the vlog, okay? It just is part of the whole system of having a channel at this point. Over damn sharing, friends, oversharing. My friend Style Stages says she shares entirely too much. Way too damn much. My friend Chocolate Kiss says nephew had him 2 rounds of BBL. 2 rounds of BBL, child. Definitely got the booty popping. Because like I said, he be wearing, every outfit he has some sort of little booty modification to it, okay? It's either sagging so the cheeks is hanging out the top, the cheeks is hanging over the balcony, or they hanging over the patio, okay? Either way it goes, he definitely gonna share them cheeks, whether we like them or not. This baby knows. I mean, no, okay? I need her to go get in this new nose. Y'all, 3 times in 5 months don't make no damn sense. Gina ass is crazy, but y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the comments. Now, child, moving along to J. Corine and this new nose. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section too. Are we liking this? Yes or no? Because baby knows. I mean, no, okay? I need her to go get that old nose back.
Immediately. Honestly, thank you. Looks better already.
But y'all, I ain't saying a damn thing else. Because after I said what I said about the scarecrow and the dangling legs, baby, I can't say no more. So we gonna move right along. Because I actually do love Jen, okay? Because child, she was absolutely gorgeous already. I don't know why the hell she had to fuck around and go do some Gina ass shit. Now, baby, moving along to today's last topic, which is Glamazante. Now, baby, I don't know if she been watching Miss Gina Jyneen or not. And to my friend Golda, child, I don't know where you went, but you sure was at the top of the chat. My friend Golda came in here at the beginning, before we even started the live stream, and said, no, you didn't put J. Corine in this BS. Now you're doing too much. I'm like, look, honey, you definitely wasn't gonna like that part. I don't know where you went, but J. Corine ain't been included in this shit all week, but that definitely wasn't Kiki about the nose. So I don't know if you double back and you made your way in here, but we over it now, friend. That was the last thing we finna say about Jen, so come back and enjoy yourself. It's over. But baby, she been saying some crazy ass shit too, okay?
Yeah, I just got back home. I want to show y'all my little laser treatment. So y'all know I got this little epidural tattoo. It was supposed to remove in like 6 months. Didn't do nothing.
Man, what the fuck is you talking about? What the fuck was that? I wasn't thinking about it.
Child, it's called an ephemeral tattoo, meaning it's supposed to disappear after a few months. But baby, she didn't have to go get an epidural so they could pull the tattoo out her coochie, child. But baby, this tattoo was supposed to be gone about 2, 3, 4 people ago, and it's still there. So at the end of the day, if you know, you know. And if you don't, baby, go do your research and come back, and we'll talk about it in a live stream.
But the thing about it is some people, I guess, just got annoyed. Was like, you know what, I'm just going to stop right here and put my tent right in the middle where everybody was walking. So then everybody has to dissect and go all these different ways.
Baby, and then on top of that, they was finna cut all these people the fuck open for them to get up out their way. Because she done said dissect them all, child. But anyways, child, y'all know I'm playing. We love all these ladies, but you know we got to have a little laugh and a little fun with the content they be putting up. Because, baby, they keep us cracking up. Anyways, this week's shout out goes to my friends, Vonnie Boop and my friend, Esteban the Guy. Y'all make sure y'all... Okay, so Esteban the Guy is the one that we did when I was just mentioning previously about the live stream that we did where the man was... where we were reacting to the guy that was doing the reading on Gina and Aaliyah face. And my friend Sonia C said that a lot of the stuff that he was saying about both of them ended up coming to fruition, and a lot of it ended up being really accurate. As far as that reading was like, from Esteban the Guy, that reading was probably like 2 years ago, I would say, like 2 to 3 years ago. And pretty much exactly what he said about the Aaliyah face situation is pretty much what's going on. And then with Gina's situation, a lot of that stuff is very, very accurate as well. So definitely, if you guys want to go back and touch on his channel, that's his channel. His name is Esteban the Guy. So it'll definitely be. And then my live stream is up as well if you want to go check that out. And then I also we probably might go ahead and do a little reaction on that as well. So just to kind of touch on it and see what we picked up that he was putting down that we actually been seeing too. Because like I said, a lot of it is tea, friend. A lot of it is tea. It's definitely interesting. So, like I said, if you free on the weekend and you want to go check it out, go check it out. If not, then like I said, we might go ahead and react to that during the live as well. My friend Ebony is in the building, says, I forgot how funny these old clips are. Child, the clips are the bullshit, okay? The clips are the key. I'm over here cracking up the clips my damn self because I be forgetting half of this. Like I said, these videos are so old. And then as I'm making the videos, I kind of forget about the last video. So the videos end up being so old that I don't remember half of the clips that are in there. So I be sitting here kikiing and cracking up with y'all too. The next few videos in the marathon for today, like I said, all these videos that are in today's marathon are videos that ended up getting yellow mark. So this video today is YouTube is probably not gonna push this live stream out to other people just because it's gonna be yellow mark for some of the content, just because the content is more risque. So the next few videos are other videos that were yellow marked as well. Some of these videos are, hold on, y'all, I'm doing stuff. Hold on, give me 1 second. Yes, that's your nephew. Y'all hear this man harassing me? I'm over here trying to do 1,000 things. He over here bothering me. Give me 1 second, y'all. Do y'all hear? Go. Come on. He act like we didn't just do this 5 minutes ago. Go ahead. Crazy ass. Okay. So yeah. So a lot of them are videos that were yellow marked, but they're still a kiki, and we still gonna enjoy them. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Give me 1 second. Get this. Get in here. Okay, my friend, Two Boys Mother, thank you for being in the building and thank you for chiming in the chat. Says Gina has more fun and can be herself when she's with them too. I definitely feel like that's what I was saying as far as earlier on in the marathon. I was saying you can tell as far as the audience is concerned, and like you're saying, friends like Keno and Fitz, that she's more open to being a certain side of herself. When it comes to Jen and her sister and certain people she's around, I feel like she gives them the more kind of reserved version of herself, where she doesn't share with them kind of the I would say party vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like the party vibe where you're gonna try to dance and you're gonna try to look. I'm saying try to dance, y'all. Y'all know what I mean. Where you're gonna be dancing and you're gonna have certain conversations about more sexual things and stuff like that. I feel like she's more carefree when she's with Keno and Fitz, and when she's sharing with the audience versus when she's talking to Jen and them. I think she feels like she's going to be judged from a certain angle. I'm not saying that Jen and them judge her. I just feel like maybe that's how she feels, and that's why we're not seeing her respond. Hold on, I'm trying to let this man in without opening his door before my neighbors be like, who the fuck is she talking to so loud? Y'all know my big ass mouth. I be done open his door, I sound like I'm fucking yelling at somebody, child. This man is taking forever to come back in the damn house. Anyways, look, we gonna get back into it until his ass come over here. So yeah, I just feel like we're getting she gives them kind of more of the reserved version of herself, maybe so that they're not kind of looking at her for some of the decisions that she made. So like I said, some of those topics and stuff. And remember earlier on in the marathon when she said, I think that was probably day one of the marathon when she said, oh well, I'm looking for a podcast. I want to do a podcast so bad. This is way before she started the podcast. She was mentioning that she wanted to do a podcast. And some people were saying she was only saying that because Jen was planning on doing a podcast at that point. But she was saying, I want to do a podcast, and everybody's saying, everybody's thinking I would probably choose Jen, but I don't want to choose Jen because, I just feel like, come on. What she was saying without saying it is that I'm not going to be able to be fully free and comfortable when I'm having a podcast with Jen. I'm not going to be able to say and do the things that I want to say and do as far as having a podcast with Jen, because I don't know if y'all seen, I don't know if y'all been here since day one of the marathon, but day one of the marathon, you seen her on the podcast with the Poor Horseman and Poe, and the way she was answering them questions, I haven't seen her be that way around Jen. In the past 3 years that I've been watching her channel, I've never seen her be that outright open and openly and outspoken about sex and sexuality and things like that, as far as being around Jen. But she's very open around certain having conversation with men and then having conversation with the audience again. But she was very, very open on that Poor Horseman podcast. So if you haven't started from day one of the marathon, that's on the very first video on day one of the marathon. But definitely a lot more open and a lot more, sharing and caring when it comes to sexual conversations and kind of her behavior and dancing and things like that when it comes to certain people. But like I said, throughout the years, I haven't seen her be that way with Jen. And she's also, I did a reaction to that as well. I don't know where that would be. I don't know. Maybe it's on the backup channel. I'll find that one, and then I might add that one to the marathon for the next portion of the marathon. But there's also a time that her and Jen went on that same Poor Horseman podcast together. So she's been on that podcast with Poe before, and she's been with Jen before. And I feel like she's been by herself before. There's a very big difference in the way that she answers questions and her energy when she's at that podcast with Jen versus when she's at that podcast with Poe and when she's at that podcast by herself. And a lot of the answers that she was giving, as far as Jen being right there, Jen was kind of like, oh, girl, when you do that? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I didn't know that. So I can tell that a lot of the answers that she gives are kind of based on who's around and how she's going to kind of be seen answering the questions the way she's answering them. Let me see. My friend Phoenix Johnson says, oh, I'm sorry. I read that already. Let me scroll down. Yes, my friend Ebony says, I forgot how funny some of these old clips are. Baby, a mess. And yes, I done let the man out the door, style stages. I done let him out the door, and now he need to come his ass in here and sit down and leave me alone, friend. My friend Phoenix Johnson says, Jenny can be her immature self with them. Yeah, she can be more lax and more kind of carefree when she's with certain people. Because, like I said, if you're free over the weekend and you don't have anything to do, catch up on the marathon so you can see what we're talking about. And then as we touch on these topics, and I'm saying, hey, go check that out so you can see what I'm saying. Make sure you go check out that Poor Horseman podcast. It's called Poor Horseman, like pouring a drink, not poor, P-O-O-R. It's poor, P-O-U-R, Horseman. So Poor Horseman, and just type in Poor Horseman and Gina Jyneen, and all of the ones that she's on should pop up. So it should be one with, I believe, her by herself. There should be one with her and Jen, and there should be one with her and Poe. And just kind of see her energy in all three and kind of see how she answers questions and her demeanor and the responses that she gets when she's with all three of those. During all three of those different processes. My friend Style Stages says, I think she didn't think Jen would pop off like she did and suppress her support of her. Yeah, it feels like since Jen has kind of made a certain way in YouTube, made her way in YouTube, it seems like for me, some of the ladies just want people to kind of be their flunkies. It just, you know what I'm saying? It feels like they kind of want a crew of girls up under them, not equals. You know, they don't want to like bump shoulders with bitches. They want you to kind of sit behind them. So that's just kind of what it gives when it comes to a lot of these ladies. And I feel like you're saying, she might have felt like she was just going to kind of put Jen on, and Jen might have struggled her way through it, but she wasn't going to pop off. But Jen's energy is a lot more genuine. So her energy is more gravitate. I feel like people gravitate towards her energy more than Gina expected. I feel like she kind of thought she was like the fly girl and the fine friend. So she thought that she would be able to kind of, just kind of skyrocket through the whole thing without kind of, Jen catching up. But, sometimes genuine nature is going to trump whatever you feel like you look like, or, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you feel like you might have. I feel like sometimes, especially with the ladies, I feel like sometimes we're watching them get lost in what they look like. I feel like they're so caught up in what they look like and the things that they've done to themselves. And I'm not saying they're they look like what they look like because of what they've done to themselves, because they're all naturally beautiful without the enhancements as well. But I feel like sometimes they get so caught up in how they look that they immediately assume that they immediately kind of are like, I don't want people around me that are gonna kind of be, like me, equal to me. I kind of need people to make me look the best. I need it to look like Beyonce is walking in a room with her backup dancers, if that makes any sense. So I feel like, especially when we're seeing like the Tay energy and the Gina energy, they're always kind of leading with, I'm the bad bitch in the group, and these are my friends. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it looks like to me. And I'm not saying that the other ladies are not, beautiful women. I'm just saying when we're watching these ladies, that's how I feel like they treat their friends. I feel like I would say Lily and Porchia, I feel like don't do that. But I definitely feel like Ray and Gina, I feel like definitely, and look, Clayton too. I will be honest and say, I ain't never even seen Clayton with a fucking friend, okay? Outside of that lady, Marcy, and Marcy seemed like she was genuine. I've never even seen Clayton with a bitch. So I couldn't say who the fuck is she's friends with, to be perfectly honest, which is a red fucking flag. But I definitely noticed that there was a vlog that I watched of hers going to some sort of festival. I'm talking about Clayton. Went to a festival and she had to stay in a room with some other girls who were influencers, and that shit didn't seem like it was going right either. As a matter of fact, something happened with the phone. She was tripping about somebody. She felt like somebody had stole her phone, and the young lady that was in the room with her was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and go home early. And I felt like her energy of want to go home early came from the fact that she was like, your energy is off and I got to get the fuck up out of here. So at the end of the day, I just feel like the friendships are kind of geared towards, if I'm not going to be the fine friend or the fly friend, I need to maneuver into spaces that I'm going to kind of shine in. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I said, it don't matter what you look like. Genuine energy is going to trump what you look like the majority of the time. Most people don't want to be around a bad bitch with a fucked up attitude. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather be around the average looking woman with some bomb ass energy than to sit up under a fly bitch all day that's just talking to everybody crazy. That's just me personally. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like the name of the game is for YouTube is to make your way to the top based on how you look and then make people act accordingly, if that makes any sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to kind of kiss my ass because I'm the pretty girl. It's what it kind of, it's just kind of what it gives to me. Let me see. My friend Phoenix Johnson says she talked about the podcast after Tay started hers with 6. She always copy Tay. Definitely is look copy and paste when it comes to Ray Child. She gonna copy whatever Ray said. Whatever Ray said she was doing, Gina gonna do right after. Now look, she said if Ray doing it, I'm doing it. Just package it up and send it to me when you're done because I'm on it. Okay. My friend Ebony said it's because she can't sit up there and lie to Jen. Right, exactly. And then there's other things that I feel like she doesn't want Jen to know either. Because like I said on that podcast, if y'all have time, go check it out. But on that podcast on the Poor Horseman with her and Jen, there's a lot of stuff that she says that Jen is kind of surprised by or taken aback by, or Jen didn't really kind of know that, you know, she did or was open to or things like that. So I definitely know that, I definitely feel like, I feel like there's things being said and done when she's talking to Jen that, like you said, might come across as like, no, that ain't what you said, or that ain't how you told me that happens, child. And then it's funny because I remember on one blog, Jen said, Jen had something to drink, child. Ooh, look, double whammy. Jen had something to drink one time, and I don't remember. I think Gina might have been dating Tarzan or something at the time, but she was drinking something. They had went to some sort of bar or something, and Jen ordered a drink, and she was like, oh, this is really good. Taste it. But Jen had a straw. And so Gina takes the drink and she's about to sip out of the straw. And she said, oh, no. I think she didn't have a straw. I think Jen was just drinking out of the glass. And so she says like, oh, go ahead and taste it. So Gina takes it and she's about to drink out of the glass. And Jen says, oh, no. Like, get yourself a straw or something. And Gina looks offended and she's kind of like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to get a straw all of a sudden? And Jen said, yes, sweetheart, you got a man now. So I need you to get a straw. We not, you know what I'm saying? We ain't sharing like that, you know? So I think there's a lot of things that Jen might know about her friend that she knows she ain't expressing either. But then also oversharing, there's also another time where Jen is getting out of the car. She's picking up the, the little ones from school. And this is a while ago. This is like when I first started watching this lady. And low-key, this is the type of shit that made me start this channel. So she's getting out of the car. Well, she's picking up the young ones. And she had gone to, I don't know where she had gone, like to Starbucks or something. You know, she makes her little rounds or whatever. And she had gotten a drink. She drinks some of the drink and she sits it in the middle of the car and she says something to the effect of, now I'm going to say close to verbatim, but I'm not saying this is verbatim because it's so old, but definitely very specific along the lines of what I'm about to say. She says, okay, well, I don't want to leave my cup right here because they're going to be asking about drinking out of my cup. They're always trying to drink after me. And then she gets out of the car. The little ones are following behind her. And in the camera, you can see you see them behind her and she still has the cup and she said, yeah, she said something like, yeah, I don't like them drinking after me because I suck dick, y'all. And I'm like, come on now. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Just don't share that stuff. Just don't share it. It's fine if that's what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody done had one in their mouth at some point in time, okay, friend? So at the end of the day, I'm not judging you for living your life. I'm just saying, it's the sharing, and then it's the people that you're compromising that are also on camera while you're saying some of this stuff. So I feel like a lot of the things are definitely not going to be shared directly to certain people because she knows there's going to be a certain amount of judgment. But like I said, when it comes to sharing with the audience, it's kind of I want to kind of impress the audience and make them see me in a certain light. So I'm going to say things that make them feel like I'm a fun girl or I'm popping like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of it is like, I'm popping, so let me say what I think is popping. So yeah, y'all, because I be sucking dick. Okay, yeah, but that's some little girl shit to say. That's some little girl shit to say on camera for sure. You know what I'm saying? Especially when, we're sharing this shit everywhere. So that's what I said. This is the kind of stuff that kind of made me be like, maybe I should start seeing if other people think this shit is crazy. So that's kind of how I started the channel. That's how we ended up here, y'all. Okay, just in case anybody was wondering where the channel came from, it was shit like that. Okay, let me see. Let me scroll down. My friend South Stage says that's the podcast when she starts. Hold on, that's the podcast when she starts that I look like Beyonce, and that guy was like, no, you don't. Definitely. That's why I'm like, I don't even know why that keeps on being repeated, child. You're a beautiful woman, but we definitely don't have to say Beyonce, child. It just ain't necessary. My friend Sonia C says, agree, D. I appreciate you, friend. And y'all know shit. If I'm wrong, I ain't afraid for y'all to come in here and tell me your opinion too, because I like to chit chat and I like to hear other people's perspectives as well. So I like when y'all agree, and I like if y'all disagree, go ahead and share that too. My friend Ebony says, I hate how she acts on a podcast, period. I'm embarrassed for her. It seems like I said, just more of that fun girl energy, kind of wanting to be, kind of wanting to put on more of a show for the audience than kind of be authentic to who she is. And I'm not saying that's not who she is, but I'm just saying kind of wanting to be more of the fun girl than kind of being like the woman who's taken seriously in certain ways. My friend Phoenix Johnson says, Jen didn't even want her to, oh, sorry, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Jen didn't even want her to do it at first, but Gina pushed her into it and passed her. Are you saying that Jen didn't want Gina to do the podcast at first? Is that what you're saying? Because look, child, I've been talking for so damn long. I'm not sure what we was talking about, but I think we were talking about doing the podcast. So if you're saying that Jen didn't want Gina to do the podcast at first, but that would be interesting as well, because I think people were saying that Jen started her podcast before I heard Pink Table Talk. My friend Style Stages says, and they don't even look. Oh, I'm saying they don't even look like that in real life when they show up. It's like, Harpo, who this woman? And I've never seen any of them in person, but I definitely have heard that several times. So I've had a lot of people come in here and say, those are filters on the camera. Those, you know what I'm saying? They make their waist look smaller on the photos. And what I will say is there's a big difference between Gina's, when Gina dropped her video about the engagement party and stuff like that, versus Porchia dropping her video about the engagement party. She definitely looked different in Portia's footage. I feel like minus the filter from her camera, she looked like, she looked different, and I'm not going to say what she looked like, because I don't want anybody to feel like I'm talking about her. But at the end of the day, there was a difference in what she looked like. So at the end, like, that's what I was saying the other day when we showed the picture of the sister, is the waists tend to look really, really tiny. The skin looks very, very smooth. There's a lot of differences. The lips might look a little plumper and stuff like that. So there are differences from time to time when you look at pictures versus video and stuff like that, or when you might see them on somebody else's camera versus their cameras. So I definitely understand what you're saying as far as that. And that's why I said I don't understand why there's such a big, and of course, everybody wants to be, as beautiful as you can be, but I don't understand why there's this such high level of desire for perfection. The perfection, I feel like, is what's kind of not allowing them to be as authentic as they can be. I feel like there's only so much perfect you can be while being authentic. And I feel like they're wanting us to view them as authentic while we're watching you try to be perfect. So I can't view you as authentic and perfect at the same time. I got to choose one. Right now, I'm looking at perfection. So I got to choose perfection, right? If I'm looking at authenticity, then I have to give it authenticity. So I can't give both, because usually perfect isn't authentic and usually authentic isn't perfect. So at the end of the day, it's just kind of playing it so high for the camera that I don't understand. I mean, shit, you got an audience regardless. Ain't no need to come on here high-fiving. We going to be here no matter what. We're going to watch this shit regardless. But like I said, I feel like, even though Lily goes in her ups and downs, I feel like she does a good job at being her true, authentic self. Let me see. Let me scroll down. My friend Free Jim Maria's in the building, says, hey, friends, I appreciate you. She says, hey, I'm late, but I'm here. That's okay, friend. We appreciate you whenever you come through the door, friend. We truly, truly do. My friend Style Stage says, yes, and it shows in a way she is lackadaisical when giving gifts, giving her half-eaten food and trying to embarrass her low-key by saying she's a copycat. Child, like I said, as we get into the rest of the Kikis throughout the marathon, you're going to hear these comments, because she definitely has some comments about these wigs was getting on her nerves, child. The wigs was starting to get funny. Over and over, the wigs was starting to piss her off, and it was a Kiki for a minute, for sure. And she definitely was throwing it out there in a way that she was frustrated about it. Not at like, and that's something you could have kept off camera as well. But to bring it to the camera and definitely bring it to the camera with a bit of disdain was interesting as far as that being your friend. My friend Sonia C says, about to rocks for brains. My friend Styles just says, she better not never ever fall out with Jen because then she gonna get the real tea. Then we gonna get the real tea. Child, look, it'll be some tea in the streets if that's the case. And that's why I'm like, it's interesting to see that they haven't been dibbling and dabbling with each other lately. They haven't really been around each other or been saying very much about each other. And I know she's busy with her marriage, but it just seems like she done broke up with her bestie, child. It looks like, look, at this point, it's looking like Jen was her side nigga and she had to go when she got married, is what it's seeming like, child. Jen didn't have to drop her nigga cold out in the snow, okay, and get this man's attention because she can't do both. Just like we said, she can't hang around Keno and Fence, and clearly she can't hang around Jen no more because it seemed like Wizard Kelly was probably like, are you fucking her or what? He's like, what kind of friends are y'all? Y'all seem a little too damn close if you ask me. I'm joking, y'all. Y'all know I'm crazy. My friend Shay Butt is in the building, says, hey, D and hey, Chad, I appreciate you for being here. Says, I agree with you, D. They definitely put the ladies around them on a scale. I don't like that mean girl-ish. It's childish and weird energy. Yeah, for me, I'm like, I don't give a damn. You can walk in this motherfucker looking like Barney. If you're going to enjoy yourself and you're going to kiki with me, we're going to have a good time. All that, you gotta have these, you gotta have these certain looks and you gotta dress a certain way. All that shit be for the birds. We too old for that. That's high school all over again. And I feel like I said before, I feel like sometimes as adults, we're not realizing where we're fucked up at. We're not realizing a lot of the shit we're doing is based on high school rules. We talking about, you can't sit with me. You know what I'm saying? I got a resting bitch face. All that shit is high school. You know what the fuck you looking like when people talking to you. Fix your goddamn face. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no resting bitch face. Smile when people are talking to you. What the fuck is wrong with you? You too goddamn old. Number one. Number two, bitches can't sit with you and you don't like how people dress. Okay, well, get the fuck away from me. I don't got to wear no goddamn high heels and no dress for you if I don't want to. Go with the people who like to do that. But at the end of the day, why is what I'm doing a requirement to be your friend? If I'm a cool person, I feel like that's the requirement. You know what I'm saying? If I'm cool, I'm loyal, I'm honest, I'm genuine, that's a good enough requirement for me. How you came in here dressed don't make me no difference because I'm not fucking on you, sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? I don't plan on kissing you. I don't plan on asking you to borrow no clothes. I don't plan on doing nothing but talking to your ass by the time you get here. So at the end of the day, it's always interesting to me when we're watching these perfect friend groups and all these ladies, you know what I'm saying, kind of pull and tug at these certain people because they want a certain type of look as far as their friendships are concerned. That's always interesting to me because I feel like more often than not, we're watching them purposely kind of link up with people who they look like is going to kind of be a vibe for the boat. You know what I'm saying? A vibe for the friendship group and shit like that. Let me see. My friend Shay Butter says Gina overshares based on the crowds she's around. Yeah, definitely. Just to fit in. And as old as she is, she's still trying to fit in. And I feel like she feels like because her lifestyle might be more fast-paced than the audience, I feel like she does that for the audience because she feels like the audience is kind of looking at her as like the go-to for the lifestyle, So I feel like she's like, the girls wish they could do this. So let me say this because I know they wish they could live this type of lifestyle. And we like, no. You can save that. You can save the BB. You can save the BB. You can save Tarzan. You can save the salty balls. You can save all that because we are not trying to live that life. Okay, save it all. Okay. Let me see. My friend Sonia C says, Jen's real friends to tell her how Gina is. I feel like definitely Jen has the ability to do that if she wanted to, but I don't even think Jen would do her like that. I think Jen really loves Gina, and I don't even think that she would even care to try to spill the beans if shit did hit the fan. But yeah, we're gonna see where the friendship lands. My friend Sonia C with the thumbs up, I appreciate you. And my friend Phoenix Johnson says, I don't think we ever saw fun Gina. She said we seen drunk Gina, not fun Gina. She said kind of drunk Gina and wasted Gina. That's hilarious. She said we ain't seen fun Gina. We seen drunk Gina, kind of drunk Gina, and wasted Gina. That is funny as hell. But she definitely said she need a drink before she get in anywhere. So I guess you're right, friend. We done only seen about a little bit of tipsy Gina, not fun Gina, child, because we ain't seen her in her authentic self. We haven't seen her, completely sober having a good time. So we don't know who the hell these people are by the time they show up on camera, child. They be done showed up on camera with so much goddamn makeup and so much shit on. We don't know who these people are, okay? They then came on with a new nose, a new ass, a new hair, a new face, a new every goddamn thing, and then trying to tell us who we are. You don't know me because you don't even know your damn self, okay? Save the shenanigans for the people who care, okay? Let me see. I think this is the end of this video for this section, but we do have, I believe, 3 more videos left for the day, and they are, Let me see the videos that are left for today. We have a big vacation mess. We got what really happened with Glamazonte's mansion party. And then the other ones are videos that are from the very, very beginning of my channel, but they're still a kiki, so we're going to get into them. So the next video we're going to get into, I believe, like I said, this one I think is just clips from Portia's birthday. And it looks like, it says Jyneen drives life of what the hell did I put? Gina, I don't know, child. Look, I don't know why I say that. I don't even know what the hell that's supposed to mean. This shit say Jyneen drives life of Lily. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean. And then it's like Portia Nicole crazy on vacation. Oh, Jyneen drives Lily and Portia Nicole crazy on vacation. I'm like, D, what were you trying to say? What the fuck are you saying over here? This shit wasn't making no sense in my brain. So these are just clips of the ladies out on vacation. You know, the little videos that I will put together of them out on vacation. So it'll be clips of them doing what they were doing with music behind it and stuff like that. But it's always still a fun kiki, so we'll get into that.
Girls Trip 2023.
Hold on, friends. Give me 1 second.
Another Girls Trip 2023. Girls Trip 2023. Another Girls Trip 2023.
What's up, y'all? This is your girl D, and I'm back for another episode of Real Tea with D. You already know this is your favorite YouTube channel for all of your favorite YouTuber gossip, the ones that they talk about and the ones that they don't. Now, baby, let's get into this vacation because it looked like Gina done got on these ladies' nerves. Now, it looked like they had a good time, but we're going to see what's going on because we sure did see a whole bunch of complaining about Gina. So, well, let's get into this tea and y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments. Child, when I say some of y'all was in my comments telling me you got to pay attention to Portia and Gina, they don't seem like they get along. Honey, I ain't never paid no attention to that. But when I tell you after this trip, I done seen everything I needed to see. Okay?
Girls Trip 2023. Another Girls Trip 2023.
Now, to start with the arrival, it seemed like Gina was genuinely happy to be there. Now, I've also had people come in here before, and this is prior, you know, this is long before now because obviously, you know, Portia hasn't been around for a while. But when they used to go out a lot of the time, a lot of people would come in and say they felt like some of the ladies in the group were jealous of Portia because Portia's natural. So I don't know. Like I said, I didn't feel that way. There's just a lot of people that were bringing that to my attention that felt like the ladies might, you know, feel some type of way about the fact that Portia hasn't had enhancements like the other ladies have had enhancements. I have had also people come in here and say that Portia has had enhancements or she's had liposuction done and things like that. So I'm not necessarily sure. But I also know that Portia was on that last vlog saying people said she was on Ozempic and she said she wasn't on Ozempic. So who knows? I know she's in the Navy, the Army or something like that. So I know the military, so she has to stay active and busy. So, I mean, I feel like she has the ability to lose the weight naturally, but, you know, everybody has their own reasonings or, you know, things that they might have seen. But that's definitely something that was brought to my attention a lot in the past of them saying that they felt like the ladies, you know, they would make slick comments, or they felt some type of way towards Portia just because, you know, she might have been born that way. Okay, so who knows, child? But we're gonna get into it. Trip, I done seen everything. I don't think that's on this video. That's just something that I just thought about because of what this video is about. Needed to see. Okay. Say some of y'all was in my comments telling me you got to pay attention to Portia and Gina because they don't seem like they get along. Honey, I ain't never paid no attention to that. But when I tell you after this trip, I done seen everything I needed to see. Okay?
Girls Trip 2023. Another Girls Trip 2023.
Now, to start with the arrival, it seemed like Gina was genuinely happy to be there. She was excited. It didn't seem like she was being fake or phony, honey. It seemed like she was genuinely excited to see her friends and be on that vacation with everybody, child.
Okay. We ready to turn up this weekend? Yes, we are. Some ratchet behavior.
Look, child, I see our friend Truck Bay done came in here and got kicked the fuck out as soon as she entered the door, okay? Truck Bay came in here the other day and just started saying some bullshit. So, Truck Bay, it looked like you done got the boot before you even entered the door, friend. I don't know what the hell you done came in here and said, but my friends wasn't having it. My friends wasn't having it, friend. So, I don't know if you come in here and you can keep your peace, but, child, it looked like you done got the boot for now, child. That's hilarious. Thank you, friend. Thank you, Sonia. Kick her ass right on out if she can't come in here like she got some damn sense. Now, like I said, this girl done showed up on this trip ready and excited to have fun with her friends and got on these people's nerves, okay? Now, child, she was so happy and excited to be there, I don't even know if she realized she got on them people's nerves. But child, she sure did.
Are you and Porchia not friends anymore? I don't see Porchia anymore in your videos. Are you and Lily not friends anymore? I don't see her in your videos.
Well, girl, with the way these people complain about you always being late and on your schedule, I don't know if they're going to invite you on another trip, so it don't seem to me like you're going to be seeing Porchia and Lily no time soon, because your ass can't be on time now, child. What's wrong with you?
That bathroom is way bigger than mine. I can see yours. Because girl, but
now, child, if y'all think back to that video that I made about Gina and Peyton, one of them copying the other, y'all gonna see these clips and y'all let me know what y'all think. It looked like Gina being a little competition with the other ladies. If you got it and I like it, I want it. I didn't get that, so I need that, child. And her demeanor and her little attitude and the whole situation. Now, I know she had been drinking, honey, but she damn sure let her know how she felt about the whole situation.
Did they come clean again? Because somebody blows my.
Now, child, one thing they did say is Gina been looking out the whole trip. She been buying stuff and sending stuff to their rooms and looking out for the ladies, calling them, making sure they okay. You trying to get in them good graces because you know you done made these ladies mad 'cause your ass ain't on time half the time. And I told y'all they done got to playing that Carisha roulette and she had to text one of her exes instead of taking them shots now, child. She ain't had to, but she chose to. And for some odd reason, at the end of the night, she done chose to call and text 5 more of them now, child. So we might see a new boo, a new boyfriend on her channel sometime soon. Baby, I guess it's gonna be an O one since it was all the exes. Now, child, let's get into the real tea because this is when it starts. Now, honey, I ain't gonna lie, some of these vacation vlogs were starting off slow, but honey, now my friend Phoenix Johnson said, Sonya top flight security of the world. Lily need her for the stalker. Child, look, she need my friend for the stalker because my friend be to kick the stalker out before she arrived. Child, my friend is on it, okay, and I appreciate it. I truly do because like I didn't even get a chance to see what the fuck Trucker Bay said. All I see is that she got kicked out of here. But at the end of the day, I didn't get a chance to see what the hell she said. So my friend definitely is at the front door. Okay, she is at the door waiting for bitches to come in and try something. Okay, and I appreciate it, friend. Honey, when I say Lily vlogs start picking up and I start seeing everything at one time, I was like, oh, y'all gonna see what I got to say and y'all gonna hear it too. I don't give a damn what none of y'all think.
We gonna get ready to play Carisha Please, but the person with the Carisha Please ain't even came. I was like, they got 2 minutes. And I'm gonna leave their ass at the door. And they came. Okay, we're gonna listen to music and vibe out, so.
Child, now who the hell done turned the music on while this girl was talking? She on her blog and she trying to do her thing and everybody in there know they can't play no music in the background, so I don't know what they turned that music on for while this girl was talking. Child, that done about pissed me off.
Now look who just got
It's right here.
Now, baby, I don't know if y'all noticed. Every time I get a little tricky in a conversation or I get a little weird in the room, Kristen get a little weird too. She get to singing and dancing. That look on her face be uncomfortable. That little song and dance was definitely giving. You got an attitude. She got an attitude. I'm uncomfortable. So let's move on. Now, baby, I don't know if that's why the music came on or not, but it seemed to me like they cut that music on when Gina arrived to get Lily to stop from talking. So this video falls in between that space during yesterday's marathon. Like I said, I didn't want to play the yellow mark videos during yesterday's marathon. So this video falls in between that part of the marathon yesterday when I was saying there was something going on in the friendships and the energy was weird. So I know a lot of people are like, well, how did this fit in the marathon right now? But this specific video fits in yesterday's part of the marathon. I just put it over here today because it was yellow mark. So this was kind of when the energies were seeming kind of uncomfortable. And you hear Lily kind of continuously saying like, okay, well, she late. Okay, well, she just showing up. Okay, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we ready to go to bed, but okay, she's showing up. And then yesterday on part of the marathon, when you heard her saying they got left behind and the car left them. And then you hear on Gina's part, she's saying, oh, well, Lily wasn't feeling good, even though Lily had already admitted that the car left them. So it was just interesting energy around that time as far as the ladies were concerned on these vacations. My friend Style Stages says, being late is so disrespectful to me. People know not to keep me waiting. I'll leave your ass, especially when we on vacation. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, if we, you know what I'm saying, we're going jogging or something like that and you running a few minutes behind, okay, fine. But if we on vacation, you know there's a time limit and we're only here for so much time. And if we're not here at this certain time, then, you know, shit changes. The whole schedule changes. So it definitely is disrespectful to continuously be late, especially when you have a handful of other people waiting for you for sure. My friend, my friend South Stage said, I will leave your ass. I don't care, okay? I'll be on the whole vacation by my damn self. My friend South Stage also says, with the quickness, child. My friend Chocolate Kisses says, me too. Or leave the function too. Don't play with my time. Yeah, it's just disrespectful. It's just disrespectful. It don't make no sense. If you don't plan on caring about nobody else's time, then come on the vacation, but we don't have to do everything together. You tell me you can link up with me from time to time, but we don't have to plan everything together or to do everything together if you don't have if you don't have any respect for other people's time as far as being here and wanting to make sure we're doing everything we plan to do. And it seemed like when she got in there, Lily's demeanor changed. I don't know about you, but let me know how you feel in the comments, honey. That's why the music came on or not, but it seemed to me like they cut that music on when Gina arrived to get Lily to stop from talking. And it seemed like when she got in there, Lily's demeanor changed. I don't know about you, but let me know how you feel in the comments, honey.
Take a shot if you ever got into a fight with one of your BFs or girlfriend's parents.
Now I don't watch 3 of these people vlogs, and I don't know how out of all 3 of them I only learned stuff about Lily. I ain't learned nothing about nobody else. Okay, child, they had them ask questions and did not answer them questions on camera. I don't know why. Now, child, when I say them girls must have really got on Lily nerves because she done went and had a boring ass breakfast with Kristen for 3 hours, and I don't know what the point of that was, but it damn sure wasn't worth the vlog. Ooh wee. Now, Porchia, baby. So again, this is another vacation, just like yesterday on the yesterday's marathon. This is a different vacation, and this is another vacation where her and Kristen are doing other things by themselves. Why are we on vacation if we're all doing different stuff? Her and Kristen tend to go and do whatever they be doing, and then you'll see her, Kristen, and Porchia, and then they'll slightly be together sometimes, but it seems like there's always a split in the group for some odd reason, and her and Kristen will go do things, and then it'll be the other lady. So I'm not sure what was going on, like I said, during this time, but it just seems like there was something. I'm not sure exactly what it was. My friend Phoenix Johnson says, Gina be late on purpose and they know it. It seems like it because she'll be up in the room like, oh, I only got this amount of time, but let me see if I can go do this. Let me take a shot. Let me go get in the shower. Let me find 1,000 things to do knowing she's supposed to be on that damn on that schedule with the rest of them people. Now, we ain't spoke very much about Porchia on this channel, child, but like I said, she done had a time with Gina. This lady done got on her last damn nerve, so we definitely finna get into this, okay?
Comment down below if you think they can't break on time. I want y'all to comment down below and let me know who y'all think is on time.
And Charles, you can see Porchia already fed up with these people. She done said, look, who do you think came to breakfast on time about 2-3 times? So yeah, that's Porchia at the table saying, comment down below who you think showed up to breakfast on time. And she's panning the camera around to Gina. So at the end of the day, we know Gina just wasn't on time and she's not respectful of other people's time when it comes to these. That's what I'm saying. I feel like they want to be like the top-notch girl in a group where everybody's waiting for you. We're kind of waiting to move until you say move. We waiting to jump when you say jump. And I don't know why. I don't know what the point is of having to be that person in the group. You know, I just feel like if we're all hanging out, we're hanging out as a group, and everybody should kind of feel like, you know, we're on one accord, not like we always have to kind of cater to one person. But I feel like as far as when we're seeing these, you know, group trips with Gina or group trips with Ray and them, child, then we're seeing a lot of catering to their energy instead of everybody just being on a vacation. I feel like there's a lot of, let me dance for this person. Let me do for this person. Let me make sure this person isn't agitated. Let me make sure this person is satisfied. But like I said, we're going to keep getting into it, friends. Time sitting at that table and ain't nobody said nothing. You see Gina over there with the guilty sip, acting like she ain't hearing nobody say nothing. She talking directly to you, honey, and whoever else at that table ain't show up on time. Yeah, that ain't even the first or the second complaint.
You know, they don't want y'all to get all that hair shit and they pretty quiet. That's fine.
Child, who else agrees that Porchia was irritated because they couldn't get into cenote because all these women had these wigs on?
They say you got to shower from head to toe before you can enter the cenote. We showering the ends of this hair, and that's about it. You good, so you good. They got to shower that wig off. Well, I ain't showering this wig off.
Now, child, it sounded to me like Porchia, like, I don't know what y'all wore all these wet and wavy wigs for to Mexico anyway. And you see Gina done changed her tune in 2 minutes. She done wet that wig because she ain't trying to have Porchia doing no more complaining about her.
Hopefully, we will have enough energy in about, 2 hours? It's 9 o'clock in about 2 hours to go to the club. Look at Porchia's face. Look at Porchia. Porchia, we not going to the club tonight. Yes. We probably going to be in the room playing Carisha, please. Yeah, let's play Carisha, please.
Baby, at this point, Porchia looking like, child, stop asking me questions about anything that got to do with a timing or some scheduling, okay?
Let's ask Gina because she's the slowest one. Gina, 20 minutes?
Let's ask Gina because she's the slowest one. Porchia, that's a look. We done started this from day one of this marathon. We've been seeing Porchia whooping their ass, okay? Porchia been giving these bitches the blues the whole time. Porchia been giving their ass the run for their money the whole time. And y'all know, excuse me for saying bitches. I'm not calling these lady bitches. I'm always going to give my disclaimer to say I'm not calling them bitches. We just kick in. But Porchia been giving them a run for their money about every place they got her fucked up at as soon as they get there, okay? As soon as they got Porchia fucked up, she stops them right there. Hold on now. Porchia don't play no games with these ladies, and I love it. Okay, we've been seeing Porchia hold them accountable from day one of the marathon all the way to today, and her ass done held them accountable all the way up until Gina and this damn engagement, because we also done found out, because that's, look, child, we done forgot, but we done found out, and we remembered that Gina's the one that outed Porchia for being engaged. So can't nobody be mad that Porchia outed Gina for being engaged. I know a lot of people have something to say about the fact that Porchia was the one that outed Gina for being engaged, but right there, because Gina's the one that outed Porchia for being engaged. So if you ain't watched it, go back to day 2 of the marathon. Might have been day 2 or day 3 of the marathon, and watch them videos, because we finally got down to the bottom line. This is what we're here for. This is what the marathon is for, so that we can make sure we collected the evidence along the way. But we finally got down to the bottom line that Gina is the one that decided to pull Portia's hand up and show Portia's hand to camera when Porchia wasn't ready to out the fact that she had been engaged. So we collecting receipts, and we gonna kiki about them, friends. But the kikis are kikiing, friend. The kikis are kikiing. But Porchia definitely is funny, because she ain't missed the beat the whole time, okay? Let me see. I'm going to get to the chat, and then we're going to get back into the video. Free, child. Let me see. My friend Saying C says, agree, D, is you with us or not? And baby, it's looking like not, because you see Porchia ass is still like, baby, look, we're going to be waiting for her ass forever, okay? My friend Style Stages says, I've been on trips with people and passed them on the way back from the from the activity. From the activity I was on time for it, and they missed. Child, please miss me with that BS. She said, look, I will walk right past your ass on the way back from the activity. I don't give a damn. Look, you didn't make it, but I did. It was a good time, friend. You can ask me about it since your ass ain't show up. My friend Style Stages don't play that, okay? And I'm not mad at you, because I ain't waste my money to go on this vacation and be waiting for your ass. That's for damn sure, okay? My friend Style Stages also says, to purposely sabotage someone else's vacation is nasty work. That would have been the last damn vacation her ass was invited on. My friend Sonia C says, oh, I missed that about Porchia. Oh, yeah, Porchia is a kiki. Portia's a kiki, and definitely she's the... Gina is the reason that everybody found out Porchia was engaged on that Panama vlog. So definitely. And if you haven't seen it and you don't feel like going back in the marathon, it's the video on my channel where Lily has on. It says something about the ladies in Panama, and Lily has on the orange top. It'll be Lily in the middle, and she has on a bright orange top. So it'll be easy. It'll be fairly easy to find on the feed if you want to go check that out. Let me see. So yeah, she's the one that dropped the info as far as that's concerned. So we finding out about these people. We finding out who's real, who's giving us what they want to give us, and who's putting on a show, child. My friend, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and get back into it so we can finish this one up. Baby, at this point, Porchia looking like, child, stop asking me questions about anything that got to do with the timing or some scheduling, okay?
Let's ask Gina, because she's the slowest one. Gina, 20 minutes? Yeah. 10:42. And shower, and I'll be there.
Now, child, when she said, let's ask Gina because she the slowest one, that's when I knew that she done got on this lady last damn nerve, okay? Her nerves is work. And she ain't got the time to keep playing with you. She needs you to know your ass is slow.
I'm going to say y'all Porchia. Right here? The one that just came on right here? No, calm down. She said it's a light up here, above that.
Now, look here, child, by the end of the damn vacation, it seemed like everybody had...
I say y'all Porchia. Right here? The one that just came on right here? No, calm down. She said it's a light.
I'm sorry. Y'all nerves is work. And Jen and Porchia definitely used to be a kiki too, because they used to be having interesting back and forth for me. They definitely used to be getting at each other kind of funny. Y'all heard Porchia trying to figure out whatever she was trying to figure out, and Jen crazy ass in the background talking about some no. Calm down. I'm like, Jen, girl, what the fuck? Help the lady. What the hell is going on? But they funny, child. Porchia and Jen definitely on the other. I don't know if y'all caught that on the other one when she said something about she still drink milk. And Jen said, that's childish. And she said, Porchia said, no, what's childish is that cheese hanging from the bottom of your lip. So they definitely have their little back and forth. And it seems like, a fun, funny back and forth. It don't seem like they really got no mess going on. But they definitely will shoot the shit at each other, child. But Jen definitely just said, no, calm down. And I thought that was funny, okay? Let me see. My friend Style Stages says, I didn't go anywhere else with them anymore. Not even to the grocery store. She like, bitch, I'm not even going to the gas station with them people, okay? I wouldn't give a damn if the lights was off. We ain't even going outside together. Fuck all that, okay? But definitely, once people fuck stuff up for you, I'm traumatized. We done talked about traumatization from the in the therapy and reality. Child, once I'm traumatized, I'm done with some shit. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, you got one good time to traumatize me with some shit, and you'll never see me again. That'll be the last you fucking hear, D, because I don't have time for it, okay? It's too much too soon, and I can't handle it, okay? My friend Wonderbug is in the building, says, hey, D, and hey, everyone. I appreciate you, Wonderbug, for being in here. And thank you so much for the Purple Hearts, friend. We in here still kikiing and having a shit show, friend, but we are having a good time as always, and I appreciate you for following through today. We are definitely at a funny little part of the video because Jen and Porchia, I don't know what the hell they got going on in this clip, child. Jen done told Porchia to calm down about something. I don't even remember this part, so I'm going to get into this little kiki too because I thought it was interesting. And she ain't got the time to keep playing with you. She needs you to know your ass is slow.
I'm looking. I'm going to send y'all Porchia. The one right here? The one that just came out right here? No, calm down. She said it's a light up here, above that.
Now look here, child, by the end of the damn vacation, it seemed like everybody, Gina sounded like she was irritated too. No, it's over here, above that. So that's what I'm like. And then at the beginning of this one, I don't know if y'all heard Gina say, I don't give a fuck about none of that. So I don't know. Sometimes she be talking a little, she be saying a little bit of whatever she got to say around people, child. I don't know who she thinks she be talking to sometimes, but she definitely be getting at whoever she be feeling like she gonna get at when she feel like talking like that. And I don't know if y'all can see, I don't know why I noticed that right now. If y'all see the picture of Porchia that's on the screen right now and that white man in the back looking at her, he probably back there looking at all that ass. He low-key look like Tarzan, child. Tarzan back there in a goddamn forest. Tarzan in the jungle back there looking at another black woman, child. That's what he looked like. Back there swinging in the trees, fantasizing about another black woman is what that looked like to me, child. Let me see. My friend Style Stages says, when is therapy in reality? So we have, after today, we have one more day of the marathon, and that'll be, now look, Monday I got a dentist appointment, so I'm still going to try to make it in here. I promise I'm going to try to make it in here on Monday because my dentist appointment is pretty early, so I'm going to try to come in here in the afternoon and still finish up the marathon. That'll be the last day of the marathon, and then Tuesday, I'm going to do the live stream, the wrap-up live stream. So the live stream on Tuesday will be to wrap up the marathon so that we can, all the receipts we collected, we're going to talk about on Tuesday. And then therapy in reality, I'm trying to do therapy in reality on Friday, but I have to do all of my slides. So for therapy in reality, I like to do like slides and have like pictures and questions and answers. So I try to make it interactive. So I ask you guys questions and you'll pick A or B so that at the end, we like it's kind of like a game, an interactive game. So I kind of ask questions, you guys choose your answers, and then at the end, then I'll tell you kind of what the results of the whole process was. So I have to put together the questions and the slides in order for me to make sure that everything is done. So I'm planning for Friday of next week for therapy in reality. So I'm planning for Monday, Tuesday, and Friday of next week. So hit your notification bells. Make sure you have your notification bells on so that whenever I do, you guys will be in there. If it's not going to be Friday, it'll be sometime next week. And I'll let you know for sure if I end up changing it or something, but I'm aiming for Friday. So I'll try to have all of my slides and stuff together as far as that's concerned. And child, like I said, it's definitely a good time. It's fun and interactive. We talk about all kinds of topics. Like I said, it's kind of like a game. So I ask crazy ass questions. Y'all choose your answers. And then by the end of it, we figure out who's crazy and who's not crazy. Okay. So that's kind of how that goes. But it's definitely a good time, friends. So if you're busy, if you're not busy, make sure that you're there at Therapy in Reality. And yes, friend, my friend Style Stages, it will be on this channel. It'll be on this channel, Real Tea with D, not on the backup channel. So when we're done with this, when we wrap up these videos, remind me to show you guys what the thumbnails look like so you guys get a little bit more familiar. And I'm trying to make the thumbnails look a little bit more similar to my regular thumbnails so that they're easier to catch, because I feel like, sometimes seeing a different thumbnail will kind of throw people off and they're not sure what they're watching. So I'm going to give you guys kind of a glimpse of what the thumbnail looks like so you guys kind of know what it looks like when it pops up, so you'll know to join the live stream. Just don't let me forget before we get off of here, because like I said, it's definitely a good time. And I'm a look now, since we already know this video finna get yellow marked, I'm gonna play a little clip for y'all of the last Therapy in Reality. Because child, when I say it's some bullshit, when I say we had a good time in that last Therapy in Reality. Okay, we found out all we needed to find out about each other in that last damn Therapy in Reality, friends. And I truly appreciate everybody that was there because we had a good time. Let me see. My friend Phoenix Johnson says, "Oh, good morning to Wonderbug." Let me see. Hold on. Let me scroll up because I think I'm in the wrong place. So yes, Monday, Tuesday, and Friday of next week. That's what we're aiming for. So keep our fingers crossed that I can get all the slides done by then, and we'll definitely be in here 3 days next week. My friend Wonderbug said they love looking at us, girl. Yeah, she see Tarzan in the background staring at Porchia. He trying to get in where he fit in, child. My friend Wonderbug says, bet. Yeah, so if you're free, make sure that you come to Therapy in Reality. It's definitely going to be a good time. My friend Style Stages says, on this channel, yes, on this channel for sure. My friend Chocolate Kisses with the purple hearts. My friend Chocolate Kisses was there with us the whole time. So she definitely was a kiki and had a good time with us too. So a few of my friends know we was over there full of mess, child. And it was the best time. We had the best time with each other that day for sure. I truly appreciate y'all because we definitely had a blast. My friend Wonderbug says, whenever you ready, Pooh. And with the purple hearts, I appreciate you, Wonderbug, for being in here. And my friend also says sounds fun. Yeah, so if you ain't busy, definitely make your way through. So we're gonna kiki at the end of this so you guys can kind of get, like I said, a little bit of, because look, child, it might be too crazy. Some of y'all might be like, honey, we don't even belong in there, okay? We don't belong in there with y'all. It's something wrong with y'all, not with me. But at the end of the day, that is definitely it's some topics that we talk about in there that who knows if it's some shit you want to talk about or not. But child, if you're risque and you like to have a good time and you like to talk about, all kinds of topics, make your way over there because it's definitely a kiki. My friend Phoenix Johnson said, I was there and I'll never be the same. Hell nah. I think we all traumatized. I think we all traumatized after that last therapy and reality with D. Child, if I ever see some dick with a white tassel on it again, it's the done deal. I'm gonna pass out and I'm definitely calling y'all, child. It'll be a whole nother therapy session if I ever see some shit like that again. Cause I know, look, a dick with a white tassel on it and some shit in somebody's closet. And if you don't know nothing about the closet, we're going to get into that at the end of this when I play that clip for y'all. But baby, please, ain't none of us going to be the same again because this was some total bullshit, okay? A total mess. But baby, a time was had. A time was definitely had. My friend said cowboy in a long socks, child. My friend Wonderbug said, wait, what? A mess, friend. Wonderbug, trust me. Come have a good time with us in the next therapy and reality, friend. Trust me. If you about that life and you ain't afraid, come meet us at the door, child. We're gonna open it up for you because we all need therapy, child. Trust me, it'll be a time. Trust me. We're gonna get into these last few videos so that I can show y'all that clip before we get out of here today. So I'm gonna finish this video up and then we're gonna kiki about that at the end of this for sure. Everybody had got on everybody's nerves. Okay, Kristen was looking like she was ready to go home because she was tired of these ladies. All right, child, Porchia probably ain't got no more plans to invite none of these people on another vacation. She was on stop mode, now, baby, this scoot over in this look could have been taken a whole lot of ways, and I don't even want to go there. So y'all let me know what y'all think. And this is what we were talking about at the beginning of the marathon as well. When I said there was a moment in time, like I said, this video was yellow marked, so it kind of lined up. It kind of lined up out of place, but this is what we were referring to, I think, in day 2 of the marathon when I was saying there was a moment where Porchia kind of gave Lily a look while she was dancing. Lily is bending over dancing, and Porchia is kind of looking at her like, excuse me, like back up with all that. So I can't tell. A lot of people were saying they felt like Porchia was being funny. A lot of people were saying she just looked like she was trying to move out of the way. So y'all let me know what y'all think about how she's looking to you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is, but there is a look. Lily is looking totally satisfied, and Porchia is looking like, bitch, watch out. So I don't know, but like I said, it was definitely a kiki. My friend Style Stages says, oh, I'm gonna have to close my door to watch therapy and reality. Look, yeah, because ain't no telling what we gonna say during therapy. Because I got some questions for y'all that I'm for damn sure if you got some kids, don't let them kids hear these questions, child. Don't let them kids hear this conversation because some of these is gonna be questions they don't got no goddamn business hearing. Okay, they're gonna be asked for like, excuse me, do you know anything about a booty button? Have you ever heard anything about the closet? Because my mom keeps saying something about a closet, and she's listening to some lady saying about some shit in the closet, and it was traumatizing her. And I'm not sure we got stuff in our closet all the time. So I'm trying to understand if you know anything about the closet. So please leave them babies out the room, child. If you don't want your children traumatized, this how the fuck I got traumatized. This how we end up in therapy and reality because some shit done fucked me up. So don't let your kids listen to this. Don't let your kids listen to that, okay? It's a good time, but it definitely ain't for the babies, child. At all. My friend, Free Jim Marie says, celebrating the start of my new business and laughing with y'all. Congratulations, friend. Oh shit, hold on, I'm sorry. I'm knocking shit over. Look, I'm excited, friend. I done kicked all this shit over, okay? Congratulations, friend. Whatever your business is, I truly hope you success. I truly wish you success, and I hope that your business prospers. I definitely do. And if there's anything, whatever your business is, if there's anything that you're comfortable with us sharing and you want us to kind of, share what your business is and tell our viewers about it, go ahead and let us know, because I will definitely share it with my friends. I don't have no problem with supporting my friends. Y'all come here and support me, so I'm always open to supporting y'all. If anybody has a business and you guys ever want to share it, or you guys want to send me your if you have what do you call that, Instagram shorts or anything that you guys put up as far as marketing your business, and you want me to put them up on my channel, feel free to send them to me. I mean, I'm not going to charge you or anything like that. I don't have no reason not to. I'm on here sharing my fucking thoughts all day anyway. I might as well share y'all shit too, okay? So Definitely, if you sell, I don't give a damn if you sell and shit, and you could be selling ass, child. If you want me, if you want me to promote that coochie, child, then go see. Look, this is why I said don't let these kids listen to this shit, okay? Because it's a mess. But whatever you try to promote and you want me to share it, go ahead. You can send it to me, and I don't have a problem at all sharing it as a short on the channel. Now look, like I said, we get too far in, and everybody starts sending me that shit. I might have to charge y'all $2 okay? I might have to charge everybody a damn $1 or $2 to post it. But for now, until everybody start asking me to do it, we're gonna do this for free because I want to support everybody that supports me. But no, I'm joking. I would never charge y'all for anything because y'all come over here and support me all the time. The love is free, so I'm always gonna show love back for free. So like I said, anything you got going on, whatever you're selling, go ahead and bring it over here, friends. I will definitely share it on my YouTube shorts as well. My friend, so yes, congratulations to my friend Free J Marie. I really, really pray that your business prospers, and congratulations again. Let me see. My friend Wonderbug said, dang, she moved out the way. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's the look on her, it's the look on her face. It's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if there's and I'm not being funny, I don't know if there's some wind coming from back there. I don't know what the look on her face is or why she would move like that. Because, usually as friends, when your homegirl is dancing, you're going to kind of, give her a smack on the ass, or, you're going to hype her up. But she kind of stepped to the side like she wasn't pleased, like she wasn't feeling this. So that's why I thought this was definitely interesting, the look on her face. Let me see. Let me scroll. Let me see. My friend Free J Marie says, I'm here for therapy and reality. Yes, please. And if you in here and you need, like I said, if you need a good laugh, if you need some relief, if you need some other women to laugh with, if you need a group of friends, if you're looking for some camaraderie, if you just looking to kind of let your hair down on a Friday night while you off of work, come, because that's what this is for. This is our little Friday night party session where we just gonna come and shoot the shit and laugh. Like I said, everybody don't have a group of friends, somebody you can sit down and drink your wine with and have, a conversation about whatever. So this is our little space where we get to come and, have our little drink, laugh, and cut all the way up. Not about the ladies, but just about life in general. And baby, cut up is exactly what we're gonna do, okay? Because it's gonna be a time. My friend, let me see. My friend Free J Marie says, I'm 45 and an open book. And that's even better because that's what makes therapy and reality even more fun. Because I'm asking questions that in order for it to be fun, everybody has to be open. Everybody kind of has to be willing to participate and answer the questions in order for the therapy session to be what it's supposed to be, which is laughs and laughter. So like I said, we laugh and we get to the bottom of our bullshit by laughing at it. So that's exactly what it's for. So thank you to my friend Free J Marie for saying you an open book because baby, that's exactly what we're looking for. She said, will do and thank you. Details coming soon. Yes, please feel free. Send it to me on Instagram, and then make sure that you comment under one of my videos on YouTube and let me know that you sent it to me on Instagram because I don't get alerts on my Instagram because I barely use my Real Tea with D Instagram. So send it to me on Instagram, but then make sure that or you can email it to me, either one. But whatever one you choose, just make sure that you send me a message on YouTube directly under a video or something and just say, hey, D, make sure you check your email. I sent it so that I'll know to go over there and check it. And that goes for anybody else as well. Anybody that, like I said, wants me to, put a short up of your business or anything with you're selling bonnets, you're selling shoes, whatever you're selling, you got a cooking, you sell plates or whatever you do. If you want me to share it, go ahead and DM it to me or email me and then send me a message on YouTube under a video and say, hey, D, check your DM because I sent you something. So yeah, that's how we like to get down over here. I love to love on the people who loving on me. Let me see. My friend Phoenix Johnson says, congratulations. Thank you for celebrating with us. Blessings and well wishes for the new business. Yes, definitely. Thank you for celebrating with us too, because it's 1,000 things you can be doing as far as your time celebration. As far as your time celebration wise. So thank you for coming over here and enjoying yourself with us. I truly appreciate that. And thank you to my friend Phoenix Johnson for saying that as well. My friend Phoenix Johnson said Lily promoted it. Let me see. My friend Free J Marie says wind. Yeah, so that's why I'm like, I don't know if it's I don't know why she stepped aside like that, but it's definitely giving confusion, child. My friend Shea Butter said the windy. Yeah, she ain't with it. I'm like, I don't know what was coming from back there, but something Porchia was not pleased about whatever it was, child. It was definitely confusing. My friend Free J Marie said, dang, the Drake lied. I'm 46. She like, hold on, friend. I'm going to have to get that right. It be happening to me too, friend. It definitely be happening to me too. My friend Wonderbug said, girl, it's going to be the end of the month. next Friday too. So I'll be ready for the chill. And the last two, she said, yes, baby, we wrapping up the month. So I'm definitely ready for the Kiki. Definitely, if you like to drink, bring your drink. If you like to smoke, bring your smoke. If you like to just sit and laugh, come on with it. However you like to show up, come on with it, child, because that is definitely gonna make the vibe more fun. The more loose you are, the more comfortable you are, the more laughs we're gonna get in for sure. So don't be afraid. Like I said, show up with your wine glass or whatever you like to show up with, because we definitely gonna be in there kikiing. So I'm gonna wrap this up because, baby, I want to get to this little clip for y'all so bad, so that y'all can kind of get an idea of what it is. Because look, yesterday, I'm gonna have to throw y'all in a damn closet if I don't wrap this shit up by 6 o'clock, because this motherfucker is on his way home. Okay, child. And look, don't let him know I called him a motherfucker either. Look, I be over here saying, look, I told y'all earlier, I be saying shit. I be having to talk to y'all on my own time, because he be like, girl, what are you saying to them people? He know my ass is crazy. He know what he got, child. He know what he done got a hold of. A crazy woman, and his ass don't have no choice but to deal with it. But at the end of the day, like I said, I be on here. I be done told him at 12 o'clock I started the live stream. I should be off in 2 hours. And maybe we've probably been on, let me see how long we've been on here. We've been on here 2 hours and 54 minutes. So clearly I done lied to this man again. 5 days in a row, I done lied my ass off to this man. So one of these days, I'm going to tell the truth, but it ain't going to be today, y'all. We finna keep this kiki going. So I'm going to go ahead and press play so we can make our way through it so we can get to that damn clip for therapy and reality, y'all. I think about this in the comment section below. Was it a let me get out? Look, my friend Wonderbug said, oh, y'all smoke too? Bet. Absolutely, friend. I do. I'm like, I don't know about the rest of my friends, but when I say my little one too gonna be on the side of, look, that's half the damn therapy session. So my little one too gonna be on the side of the computer while I'm kikiing with y'all. But we gonna have a kiki. So that's why I said, however you like to kiki, bring it on with you, friend. Have it on the side of the computer while you laughing, or the TV, or wherever you at. Kick your feet up and have a good time. We gonna do it all however we like to do it, y'all. Ain't no judgment-free zone, child. We're going to enjoy ourselves the way we like to enjoy ourselves. My friend said, LMAO, he love you just the way you are, baby. He don't got no damn choice, because if this man if he even tries some shit, let him think he Wizard Kelly if he wants to. Fuck all that. I'm not gonna nigga out, okay? Look, I don't play all that. I'm not Lily and them. I'm not playing with this damn stalker. I'm about to knock this motherfucker out if he get to playing with me, y'all. But then, look, let me have some act right when y'all hear this damn door opening while I'm talking all this shit. Let me press play before this man get back, y'all. Get out your way so you can dance, or was it to get your ass out my way? Think about this, scoot over in this look. Could have been taken a whole lot of ways, and I don't even want to go there. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below. Was it to let me get out your way so you can dance, or was it to get your ass out my way? Look. Now, there ain't very much to get into about Jennifer so far on this vlog. She looked amazing, especially in that light pink. Light pink is definitely her vacation color, honey. You know, these people ain't going nowhere without creating no mess.
If you ever talk about your friend behind their back. Shot. Oh, you got to everybody! Right.
Now, child, it seemed to me like she was happy and excited to get all her friends to tell that they've been talking about each other behind each other's back. Now, AKA. And now, if you pay attention, the question was, take a shot if you ever talked about your friend behind their back. The end, to continue that clip on, it's not on the rest of this video, but the rest of that clip, you can hear Jen in the back saying shot. So Jen is saying, like, hell yeah, everybody might as well take a shot, because everybody done talked about their friend. Now, Porchia is all, you see Porchia opening the bottle. Porchia is like, fuck all that. I'll tell y'all bitches how I feel to y'all face, so I might as well take a shot, okay? But nobody else took a shot. I don't think Gina took a shot. I don't think Lily, I think Lily took a shot. I don't know if Kristen took a shot, but I don't think Gina took a shot. And we know Gina asked to share her friend business with us on the damn vlog. So I don't know why she didn't take a shot, but she might as well pour the whole goddamn bottle down her throat with that question, child. Because I'm like, honey, drink the shit. I don't know why you sitting over here trying to act like you ain't never talked about your damn friends. Girl, please. Everybody in some way, shape, or form, whether you're talking about them or you're just kind of mentioning them in a way, has definitely had some sort of way of speaking about your friend. It don't have to be negative, but everybody is kind of, look, child, I done had a whole goddamn therapy. Look, the whole fucking therapy and reality session was me talking about some shit that I had experienced with my goddamn friends, okay? So at the end of the day, this is what I'm saying. It's like, to some extent, everybody's been in that boat, but, some people going to admit it, some people ain't. My ass is just one of them people that's crazy enough to come and make up a fake-ass therapy session so I can come and divulge all my bullshit to my friends. That's my fucking problem. But everybody ain't going to do that. So at the end of the day, this is just what it is, okay? We're going to finish this up so we can get into the rest of it. Y'all been talking about each other. Y'all can say y'all be talking about y'all other friends if y'all want to. Y'all be talking about each other, child. That's what she meant, and that's what y'all took them shots for, and that's what y'all was talking about. Now, Portia the only one that took a shot, so we know y'all lying. Now, Kristen, Baby, I was trying to find some fun and interesting things to say about you, but I ain't found a damn thing to say about you, okay? I done watched your blog, her blog, the other lady blog, and I ain't seen very much about you yet. You seem cool. You seem like you have a little fun sometimes, but you seem a little too bougie and professional for this group, so I don't know how you landed there or why you keep hanging out with these people, but you don't seem to fit in, honey, okay? Child, looked like if anything, you was there to be the voice of reason, because it looked like you was noticing everything that was going on, but you didn't want to insert yourself in the drama, which I wouldn't have either, child, because that's their business. But at the end of the day, maybe this just wasn't her group to thrive with. Now, honey, to wrap this thing up, for me, it was too many montages in all these videos. I didn't get enough fun girl moments. They had a few little clips here and there, but it just wasn't enough straight through fun for me. I'm used to the old days when the girls was kicking and laughing and turning up in the clubs and having a good time the whole entire vacation vlogs, okay? You know what I'm talking about, them old Lily and Tay days when they really used to have a good time. Not to say that these ladies didn't have a good time, but it just wasn't giving what it was supposed to give. In my opinion, they too worried about the high-class, luxury, bougie lifestyle and trying to make it look like something instead of actually enjoying themselves and having a good time. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about that in the comment section below. And one thing I also noticed is them holding them cameras the whole time was blowing me. If y'all set them cameras down and prop them up so they can see the angles and what's going on, y'all don't got to have them cameras in your hands, because I feel like that blows some of the footage too, and it makes it more ungenuine, and we're not getting natural footage at that point. But y'all yeah, so I hope they start doing stuff like that too in the future. When they're going out on these vacations, I hope they sit the camera up so we see more interaction than just the camera up in their face. We don't want to see you on vacation and then it just be a vlog of you. What's the point of going on a girls trip if we just seeing y'all by yourselves? You know, we want to see all the girls kind of kiki and laugh with each other. We don't want it to be like just you alone, because then we're just watching. It's no point of us watching a girls trip. My friend Shea Butter said, absolutely bringing the smoke. Definitely bring the smoke, friend. Like I said, whatever is going to help you enjoy yourself, bring it to the door, because it's definitely going to help you get through it, child. Like I said, it's therapy. So you might have to get some shit out off your chest too. So at the end of the day, we going to need it, child. We going to need it. Let me see. My friend said, oh, she needed a couple of shots. Definitely. That's why I'm like, I don't know why they're trying to sit there and play like they ain't never said nothing about shit. Hell, she done talked about Jim wearing these damn wigs 4 or 5 blogs in a row. So that's already it. That's why I said, pour the whole bottle down your throat, child. That's it. My friend said them girl strips were a time. I like the girl strips. I just feel like they need to, they need to share more with as far as the group. They need to share more so we can see more of everybody and not just them individually. Because I feel like that would be a lot more fun to see them kind of interact as a whole instead of them on their individual cameras. So this next video is what really happened at Glamazon Tay's Miami mansion birthday party. This is just a kind of a clip for clip video where there will be music and stuff behind it. So I won't do too much pausing and stopping and stuff like that during this video. It'll just be kind of like clips with the music behind it from Tay's boat party. Now, this is the party I feel like where whatever happened with her in 6 is what happened, and then we never saw 6 again. So this is where this falls in the lineup of the marathon. This was in yesterday's part of the marathon, but because it was yellow marked, this is why it's here today. So this is kind of when the discrepancy started kind of showing up between her and 6. Like I said, it's not gonna be shown in this video because this video is just kind of clip for clip of them on the boat and kind of with music and stuff behind it. But it's a kiki, it's fun, so we'll get through it and get through these last 3 before we get to that therapy and reality session before I get y'all out of here for the day. If you haven't done so already, make sure you head over to the backup channel, Real Tea with the TV, and subscribe for exclusive content, because, baby, the content over there is a little bit different, but always fun and funny, child. This video typically would have been on the backup channel, but, baby, since I've been gone for 6 months, y'all finna get it over here, child, so I don't want to hear it. Just a disclaimer for anybody that's new here, all commentary made on this channel is just jokes, so don't come over here with your panties in a bunch, because, baby, we coming swinging back, okay?
Hey, baby girl, how you doing? I'm with the paper shit. He told you wait till Friday over here. You ain't gotta wait for shit. It's that time to
What's up, y'all? This is your girl D, and I'm back for another episode of Real Tea with D. You already know this is your favorite YouTube channel for all of your favorite YouTuber gossip, the ones that they talk about and the ones that they don't. And chill, y'all already know with these two linking back up before Libra season, it was about to be lit. Okay, so y'all let me know what y'all think about them rekindling this friendship in the comment section. So let's enjoy these clips and we'll kiki in the comments. And don't come for me, child. I will be back with a video and a live stream soon, okay?
I had to cut some niggas out. They did me.
I'm gonna bust one of these down.
No, she not.
Right, I can smoke if I want to. I turned 33 if you guys didn't know.
No.
I didn't know I needed approval from mommy, daddy, mommy, and mama.
Even Jesus had disciples. Calm down.
Give me that blunt.
Like it's good. I got street bars, so you can't get this out no book. I can't right my wrongs, but I can still write these hooks.
All time to get exposed, gang. Banned from around here, nigga, come get off your show, savage. Say you pussy and he hit it on the nose, but that border's open while you acting like it's closed, I don't know. I be going in and out recessions the same way that I be going in and out of Texas, or in and out my sessions, or in and out her best friends, or in and out these courtrooms, my lawyer like objection. Baby girl, how you doing? I'm just the paper shit. He told you wait this Friday over here, you gotta wait for shit. It's that time to meet.
Yeah.
She a supermodel, so she only eats Caesar. Used to date a rapper, but he acted like a diva. Backwards out here ballin' with the Rhea. How to Adderall, I feel like I could.
They got a little money. Yeah, if y'all want some more, you better speak.
Look, I don't know who this is dancing on 6 like that, but she was tickling me, child. I'm like, her and that little twerk she started doing on top of 6 was cracking me up, okay? I don't know if she was with the group or if she was just somebody that was just out at the club with them, but she was cracking me up with that little twerk she was doing on top of 6, child. And she's so itty bitty, so she just bouncing around, okay, having a good old time on 6 lap, child.
Okay.
Say you pussy and he hit it on the nose, but that water's open while you acting like it's closed, I don't know. I be going in and out of sessions the same way that I be going in and out of Texas, in and out of sessions, in and out of best friends, in and out these courtrooms, my lawyer like objection.
Y'all be rocking,
all my bitches Spanish, Boricua. One of all my bitches diamonds came with Corine. She from overseas, I had to buy her a new visa. Met your wife in Vegas, but I hit her in Ibiza. She a supermodel, so she only eats Caesar. Used to date a rapper, but he acted like a diva. Niggas hustling backwards, out here ballin' with the Rhea. How to Adderall, I feel like I could lift a tree up. See too many cameras, so I never lift my ski up. I jump on your song and make you sound like you the feature.
For this week's hot topic, we got the girls linking up. So that look, child. The hot topic for this week was Gina said she was doing that 10K. Okay, so who knows if she actually did the 10K run or not? But that same group of girls is the same group of girls that it seems like was with Tay when they were having a whole little kiki session about Lily ordering her double cheeseburger and her ketchup and a double cheeseburger with fries and all that extra shit. So it seems like Lily's been around that girl group a few times, and it seems like, you know, they figure it out, but I don't know. You know, like I said, as we move further into the marathon, we'll kind of get into that Kiki and kind of see what I've been saying about that as well, if you haven't caught on to that. But we're going to go ahead and finish this out so we can, we going to finish this part of it out so we can get to the therapy and reality so I can get y'all out of here for today. Up, so y'all let me know what y'all think about that. I've enjoyed seeing them linking up so far, so y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section. And baby, Gina says she about to go on a 10-mile run, so y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section too. This week's shout out goes to, okay, so today's next video in the marathon is, I think this next video is pretty much hold on, let me see, I'm not sure what it is. Today's next video in the marathon is, oh, okay, so this video was BBL famous. So this is one of the videos that I did when I first created the channel. It was about all the ladies and their journey to fame. You know, so it's about these ladies, a few other ladies. So it'll be some ladies that are other influencers as well. So I don't know if you guys will be familiar with some of the other ladies that are in the video, but it'll be about these ladies and the other ladies. And I was just kind of, you know, asking about the fact that did they kind of get their, you know, form their platforms and form their audience based on people who were kind of interested in their BBL journey. And because they kind of, once they finish their BBL journey, now they have, you know, these hourglass shapes that make them, you know, more appealing to the eye, and people gravitate towards that. So they're kind of more interested in watching them as far as that time was concerned. Now it's a lot different because everybody got a BBL. So I don't think that somebody will be able to capture an audience that way at this point. But I feel like back then when they were starting their channels, I feel like that's how a lot of the people ended up gravitating towards their journeys, because, you know, once you see somebody kind of glow up, it kind of is more interesting to you. So this is what this next video is about. It's about 6 minutes. It's not that long. This video is 6 minutes. The next video is 5 minutes. And then right after that, this next little, these next two videos that are pretty quick, then we'll get into the therapy and reality clip, and then I'll have y'all out of here. My friend Sonia C said, we ain't all the same. Look, what's up, y'all? This is your girl D, and I'm back for another episode. My friend Sonia C, are you a Libra too? My friend Sonia C said, is she a Libra? I think you're talking about Tay. I think she is. And are you a Libra as well? Of Real Tea with D. You already know this is your favorite YouTube channel for all of your favorite YouTuber gossip, the ones that they talk about and the ones that they don't. Child, today you already see by the thumbnail what today's topic is. We talking about the YouTube ladies and these BBLs. So y'all let me know in the comment section below. Are these ladies BBL famous? Are we watching them because of what they look like? If these were the average looking women, will we still be watching these ladies? So y'all pay attention to a few of these little clips, and y'all let me know about how y'all feel about this in the comments below.
Look at these. Y'all want to get fake boobs. Y'all want to get work done. Y'all get y'all ass done, like me, because y'all don't get them rich ass niggas. But anyway, y'all want to get y'all titties. Your nipples is always going to be on headlights.
Yes, me and my friends get into it. I told Lily, I said, I can't wait. I'm doing all this so I can get my body done.
And this clip of the pictures of Lily right here on the screen, where you see Lily with the yellow hair and you hear talking in the background, this is her and Tay talking about them wanting to get their bodies done again, even though they had already went through their surgery journey and stuff. This is them walking and having a conversation. I didn't use the part of the actual video of them walking and talking at that point, because I wasn't sure what I could and couldn't do. So like I said, this video is probably one of the third videos that I made for my channel. So if it sounds like the topic sounds old, or you know what I'm saying, it sounds crazy or something, then this is why. Or the clips aren't in there, or it seems a little different, this is why. But if you hear them talking in the background, that's Tay and Lily talking about more surgery.
Your nipples is always gonna be on headlights.
Yes, me and my friends get into it. I told Lily, I said, I can't wait. I'm doing all this so I can get my body done. I am. Get the little extra slack off me.
I've been wanting another round of lipo, and I want my boobs. I told you.
Oh, don't worry, boo, because I'm getting mine too. We're gonna be surgery sisters. But I feel like I want that teeny waist.
I want that waist.
No, girl, when my little ass started fluffing, I said, ooh, it's the fluffy stage. Because my butt was rock hard, bitch.
When after about month 3, when that body started coming in, I was like, oh, who is she?
Now, child. So yeah, my friend Be The One says, no shade. Yes, I started watching most of the ladies because of their BBL journey. So yeah, that's what I'm like. It's definitely nothing wrong with it, because I feel like that's, especially back then when they were, when they were coming to YouTube with that stuff, I feel like BBLs and stuff were still very, very fresh in the community. So a lot of people were very intrigued by, the change in your body and, you know what I'm saying? Just like I said, the whole glow up aspect of it, because it definitely did change a lot of the attention that they got, which changed their pockets, and the pockets changed the lifestyle. So it definitely created, a spiral effect where it made these people a lot more interesting than I feel like they would have been just coming on as an average woman. And nowadays, like I said, I feel like, starting that journey on YouTube now, I don't feel like, people would get as much attention for that now, because it's kind of, everybody's kind of doing it. So it's not as new to the community as it was before. So I feel like a lot of these ladies made their way and made their, got their audience from going through those processes. And then there's nothing wrong with it, because, that's their blessing. Their blessing is, deciding to do something that opened the door for them. So everybody's blessing is different, and it comes in different ways. So, like I said, I'm not knocking them for it, but this was just interesting to me when I first started the channel. Like, are these people kind of being glorified just for changing themselves, or are they just like great people and this is why we're watching them? So as we watch this marathon, we low-key see we watching these motherfuckers just because they doing shit, okay? It definitely ain't because they great people, child. We done figured that out. Today is day 5. We done made it halfway through the marathon and figured out we ain't watching these motherfuckers because they great people, okay? They just interesting, child. That's it, okay? No, I'm joking. I love them all, but I'm just saying, the journey is the journey, and we watch them the reason we watch them, child. So yes, I definitely agree with my friend Be the One for that. My friend Style Stage says, Tay just did it again. I came across her surgery vlog recently. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. And this is years ago. Like I said, this is when I first started the channel. So this is 3 years ago. They had already gotten surgery, and now they were talking about having more surgery, and then now she's gotten more surgery recently. So it's just, and then you hear Gina constantly saying she's going to get more surgery. So that's why I said they're going to be 86 looking 27 in the fucking body, but 38,000 in the face, child. I'm like, they got to figure out how this is going to pan out eventually. All this surgery ain't going to work out forever. And like I said previously in the marathon, we're seeing all these older women in the industry that have had surgery kind of not age gracefully. And then we're seeing the people, who have allowed themselves to just age naturally, kind of look, beautiful as they age, and there's nothing wrong with growing up. I feel like everybody is so afraid to age that we gonna all fuck around and look like Michael Jackson in a minute, child, because everybody is just doing shit to themselves for no reason at all. Okay, let me see. My friend Shea Butter says, I'm glad the BBL trend is coming to an end. Lily didn't even need her body done, and in the first place. Surgery can be addictive. Yeah, because she always talks about having a butt in the first place. She talks about having a body in the first place and then going to get a BBL. So it's interesting. I've seen her body before she got surgery, and she had a nice body. So I'm not sure what the enticing part of having to get these big old booties was. But at the end of the day, like I said, to each his own. If they like it, I love it. But it's just interesting that there was seemingly nothing wrong with some of them. I know, like Tay and Gina will say that they didn't like their bodies before, or they were shaped, they had shapes that they didn't like before, so that's why they did it. But Lily seemingly had a pretty decent shape, so I'm not sure it would lead her to that. My friend Chocolate Kisses says, when I started watching the ladies, all of them had their BBLs for a while. I watched out of boredom, only still watch Tay though. Okay, so yeah, and then I feel like a lot of them too. For me, I didn't just like my friend Chocolate Kisses just said, I didn't know anything about these ladies during their BBL journey. I actually didn't start watching very much of YouTube until about 3 years ago when I created this channel. I would say I probably watched YouTube probably for a year prior before I started my channel. And then these were just the initial ladies that I started watching because I felt like they were like the more popular names. So they were the ones that were coming across my algorithm a lot. And then because they were hanging out with each other, one person would lead me to the next person, which would lead me to the next person. But it wasn't necessarily because I knew that they had BBLs. I had started to learn things about them over time. So then I started to kind of wonder like, okay, well, all these people are popular on YouTube. They're all kind of doing the same thing. So I wonder if this is kind of what led them to their YouTube fame, But just like my friend Chocolate says, I didn't know anything about that. I just kind of got led to them from one person to the other. My friend Be the One says, I started watching Gina and Lily because I started intermittent fasting and they both were doing it at the same time. I think that's why I don't watch them anymore. I only watch the reactions now. Look, she said they ain't doing the fasting no more, so I don't give a damn no more. She said as soon as they stop intermittent fasting is as soon as I stop watching, child. So yeah, and that's I'm like everybody kind of found them in a different time or in a different space. So that's why I thought this video was interesting to touch back on today too, because I'm like, well, now that this video is so old, I might as well kind of see, touch bases and kind of, ask everybody what they think as far as how these ladies even got to the level that they're at. Hold on, y'all. I keep dropping stuff. Okay, so let me look, child. Let me go ahead and get through this before I never end up getting through it. We supposed to get out of here. Let me see. My friend Shea Butter says, I've been watching Lily since the beginning. She used to be a dancer. Did I know that? I don't know if I knew that. I don't think no, you know what? I do think that I knew that she danced previously in the past. And I feel like Tay mentioned that she used to dance in the past as well. So between Tay and Lily, I know that they were doing some dancing. And I feel like Gina said she was just kind of like a nurse or something in the past. So a lot of them kind of had interesting journeys, but I wasn't watching during those times. I just kind of started watching like a few years ago, like I said, when, she's starting to dibble and dabble with B and kind of on the verge of the breakup as far as Grams is concerned.
Now, I know some of y'all finna be coming for me in the comment section because some of y'all was already mad. The girls already had their panties in a bunch in the comments. When this video was pre-uploaded, y'all was already mad. I was getting so many comments on this video, it wasn't even funny about you just upset with these ladies and their lifestyle. I ain't worried about these ladies and their lifestyle. The question is, the BBL and the fame. Are we watching these ladies because of the BBLs and the fame? If these women were on here with what they look like originally, without all this surgery, without the teeth done, without the facelifts and all this extra stuff, would we still be watching these women? Now, don't get me wrong, Chad. I know most of these women ain't got no facelift and all that, so don't be telling me these Glamazante and Lily and all them don't got no facelift. Girl, I ain't at you that, and I ain't even say all that. But anyway, like I was saying, would we be watching these women if they look like the average woman? Now, if they didn't get the nip and the tuck and the big old booties and the big old boobs and the slim little waist and the flat tummy and all that, would we still be watching these women if they was walking around with a little gut, eating a little bit of chicken, eating little wings or so? Y'all let me know in the comment section below. This is a real question. I ain't trying to be funny and I ain't hating on nobody, but I really just want to know, okay?
What is one thing you wish you never did?
Ooh, one thing I wish I never did. I'm scared to say this. Got fat added to my butt.
So adding fat to your butt, you wish you'd have never did it?
Now, as you can see, I feel like there's always a moment of vulnerability where these women will fall back and say they ain't wish they did all that. And I wish I would have just stayed like I did before. But then you also have a video of you twerking that thing right after that. So it'd be such a contradiction. I don't even know if these ladies be knowing what they want. Okay. They'll tell somebody don't do it, but then also be here half naked showing everything that they done did and they done paid for. So y'all let me know, like I said in the comment section below, are y'all with the BBL surgery?
And then we're seeing over time, some of these people do things and then get reductions. I think that last picture was of Bernice Burgos, and now she's gotten her butt reduced. So she doesn't have her BBL anymore. We've seen Gina got her breast reduction. We see Tay got her butt enhanced. So we're still seeing people make these nips and tucks and kind of still not quite be 100%, satisfied with what they have or where they are. So it's interesting to see over time just the changes and the fluctuations in what's happening. Like I said, Porchia has lost a significant amount of weight. I feel like I read a few people in here say Porchia has had liposuction before. So we're seeing a lot of differences. We're seeing a lot of changes, and we're seeing a lot of people just kind of, I don't know, do what I feel like they think the audience wants to see. But like I said, they'll tell you, no, this is just how I feel without saying that they're insecure. And I'm not saying that they need to be insecure. I'm just saying at the end of the day, we're just hearing a lot of excuses being made for the reasons that they're doing these things. But I feel like a lot of the reasons they're doing these things is because it keeps the money flowing. The look and the nip and the tuck and all that stuff, it keeps the money flowing and it keeps people watching. So I feel like that sometimes has something to do with why they're so adamant about continuously doing those things.
Do y'all like the natural women? Because it seems like in order for you to be famous on YouTube or in order for you to get some sort of fame on TV or something, you're going to have the same body as the rest of these women, okay? You're going to have the hips and the butt, the small waist and the big boobs. I ain't seen not one woman come out in 2020 to 2023 that didn't have some sort of surgery. Now, whether it was some teeth, whether it was a little hip or a booty, whether it was some boobs, they done got a nip and a tuck somewhere, somehow, some way, okay? I don't know what is wrong with these women or what's wrong with the industry or what's wrong with the world that we feel like everybody we watch got to look the same. Because as far as they faces, they look different, honey, of course. But at the end of the day, them bodies is all the same. I don't see nothing different. I don't see a slim woman. I don't see the slim, thick woman. And then I don't see the thicker woman all in in the same group of friends. If we all hanging out together, child, especially these women on YouTube, if they all friends, they all gonna get that same little body, child. I don't know if y'all see Gina and them going on vacation. They all look like triplets, quadruplets, or whatever. Child, they all got the same body. You can't tell who from who. Okay, maybe one is a little browner than the other one, but they all look the same, child. And then here we go with the fake gym motivation. We get these ladies in the gym acting like they working out and telling us what we need to be doing. Meanwhile, that little workout ain't doing it for me, honey. My little gut's still here. I ain't got an extra little flat ab or nothing to turn around and go right back to the doctor and get a little nip and a tuck so they can turn around and go back to the gym. Now, child, I got a few friends that do it myself, so don't even get me started, okay? Because we'll be talking about some people y'all don't even know on here. But I digress. That ain't even part of this issue, okay? So look at the difference in the faces. The faces done changed over the years. The bodies done changed and grown over the years. Now, naturally, a woman is going to gain weight, but naturally, honey, after 40, you ain't gaining no extra boobs and no extra booty, okay? If anything, you gonna gain some extra gut, and that's about it, okay? You might gain a little bit of extra gut with your butt, but you ain't gaining no extra butt without no gut, okay? Now, this is more what I believe my lifestyle look like. This me dancing in front of the microwave waiting for my wings, okay? This is more realistic if you ask me. But like I said, y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments below. Is this a thing? Do y'all wish that y'all had BBL surgery? Child, I know some of y'all wish I had BBL surgery because that's what y'all was down there trying to cuss me out about. And honey, I ain't got the time for it, okay? Now this week. So yeah, a lot of people came under that video and was mad at me, okay? A lot of people, like I said, that video was 3 years ago. A lot of people came in there and was like, girl, if you don't get out of here, you just wish you had a BBL, or you wish you had the money for it, and you wish you this and you wish you that. And I'm like, you know what, friends? Look, I don't have time for it, okay? I got a regular ass job. I don't have time to be dragging no goddamn ass around my fucking workplace, okay? I don't have time for these people to be looking at me extra. I need these people to get the fuck out of my face all day. So I definitely don't need the extras, okay? But definitely it's always a kiki looking at some of these old videos, because sometimes, like I said, yesterday in the marathon, I'm like, sometimes I be forgetting some of the videos. Sometimes I don't know what the hell I was talking about. But that was just one video. That was, like I said, like my third or fourth video that I had made. So I was still, like I said, finding my way, trying to figure out what my topics and stuff were going to be. So that was just a little kiki. This next video is Life of Lily 21-day challenge, real or a scam. So this is, again, we're back on this, where she just said something about a 21-day challenge the other day, child. So at the end of the day, like I said, the journeys just keep journeying. It seems like we revisiting these same cycles, because this is like I said, this video is 3 years ago, and now we're on a new 21-day challenge. So we're going to get into this one, and this is going to be the last video for today's part of the marathon, and then I'm going to show you guys a little clip from Therapy and Reality, and we're going to get into it. And as y'all can see on the screen, my friend Brittany Monroe is the one that we was kikiing when I said that's where the name Jaguar Wright came from for the stalker. And her ass was the one on this comment up here that say Brittany was cool, but she gave me stud odor auntie. Okay, bye. That's hilarious. She's talking about, this comment was on the video that I made when I said that video got copywritten. That was about Tay and all of her girlfriends and shit. That video was about Tay. I think that was the second video I made. And she copywrote that damn video, because maybe when I say a kiki, that video was the time too. And Brittany funny ass came in there talking about Brittany Monroe, the person who left the comment, was talking about Brittany, Tay's ex-girlfriend Brittany. And my friend Brittany Monroe came in here and said she was cool, but she was giving stud odor auntie. And that that took me out. I thought that was hilarious, child. Because when I say accurate, I'm like, look, friend, I can't even deny the fact that shit is funny, because it sounds kind of true. Hold on, y'all. Okay, look, the man done said he on his way home, so we're gonna wrap this shit up, okay? So we're gonna get into this next video, and then we're gonna kiki about the Therapy and Reality so we can get y'all out of here for the day. If I would stop dropping stuff. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. My friend Shea Butter says, I stopped watching Lily a little before her and Grams broke up. A lot changed and things got fake. I watched through you. LOL. Thank you, friend. Thank you for coming over here to catch up, because you know we're gonna catch up, and we're gonna catch up on some bullshit, okay? We're gonna catch up with a good time too, okay? So sometimes, like I said, sometimes their videos be so long and drawn out. I be wishing I had some other shit to go. Just wrap it up for me, child, okay? Hurry up and spit it out, because it be so damn long, and I'll be like, well, look, you could have said that shit in 30 seconds, friend, but damn, okay? Let me see. My friend Frisian Marie with the LOL. My friend Sonia C said, do you crazy, child? I be trying not to be, but that's why y'all got to meet me at therapy. If y'all want to see some crazy shit, meet me at therapy, y'all. Y'all gonna really see I got some problems, okay? Because we traumatized is the understatement, child. We're gonna get into all of it, though, at therapy. My friend Wonderbug said, D, you funny, man. Thank you, friend. I appreciate y'all. Y'all funny, too. This, like I said, this is why we be in here so long, because I be kikiing with y'all, because y'all keep me laughing, friend. My friend said, I want lipo.
I have never seen anybody that's actually gotten lipo. So I don't know. A, I don't know what the process is. B, I don't know if it's like, I don't know how, fast it works or anything like that. Is that something that you would do over Ozempic? Is that something that you would prefer to do over like an Ozempic or something like that? And trust me, friends, I know I say a whole lot of shit on this channel and I kiki a lot, but this is a judgment-free zone. I don't judge. I'm not judging nobody for what you're doing, what you look like. That's why I say by the time we get to therapy and reality, y'all gonna figure out some shit about me too. So at the end of the day, I don't judge anybody for how you choose to, what you look like, how you choose to live your life. If you gain weight, if you lose weight, that shit don't mean nothing to me. I love everybody that comes in here. But I would definitely like to know, is it something you would rather do over something like an Ozempic? Because I feel like people say Ozempic is like a quick fix, and sometimes, if you stop doing it, then it'll kind of come back on you. So I know lipo might be a more permanent fix, or a permanent solution. My friend the King Twin says, I started watching Lily first 9 or 10 years ago and followed the other ladies because of her. I've seen all of the different faces and bodies. Yeah, so over time we get to see a little bit of everything and everybody. And like I said, no harm, no foul, but it's just interesting to go back and see the changes over time. Wonderbud, my friend, oops, sorry, hold on, y'all. My friend Wonderbud says, child, I do, but I hate pain, so I never do it. Oh, talking about lipo. So yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Is it painful? Is it something that you would rather do because it's like, just quick, fast, and like a easier process? Because like I said, I don't know anything about either one. I know a little bit about the Ozempic because people have, talked about that publicly, but not very many people expand on the lipo as well. I mean, as far as the lipo is concerned. My friend Mimi Love says, and thank you, friend, for being open enough to share with us, because like I said, it's a judgment-free zone. So don't ever come in here feeling like, people are going to have anything to say about what you're doing. This is what we're doing here. We are women, and we're all experienced in life in the same way as women. So we, it's easier for us to be open and honest and carefree with each other so that we can leave these, these live streams and these therapy sessions kind of feeling like I got some shit off my chest. I laughed a little bit, I let my hair down a little bit. Now I can move on with my day. So thank you for being open to share with us, because like I said, as far as therapy and reality is concerned, that's exactly what we're going to need in order for it to be fun and a funny time. Let me see. Let me see. Sorry, it's moving. Let me see. My friend Wonderbug says, I'm gonna just keep working in the gym and not thinking and not worrying about it. Yeah, definitely. Just keep on doing what you're doing, because at the end of the day, the more you think about it, the more you feel like you don't see what you're trying to see. My friend Mimi Love says, my friend Free Jim Marie says, I'm on the O right now. Oh, okay, cool. So hopefully, like I said, and then like I said, with you doing what you're doing and starting your business and stuff, all that is motivation in the right direction. So definitely congratulations, and keep doing what you're doing, friend. We love to see it, and we're going to support you all the way through it. My friend Mimi Love says lipo is all about body contouring, not a weight loss journey. Okay, so I understand that. That makes perfect sense. And thank you for clarifying that for us. My friend Be the One said, take from me the lipo shapes you. Oh, the lipo shapes you, but you'll gain it back if you don't keep the lifestyle of proper diet and exercise. It's painful, and I don't know how these women go multiple rounds. My friend Shea Butter also says, I'm not against people wanting, sorry, the chat is moving. I'm not against people wanting to want what they want. As far as Lily, she looks fake now. I think it's too much, in that if that makes sense. Before, her body proportions look natural. So sometimes, yeah, they start to do, and I can see the difference between Gina from then and now too. I feel like Gina's body looks more natural now. Before, she had the more like blow up doll look, and now she has, she's kind of made things a little bit fitting to her body. So I think now she kind of looks more natural than before. My friend Free Jim Marie says, I'm getting lipo when I get to my goal weight. Oh, to tighten up my skin. Empty is that's okay, friend. Like I said, we all got to figure out something. We all got to make our way to where we want to be. And like I said, we're gonna support you all the way through it. So come on in here, friend. And like I said this morning, we was just doing our walking session on the backup channel. So if you ever free in the morning while I'm doing my walking, come join us with that too, because we're gonna be in there again. We're gonna be in there again. Not tomorrow, but we'll be in there again on not Monday, because I got a damn dentist appointment on Monday. We'll be walking again on Tuesday, child. Tuesday at 7:45. So if you're free and you want to come exercise with us, meet us on the backup channel. We'll be out there. Let me see. Okay, so I'm gonna get into the rest of this to this next video really quick before this man come home, child. Because look, he for damn sure don't need to hear this therapy and reality little T, because he gonna be like, oh hell no, what was freaky ass JC over there doing with a dick on his tassel? I mean, the tassel.
What's up, y'all? This is your girl D, and I'm back for another episode.
Into that before that man come through this door, child.
Of real ones that they. Lily, aka Lily, yours truly, Lee Want to Liz, 21-day fitness challenge. I want to know how many of y'all joined this challenge and how is it going for y'all now, child? Because you already know I can't join no challenge because your girl ain't consistent enough. Child, don't get me wrong. I get my little exercise in from time to time, but I ain't consistent enough for a 21-day challenge. Now, girl, I'll probably get to day 3 and be ready for something else. I'll be in my kitchen cooking and wings because you already know wings is my favorite. So, child, if you get me started on the challenge, you're going to be in the challenge by yourself. Y'all let me know in the comment section below. Have you started the challenge? And what is your goal? Are you trying to lose weight? Are you trying to tone up? Are you simply just trying to get your energy right? Let me know in the comment section below what your actual goal is and why you started the challenge. And if you didn't start the challenge, what do you do for yourself to stay fit? What do you do to stay in the energy and the shape that you're interested in? And if you don't, child, that's okay too, because everybody ain't interested in working out, okay? Everybody ain't got the time and everybody ain't got the ability to be doing all that. So I know some of us is busy and some of us got different lives. So if you ain't exercising, child, don't feel bad, okay? Because all of us ain't doing it. But as you can see, like I said, Lily has been on her journey. She has her 21-day challenge up in her link. So if you want to go to her link in her bio, it's in her link on her link tree. I believe it's the first link on there, so you can go on there. And girl, it ain't expensive. I think it's about $30. So if you got $30, go ahead and throw it so you can get your little summertime body right now. Because girl, you know we only got a month left in this summertime. And if you trying to get your butt in a bathing suit and trying to get in somebody's pool or something, you better hit that little 21-day challenge, girl. And she's making this little cute salad, and it's actually... Okay, child, y'all get the damn point. Lily ass was trying to do a 21-day challenge, and that shit didn't happen, okay? We ain't even finna go through all that. I'm finna show y'all this damn clip real quick so I can get y'all out of here. So I'm gonna show y'all the clip really quick. Oh, actually, let me show you I'm gonna stop sharing my screen really quick so I can show y'all what well, you know what? I'm gonna show y'all the clip, and then I'm gonna show you guys what the thumbnail looks like for Therapy and Reality, so that you guys can know what to look for. So we're going to get into this clip really quick from Therapy and Reality. Now, child, I'm going to stop and pause so I can explain to y'all what I was saying, because the shit is yellow marked anyway, so now I can actually say the words. So we're going to get into it, y'all. So if you don't know anything about Therapy and Reality, this is a short from the Therapy and Reality session that we had last time. I'm going to give you the gist of what it was about. Therapy and Reality session last time was about, like, what type of people are you into? Are you into strippers? Are you into people with certain characteristics?
It's just not enough. It's just not enough space. Not in this chair. Not on the chair I'm sitting on, please. Okay. So, like I said, he's doing his thing.
So, like, are you into strippers? Are you into, like, would you ever date a stripper? Have you ever dated a stripper? It's like, it was a lot of interesting questions. And then I did a story time about my experience with a male stripper. So this is what this part of Therapy and Reality was about. It was me explaining the story time about the stripper. If you hear me keep saying freaky ass Jay-Z, I'm talking about the stripper. So the stripper in the story we was calling freaky ass Jay-Z. And I'm going to say a few things. So I'm going to say something about the closet. The closet is your booty hole, okay? The closet is, I'm going to say the booty button. The booty button is also your booty hole, okay? So when you hear me say a lot of things, understand this is what I'm saying before we start this therapy session, so y'all can kind of get the gist of what's being said. That's why I said, please don't have y'all babies in this room when we having this conversation, because the conversation going to get tricky, child. And you can see what's on the screen. So you see they don't have no goddamn business looking at what's on the screen either. So at the end of the day, this time I'm gonna have to reel it in, because last time we got in trouble. This whole shit got yellow marked last time. So like I said, this time the visuals ain't gonna be as visual, but we definitely gonna still have a good time. But like I said, this is a kiki, so go ahead and get this little glimpse of this story time really quick so that y'all can hear what's happening, child.
Me, you, and your friend. It's just not enough. It's just not enough space. And it ain't enough room for here for me, you, and your friend. It's just not enough. It's just not enough space.
Okay, so this part of the story time, we're talking about the stripper coming to he's trying to dance with some of the people. He's trying to dance with some of the girls that are at the party. This party, we was underage. We weren't even supposed to be in here with this stripper. This was a grown man, and we were children. But this grown-ass man, for some odd reason, decided he was going to come dance for us, okay? So he's walking around the room, and he's trying to dance with the girls. He's trying to pick out girls in the crowd who he going to dance for. So this is me saying, like, it ain't enough room in my chair for both of us, okay? Not me, you, and that big-ass dick. Not for me, okay? It ain't enough room in the seat that I'm sitting in. You're going to have to go choose somebody else, child. I'm scared. I'm traumatized. Okay, so this is what I'm explaining on this part of the video.
And it ain't enough room for here for me, you, and your friend. It's just not enough. It's just not enough space. Not in this chair. Not on the chair I'm sitting on, please, okay? So, like I said, he's doing his thing. He's doing his thing, friends. Now, I'm at a level 7 of traumatization here. Like I said, he done brought out the tongue and licking her. She giggling. And so I'm at a level 7 traumatization. We're about to flip the switch from level 7.
And so now you heard me just say we were children, and this was a grown man. This stripper, this grown ass stripping freaky ass Jay-Z is licking on a child. This is we kids. We gotta at least we were young. This man is stripping and licking on children, child. Okay, freaky ass Jay-Z was in there stripping and licking on kids. So this is what this story time is about. Just keep listening, friends.
Into level 10, which is why you see what's on his. He done brought out the tongue and licking her. She giggling, and so I'm at a level 7 traumatization. We're about to flip the switch from level 7 to level 10, which is why you see what's on the screen right now. What's on the screen is something that belongs. It belongs in the private in the closet that everybody has. Okay, it belongs in the closet that everybody has. And now, child, the closet that everybody has is your ass. Okay, so this this belongs in your ass. Okay, this is what we talking about. So what we talking about, this is what we talking about. Is this thing belongs in your butthole? Okay, so when I say the closet or the booty button, this is what we talking about. Whether you're a man or a woman, you have this closet. If you picking up what I'm putting down, it's the booty button, child. Okay, that is where I'm going with it. So next thing you know, he decides with his white thong and with his tube socks that he was gonna like flip upside down and do like an upside down move on her with the thong on. Okay, so he does the flip upside down and the upside down move, but on the way up to the side down. It was like something in the closet. It was like stuff in the closet. There was stuff in the closet, okay? Like not shit in the closet, but it was. And now remember, the closet is his ass, y'all, okay? So there was stuff in his ass, and I'm not talking about shit in his ass. So this is where the story is going. The closet is his ass, and his stuff in his ass, okay? He flipped upside down to twerk on this young lady who don't have no business being danced on anyway, and he got stuff up there. Child, we're gonna keep getting into it. Was something in the closet, and I was like, "Is something in the closet? It's not like is something in there? Is something in his booty button? Because I'm confused." So already the thong coming up out the clothes that already threw me off. The friend that was my size with the white tassel, I was at a level 7 of traumatization. And the friend that's my size with the white tassel is his body parts, okay? It's his child, it's his thing, okay? It was his friend was my size. First of all, if you understand what I'm saying, if you're picking up what I'm putting down, his body part was the size of me. I'm a 15-year-old girl, okay? This man walked in here with this big ass dick with these tassels hanging off of it, as if some 15-year-old girls was ready for this bullshit, okay? This is what I'm saying. This, if you're not picking up what I'm putting down in the clip, I had to watch my words. So I'm just, like I said, we yellow marked anyway for today. So I'm giving y'all the story as it is at this point. So this is, if you're not understanding what I'm saying, his friend that's my size with the tassel on it, we talking about his penis, y'all. When I said I was going from 7 to 10, when I realized that the closet was full, bitch, I was through. I was through with the white tassel in his booty button because I'm confused. So already the thong coming up out the clothes, that already threw me off. The friend that was my size with the white tassel, I was at a level 7 of traumatization. When I said I was going from 7 to 10, when I realized that the closet was full, bitch, I was through. I was through. I was through. Because what the fuck is in the closet? Are you kidding me? What is wrong with Jay-Z today? I was so. And now imagine being a 15-year-old girl, never having seen a stripper before in your goddamn life with your own eyes. And then this grown-ass man coming here with this big-ass fucking dick with these tassels hanging off of it, with a damn thong on, flipping upside down with a fucking plug in his booty, child. That's for a 15-year-old. That's a lot. That's a lot. Okay, that's too goddamn much. So that's what I said. Therapy, we just getting out the shit that's been traumatizing. Okay, we are just getting out shit that done happened to us. We go in there and we spit it out, we get it out, and we leave like it never happened. Okay, child. So therapy be fun and funny, but we're gonna get into the rest of the kiki, child. My friend done said I left and came back to this shit. My friend done said I left and came back to this. What the fuck are y'all talking about on here, child? Some crazy shit. Some absolutely crazy shit, friend. So gone, y'all. Please tell me if y'all picking up what I'm putting down, because if y'all don't get it, I need to go back. So y'all gone in the closet. Are you kidding me? What is wrong with Jay-Z today? I was so gone. Y'all, please tell me if y'all picking up what I'm putting down, because if y'all don't get it, I need to go back so y'all get what I'm saying, okay? My friend Helen Hicks said, no, Jay, no. My friend Helen Hicks said, no, Jay, no. Jay lost his fucking mind, friend. My friend Bonnie said, deep popping in a handstand is diabolical, baby. Friend is like I said, is my size, so the friend is fully up her chest. The fireworks show is damn near at her chin now, child, okay? But the the fucking Jay-Z with his legs open and the shit in the closet, the booty button is also right in her directory. And she's looking down. She's damn near in the closet now. You know what I'm saying? And she's just laughing and laughing and laughing. And I'm like, my friend Miss Tiff says, we was professional. That's what I was saying. I'm like, is this regular? Is this what y'all be doing, or is this just you? Is this just y'all get down, or do the rest of y'all do this?
So that's a clip from Therapy and Reality, friends. Like I said, no damn sense, full of shit. Okay, we in there, we talking, we chatting, and we talking about experiences we done had as young women, older women, grown women, middle-aged women. We just talking about shit that done happen. So it's always fun. Like I said, I ask questions. It's fun and interactive because you guys have to answer questions. You guys will have to put your A and B in the chat to kind of, answer the questions and stuff like that. So it's definitely fun. It's definitely interactive. And when I say a time, you can hear what kind of time we be having. Okay, it's always a mess. My friend said, I'm hollering, child. It's a mess. When I say it's a mess, it's a mess. And then, like I said, the questions I got for y'all this week is definitely funny. I mean, for this therapy session is definitely funny. My friend, my friend Penny Johnson said, damn, I've been gone and came back to this. She's like, honey, I don't even know. I wasn't prepared. That's what I said. Turn the TV down, get the kids out the room, close the door, do something, because these therapy sessions be no good, child. No good at all, but they definitely be too fun. My friend be the one said, girl, this too much. Too much, child. Let me tell me about it. Imagine being 15 and in that situation. I didn't know what to do. I was trapped in that damn room with that bucket naked ass grown man, lost in the sauce, child. I didn't know how to get out of there. I was panicking. It was just too much. It was way too much for me, okay? My friend Penny Johnson said, I was here for the original therapy, child, and I enjoyed y'all. I definitely enjoyed y'all. I'm going to try to figure out how to get, because I had a lot of, sounds and stuff, like music and stuff and things you guys were supposed to hear during the session, but for some reason they weren't working. The volume wasn't working. So I got to figure out, that's why I said I need a little bit of time. So I'm going to try to do that at the end of next week, because I got to try to figure out how to get the actual sounds and stuff to work, because that's the whole gist of it, because that would have made everything a whole lot more fun and funny, because the sound needed, the sound is actually part of the mess. But like I said, definitely, if you're free, make sure that you hit the Therapy and Reality session. I'm going to show you guys what the thumbnail looks like, just so you guys kind of have an idea of what to look for. I'm going to remove this from the screen really quick, and then I'm going to show you guys what the thumbnail looks like. Let me see. And then I'm going to get y'all out of here, because he's going to walk through the door, and then, like I said, it's Friday, child, so I'm going to go, look, I'm going to go eat. I'm going to go find me a burrito or something. I'm going to go find me some bad food to eat, too. I don't give a damn. Hold on, friends. My friend Ava K is in the building, said, happy Friday, friend. I appreciate you for following through. And because we're doing a marathon, if y'all don't know nothing about my friend Ava K, make sure you guys go ahead and head over to her channel and show her some love. Definitely good quality content, and definitely a woman on her shit, okay? Definitely. And my friend Ava K was one of the people who was definitely here kikiing with us from the beginning. And when I say was the first original fun kiki, my friend Ava K definitely came in here and gave us our first little explosive tea for our first live stream, child. So I'm always going to appreciate you. You already know I'm going to always show you love every time you show up. My friend Wonderbuck says, yes, happy Friday. Thank y'all. And I hope you guys are enjoying your Friday with me over here with this mess, child. My friend Phoenix Johnson said the visuals were good enough. Child, look, the visuals was enough. The visuals was a damn mess in itself. So that's a key. She's like, look, the visuals was enough without the sound, friend. The visuals was fucking us up. So we didn't need no damn sound. Hold on, I'm going to go through this really quick so I can show you guys the thumbnail and then get y'all out of here. Let me see. It is, I think it's under a live stream. Let me see. Why is this like this? Hold on one second, y'all. It's taking me somewhere else. Okay, come on. You got me in the ghetto, friends. Let's hurry up, computer. Hold on, y'all. I don't know what I done did. I don't know why I'm over here pressing the extra buttons. Okay. Here we go. Oh, of course, my friend ABK, you are very, very welcome. Of course, you've been here rocking with us for a long time. Like I said, I'm always gonna show love to everybody who shows love to me. That's what it's about. We all got to make sure that everybody is getting where they want to be. At the end of the day,
If you over here having a good time with me, I'm always gonna make sure that I big up everybody, share everybody's stuff, or make sure, if I have the ability or a space where I can share, I'm definitely gonna share. That is one thing I'm gonna do over here for sure. I'm trying to hurry up and find it so I can show it to y'all. Hold on one second. I'm getting somewhere. I think I'm getting close, friends. Okay, here we go. Now I can't figure out what I'm doing. Okay, so add it to the stage. Now it should pop up. Hold on, y'all. We over here trying. Look, at least it starts fucking up at the end, okay? Because the other day, I think day 2 of the marathon, we barely made it through the damn marathon with this shit. Because the computer just didn't want me to live, child. But at least we made it through to the end today. Hold on. We're getting somewhere, friends. We're getting somewhere. Let me remove this. Maybe that's why it's not working right now. Let me let it pop up before I start trying to share it with y'all. My friend Frisia Marie says, I love this energy. Thank you, friend. I truly appreciate it. If y'all have been enjoying your Friday, I truly appreciate that because I have been enjoying the whole week with y'all. I've been enjoying laughing and kikiing with y'all the entire week, for sure. So if you've been enjoying yourself with me, I truly appreciate you because y'all don't have to be in here with me all week. And for the fact that y'all enjoy it enough to be in here, definitely is the reason I'm showing my ass up next week, okay? Let me see. So yeah, this is funny because now you'll be able to see some of the comments in the comment section. I mean, in the chat as well. Let me add it. It should be popping up now. Y'all, my computer is moving so damn slow all of a sudden. It should be popping up. Okay, so this is the thumbnail for Therapy and Reality. So if you're looking to join Therapy and Reality, I'm trying to figure out a way that I can maybe put my Realty with D logo on there or something, so it can be more blatant that is, my channel, but, it'll pop up on my channel regardless. So this is the thumbnail. So it might have a little bit more to it, like the last thumbnail for the Therapy and Reality section actually had a freaky ass Jay-Z on there. So I'll go back so you guys can see that too. But this will be the thumbnail. So Therapy and Reality, it'll be the 2 ladies sitting on the couch, clinking the wine glasses. So that's why I said, bring your wine, bring you know what I'm saying? If you smoke, bring that, bring whatever you want to bring to the session because it's always going to be fun. I call this like my little way of, inviting your friends over and just kick in, so you invite your friends over, sit in the living room, you drink your wine and you just shoot the shit. So this is what our therapy sessions are like. So if you see over here in the comment section, this is you see people's kind of response and stuff and what's going on. So yeah, so look for this thumbnail and that will be the Therapy and Reality thumbnail. So when you see that, make sure that you're in there. Hit the notification button so that when it pops up, you'll get notified. And then when it pops up, make sure that you join the Therapy and Reality session. And like I said, next week, I'll give you guys kind of a more for sure day and time. I'm planning for Friday for Therapy and Reality, but I will still be in here Monday and Tuesday as well. So just kind of prepare for that. And then I'll show you guys what the thumbnail for that actual live stream look like because it'll still have the Therapy and Reality logo on it, but it might have other stuff on there too. So I'm going to give you guys kind of a visual of how the other one looks. So just in case you're looking for it, you'll kind of know what you're looking for. Give me 1 second. Let me go back here. Let me see. Okay. Oops, don't click that. Okay, so live streams. Oh shit, look, I said don't click it and I clicked the shit anyway. Look, y'all probably like, D, we ain't here to hear you go through all this shit, to go through all these motions. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm getting there in a second, I promise. Give me 1 second, I promise. Within the next 5 minutes, we finna get the hell up out of here. I'm clicking so much shit, the computer just don't want to work at this point. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere, friends. Go to live streams. Okay.
Click this. Scroll down. Here we go. Okay, how about I fucking scroll while I'm talking so that just in case I click some other shit, y'all see what I'm seeing. Okay, so now you should kind of have a visual of all of the live stream thumbnails. So the live stream thumbnails, these are all the live stream thumbnails. If you go down, you will see the therapy and reality live stream thumbnail. The therapy and reality live stream is the one that is all the way to the right of the screen. So you'll see one to the left of the screen with Tay that says Glam's YouTube deleted. You'll see one in the middle that has Gina, Tay, and Lily on it. And then all the way to the right of the screen, you'll see one that says Realty with D, Therapy and Reality. And then you'll see Freaky Ass Jay-Z on the side. So the thumbnail will look something similar to this, but it will always have the Therapy and Reality logo on there. And then, like I said, it'll always pop up on my channel. So if you're not free over the weekend and you want to go ahead and listen to that therapy and reality session and answer some of the questions in the comments, child, feel free, because it's a kiki. But we definitely will be back for therapy and reality next week. So without further ado, that's all the mess I got for y'all today. And we will be here next week, Monday and Tuesday. My friend Style Stages says, I'm here for it. Thank you, friend. Thank you, friend. If y'all are not busy, please make sure y'all show up for therapy, because it's definitely going to be a good time. And the more the merrier. The more people in there participating, the fun and the funner and the funnier it'll definitely be. So please, if you ain't busy, be here Monday, Tuesday, and Friday of next week, because the kiki is not over, friend. The kikis are going forever. My friend Chelsea said yesterday, 40 days and 40 nights. So we going, child. We going. This is the longest I've ever been on here. Like I said, we 5 days in a row. So we doing good, friends. So hopefully everybody has a beautiful rest of your Friday. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. I hope I got somebody through their work session, through your cleaning up session or whatever, whatever you were doing for the day. I hope you guys truly enjoyed it here. I enjoyed everybody that was here and chatted with me today. Anybody that was here just listening, I still appreciate you for being here. Style Stages, my friend Style Stages says, enjoy y'all's weekend. I truly, truly hope you guys enjoy your weekend and enjoy the rest of your Friday. And I will catch y'all on Monday. Bye, friends. My friend Shea Butter says, see y'all at therapy. LOL, take care, ladies. Thank you, friend. And I appreciate you for coming to therapy, child, because we definitely, like I said, we definitely going to open the doors to whoever shows up. So don't be late, because we're starting the shenanigans as soon as we get on there, okay? But yes, please enjoy y'all weekend. Let me see. My friend Style Stages says, if you ain't busy, she said, if we ain't busy, child, if you ain't busy, I don't know what you talking about. Look, I promise you I'm coming back next week. And like I said, y'all, look, you done already said, send that pastor after me. I'll show up because I don't want no funk with his crazy ass. My friend Ava K says, y'all have a great weekend. I appreciate you guys. Have a great weekend as well. My friend Wonderbug says, bye, y'all. I'll see y'all then. Thank you, friends. I truly appreciate y'all. Everybody have a beautiful weekend, and I will have a beautiful and safe weekend. And I will see y'all on, look, this man coming through the door. Bye, y'all. Shit. Have a good weekend, friends. I'll catch y'all next week.